these rosters when you got new people coming in, and that's what the first match is all about. And that's kind of the same mindset, Vans, that we're coming into this match of like, it's the first match. Take a chill. Let's start
so
from the beginning. Let's
Okay,
learn, let's
holy
progress,
shit.
and not expect perfection.
I kind of know what the cooking papas are actually cooking when I know they're most likely on average age of like 17, 18. When myself as a papa, the only thing
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Ramen and pizza pops in
Holy.
So I'm looking forward to
You're
it.
a father.
Exactly.
I woke up with a scratchy throat today, guys. I was the only one in the house that had dodged this shit, and I felt it this morning. I can actually hear it in my voice right now when I'm talking. It's my first time. I'm like, that's not true, actually. That's definitely not my first time talking. But yeah, I literally like just got out of the sauna at the gym. I'm like trying I'm like, please hold it together for the end of this tournament.
Confident and true for at least a TSM squad. I would assume you would have a Proto starting to play a little bit more of a Viper role, so that he could actually do a little bit of lurk plays, poise. Usually IGL, if I remember, his phase day was doing a lot of sky calling under the IGL role, so I wouldn't be surprised if he starts fade IGLing. You're going to see a little bit more like I said, players are easing into the series.
What's up, Koister?
Despite them having some great coaching staff between both teams, I'm talking about.
If I lose my voice before these playoffs, I'm gonna be pissed.
For TSM, if I'm not mistaken here, I think it's Shinobi. I could be wrong on that one, actually. I'm gonna pull it back in my notes. Nonetheless, they have a coaching system at that point where you kind of just want to run into your confident roles and your easy roles, right? If you're looking at the meta define or how you're defining the meta on Lotus, there's a lot of like this double controller fade or sky, depending how you want to run your single initiator. But you're going into something that's a little bit more tamed, if I could put it that way. And I think you want to start it like that.
I think both these teams may just fall back on old comforts like the Sky, because a lot of these players kind of, even if they weren't initiator players, they picked up Sky to kind of help flex for their team. And I'm not seeing as much playtime of the Fade when it comes out of Poise. It's like 10th most played agent at like 3%. And on the other side,
who are we going for today? Honestly, dude, like I'm just going for a good game. This is actually a colossal banger right here, because I mean, yesterday we knew what we were getting, right? We were getting like the rivalry game, and that was obviously, we kind of knew it was going to be a banger. This is like, we haven't seen M80 in so long, dude. Like, the last series they've played was against the Guard, but yet they've like boot camped in Europe. They've been grinding with the new pickups, which are Nitro and BCJ in place of EU and John QT. I mean, they're really good pickups, and they retained 3 really fucking good players, so who knows? I mean, they're definitely going to be really fucking good. They're definitely going to be really fucking good. It's just how good. And then TSM built a really good team. Like, Poised, guys, Poised is actually the IGL that I first tried to get on 100 Thieves. Like, I think of Poised very highly. As an IGL and as a leader, just a leader. And then they got a Proto on Senti. That's fucking fire. Sim on fucking Duelist. These guys have the synergy from Moist, where they actually were owning. Wait, yeah, okay. I thought, yeah, I was like, I don't know. Gamond is actually like really fucking experienced and a good second voice for Poised. Again, I'm liking how this is being built. Very skilled controller, and then a young talent like Seven. Like this team is built well. I think like these are really good teams, and we haven't seen them. Like that's why this is a giga banger. Is like we haven't seen them, and I predict them to be very good. Yeah, the boys thing. I mentioned it before. Dude, I love a Proto. A Proto's such a good kid. Like, I guess he's probably not a kid anymore, but he's just a good dude. He's just a good dude. Whenever I tune into his stream or like watch him or something, just fucking, it's always super positive. Yeah, I mean, I could technically call any of them a kid. probably. But choose not to, because that's kind of cringe. Wait. What? We threw to a... Huh? Oh, yeah, he has the nastiest Cypher setups. We got, like, the extra time in soccer right here. We just don't even know how much time's left in the game. All output audio up. Like, even my mic, I thought my mic was like very... Someone said my mic was peaking yesterday, so I lowered the gain on my Scarlett. Right now, I have, in case you're wondering, I just keep this low because it's hard to talk over this. Like, it's, I don't know. I would just rather not talk over it. So, but when the game starts, I'll probably have it like around like, I usually have it around like 70% volume, like somewhere like right around here for the casters. I don't know if this is okay. It's hard to tell right now though, because no one's been in a scenario where I've listened to the broadcast. I see. Audio balance is good. Excuse me, I'm gonna just crank out. Oh. I don't know. How do you turn up everything? I actually don't even know. I feel like if I turn up audio output, it would only turn up the stream. If I turn up audio input, it's only gonna turn up my mic. And if I turn up them both, I feel like I'm gonna fuck it all up. Yo, what's up, Violet? You know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to put this sticker on my mic. I've been holding on to it. Someone gave it to me at Champs. I also have a Sage somewhere, just like this. I wish I know who gave this to me. Oh, wait. I do know. It's on the back. Wait a second. This whole time it was just on the back. I just never looked. Always looked at the front. Here it is. What the fuck? What the fuck? It was on the back the whole time. I am literally so stupid. I've only looked at the front the whole time I've had this since Champs.
It's time, everybody, to get into our first match between M80 TSM. Welcome back. We'll see what kind of welcome back this is for a team like TSM or to the new members of M80 joining. We're going to Lotus first.
Yeah. Like I said, I think once we preface this matchup here, Lemon Kiwi, at the same time, when you're looking at these two teams, I don't necessarily think that we have one team that's really stronger than the other with how much we've lost in terms of firepower with John Cutie and EU going to Sentinels and Energy respectively. I'm not saying that they're going to be 15 steps behind, but there's definitely a big adjustment period right now for Nitro and for BCJ in this roster. But of course, these two teams, I'm pretty sure they've been in the lab since the offseason. We've seen zero footage of these two teams during the offseason, so I'm pretty sure they've used that time to perfect this right now. And as you're looking at it, like I said, we mentioned it, we wanted to ease into things, into a more meta comp where you have one team that's going to be using a Fade versus another team that's going to be using a Sky, being M80 with the Fade respectively here.
Oh, yeah, that's BCJ was the big one I wanted to watch for M80 because his role has been all over the place, like from controller when he was subbed in on.
Anyone think TSM can take this series at all? Like anyone believers in TSM in here? I'm curious. Really? Okay. They can take one. It's possible. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible.
Playing over in the exit days, he was doing a lot of silver roll, and then once in a while in a blue moon, I think he had this moment where he popped off, or I think I remember on an ascent as Omen, and it now shows that he could actually flex a little bit more into any type of like
Praying for
controller
the
type
return.
or initiator type role. So going into this one here, it's nothing new for him to play the Fade, but it's looking at least the rest. Poise, IGLing as a Killjoy on this map. It's okay as well. He's done some Sentinels role before. So if you're looking at overall, both of these teams really in their comfort zone. Nitro, you can see it now. He's literally filling into John Cutie's shoes, playing a Sentinel role, IGLing as well. But we're kicking things off. M80 versus TSM, pissed around with TSM on the attack, focusing again on this type of default that you have.
Said yesterday,
this wall is going to
I
come up
do
on the A
think that
side. He's
this
going to try to
comp is
listen
a
for some
better comp
information. This is
with the
in
Fade.
proto, while the rest are going to try to find
Understand, like,
some
the lack
non-control
of
and try to
flashes and
punish
shit
a
like
push
that,
outside
but
of B main.
I think the
Oh, we
Fade
got the
is
Skybird off the bat.
really solid.
Let it rip.
Blinded.
Oh, someone
Flash
is
in the
mid.
zone.
Someone will be on this map at some point. But TSM just looking to shake them up a bit mid. And look,
Caster audio is
M80
loud.
3-stack mid, have their Viper wall up. What's up? And
Yeah.
TSM playing this so slow. We don't know where we're going.
Yeah,
You don't know
well,
where we're going.
And that's the thing
TSM
here with
is
BCJ
so
putting up the
passive
first
right now.
Prowler. So both of these initiators using the Prowler and the Flash for initiation
Ooh, they're
and
reading it.
information at the early round and at the minute mark. With this orb coming up and also the ult orb picked up by Sim, you could still pivot around the map. But that single piece of util really flushed out a lot of the players from M80 to focus on this B2C side, while they want to focus more on a retake play on the A side, because that's where Nitro's set up with his util. So he doesn't really care about the lurk or the pushes that you have on the
Good
A
read
side.
right now
He's
from
just going to
Poise.
find information off the alarm bot and really try to delay with the nanoswarm and just hold stairs so that the rest could rotate. And they have
Kind
a
of
perfect
tricky
read
that
into this
Nitro's
so
playing
far.
here, by the way.
Yeah, BCJ just threw a Prowler out, got nothing at
Rotates
C,
coming in.
and this immediately called for
But
the
this is all
3-man
fake,
rotation from
actually.
M80 all the way to A.
Wow, they're
It's been a
really
little too quiet. Let's
cutting
keep
it
running
close
around the
here.
map. TSM,
30
Oh,
seconds.
well,
wow.
the real estate has been
Fighting.
their spawn. Now there's
Wow.
30 seconds left. That's where the smokes of this Viper
And the
no
rotate
longer
get
is
there.
sealing down C. It's going to come back up, and satchling it
Oh,
is
fuck,
headshot
Sim,
up to
right where he
Xander.
left off,
Good
man.
morning to
And they
that
got the
person.
heal,
Now
too.
TSM.
Holy,
Yeah,
because
flying
the
headshot.
sky.
What game is this again?
Uh-oh.
But you gotta
Uh-oh.
play on what
Uh-oh.
actually got canceled
Uh-oh.
by the patience
Uh-oh.
of Nismo. And M80 are here to dance. Great shots.
Oh
out of
my
Nismo
God.
picking out the second
It's
one.
over.
But
Holy.
TSM are dead in the water.
Holy.
Okay, so we're still
They're
seeing
back.
some good little residue of the Ghost Gaming roster and
They're
playstyle
so
of
back.
the Fade and the Raze combination of the Wombo combo.
Damn, dude. They got that opening pick, and they didn't even get the spike down. It was just fucking over. Holy. Nismo owned them.
Was all through incognito
by
information, which
Nitro,
means that
too.
you
Good to
haven't
see him
used
start off
or
well.
wasted any of M80's utility while you're working the map, which then gave
Nismo
so much for them
James.
to be able to return and retake the map against TSM. So a great way to start things off for M80. TSM, they got to bleed that utility a little bit more.
Ooh, Fade
It's great to see how
Viper
comfortable
together.
Nismo is on the Raze and Koala Noob. Speaking of that,
I love
usually picks
Koala
up the
on
jet,
the-
and
by
they
the way.
trade rolls perfectly and not even needing
I
to
think they did
trade
this last
kills.
year, too.
M80 with that first shot with the Outlaw, which is so strong. And you got a judge from Xander, which is probably going to hang around mid. But how are they going to cross to these different sites if this gets more longer range? Not going to be so fun with the judge. TSM, bodies on the floor over at C. Let's go to the opposite side. A, now the Viper walls are up. TSM got to take
Xander
their
has
time
the
with
judge
this.
right now in
BCJ throwing out the hunt is going to know TSM are around and lurking. And
I mean,
over
it
at
looked
Baby Door
really good.
Cross, BCJ gets some picks, and TSM are losing people before the spike is even planted.
Yeah, actually it was a Seize that gets
One
the info, so
enemy
you can still
remaining.
use his Haunt for info. The retake is not even needed. I mean, look at that.
Wow.
The utility is still very good, and the firepower is still very
All
good for
right.
M80. And you see it from Koala Noob. You've mentioned it here, Jen, where you have
Flawless.
jets.
Caster's too loud.
You know, whenever
Maybe
you have a
better now.
chance, you put your duelist on a jet. But if you're playing a race map, the ones that are usually playing jet that are flexing out to a initiator / controller role, they're also very comfortable to use a type of rifle like this, like the Outlaw, like the Opera, and still TP away to safety.
M80 look real good. Like, yeah, it's just like the basics, right? They got the aura. Like every piece of util seems like it's well thrown, connected. The rotates are coming in. Just doing the basics real well. All right, now these just the standard 3 playing A. Standard 2 on C. Okay. So he was just playing like listening.
But it's definitely going to allow here M80 to push out aggressively towards this A side. Combine, take the orb, control the A side, and rubble so that the rest can still delay this Viper KJ utility on the C side.
Yeah, smart for M80. You don't have
Still
the ranged rifles. You're not going to peek through C mount. So TSM grabbing the orb, sure. Waiting for this
Ooh, he didn't get it off.
Go away. No satcheling right in. TSM had luck with this before. And
that's
blood has been spilled. Showstopper from Nismo. Now he's got his second kill. M80 are evening things up, but a Proto with 2 might have just saved the day for TSM.
Fuck. Can he do it,
2
guys?
versus 1. Koala Noob has the Outlaw. He's going to be coming through the top of sight, and a spike will be planted at the corner. TSM have to play their lives. Paranoia out. He's going to pick up a better rifle, and that's just a good plan for Koala Noob, especially in these close range quarters, to have the Guardian. One's going to be to his right. He's being quiet with it. Can't find the flake, and TSM on the board.
Nice jiggle by Poise. Just had a 6th sense and wanted to do like the quick sidestep to get the pick, but you definitely saw at that point what they were trying to do for M80. Control the orb, get Nismo's
looking great.
He was popping off in the
I think
first 2 rounds with the amount of kills.
Slightly misplayed that one. Like he was, I mean, we saw like the overhead shot when he was in like this deep spot with the judge, right? I think he probably expected a satchel entry, like one of the ways, and he was going to shut it down. But then he didn't even get his molly off, so he was like long range with the judge on the hit. It was weird.
Nonetheless, M80, they have a full gun round, half shields this time around. TSM also a full rifle. As there's pressure on
they're
the
fighting
side,
this.
some pings and a battle potentially.
Cancel that.
Yeah, it's a party on the dance floor
Nismo's
over
stuck
at
out there.
the A entry, the A lobby area. TSM
think they
didn't
can
even
really
take damage.
support other than
so
this.
They did manage to take control of rubble. They can poke around at tree. Gonna use Skydog to get going.
Shit.
Satchel Boombot.
Sim is
TSM
putting a lot of
taking
pressure on
space.
them right
and they
now.
found a lot more success on their offense when they did not
there's 4
hesitate.
here.
I don't think you can out Mike.
I don't know if TSM's gonna read that there's 4 here.
Have been, but as soon as
This is
TSM
crazy.
slow down even a little bit,
I think
M80
TSM's
start to
gonna
take
get slaughtered
positions
right now.
around them. M80 are at baby door, and TSM getting smoked out, trying to break through tree. Spike carriers leading the way in 8. The bullets with the forehead, but hey, the spike is still hidden with the smoke, so this is maybe still doable from TSM. They have to rally together, and the kills are just not going their way.
No, not at all. It almost looked like there was a mistake from that first player that pointed the gun outside of the smoke into the.
That's pretty hard to expect that. Like the way everything was occurring right there on the map. Like, if TSM used a guiding light and got info that someone was like out at, slant right there, it would have played out differently. But I was like, nah, it's so quiet and it feels like just a passive A round. It just feels like
Full
it.
surprise after that first kill, M80 flooded back in, and TSM unfortunately
They masked it
really
so
answer
well.
back as you just mentioned. Thankfully here, they're really close to be able to cycle some ults in round number 5. So now it's just working together, trying to see if they can at least get a plant down for some econ information, or sorry, some economy building. And as you do this on an eco, B-side seems to
stays here at the start, probably like harasses the run out, right, with the Haunt and the Viper. Let's see, does the Viper use an orb somewhere?
Your sky flashes as much as possible, and well, the spike is down again. TSM have just not been able to establish themselves, but GMD is a one-man army and looking to teleport with the spike. No, it's a fake. Still is going to maybe try to plant it B.
Where was the spike?
He definitely just TP just to pick it up, and that's actually a great call. Everybody rotated away to let the spike go after GMD got those 2 kills. So now it's actually very winnable for GMD. One smoke dropped on the ground. He has no paranoia. Nismo and Xander have a bunch of util for B main, so GMD has to be on point with the shots as soon as this toxic wall comes down.
This is a hard clutch given where he is.
And everyone likes to defend B, especially in a solo situation at Baby Door's side. So I think a lot of M80's attention may be to clear that room.
No toxins
as
in, like,
GMD
3,
is
2,
hidden on the other side of the Viper wall. Now the spike has been tapped. It's not even gonna get to halfway. Nismo has the lineup, and M80 are on a roll.
Just a move from M80 on that 2 versus 1 was perfect because the wall that came up.
The IGL of M80 is Nitro, and their head coach is Happy from CSGO. Got the fucking CS All-Stars, bro.
An angle where even if Nismo dies, it's an instant trade from a swing out from Xander. So the communication coming out from M80, from what they've been working on throughout the offseason, still shows that they have a very good game plan and good fundamentals going into their opening game against TSM. So at least we get a plant for TSM, as we mentioned before. The old cycle's coming out. They have a lockdown
They're gonna
and
have
a
really good
showstopper to work with.
mid-rounding.
All 5 of them are trying to work towards
They're
this
going
A
to,
side
for
where
sure.
C's nade and more utility is coming out here on this A side. Actually, sorry, no nades coming through. C was still being held here by
They're gonna be,
Nismo
like,
on
a
that C
real
side with a
fucking hard team to
showstopper.
beat.
How does he have a showstopper again, by the way?
Just that guy. His pronouns are he, him.
I feel like
TSM, I mean, they throw up.
M80 is gonna be like the super structured team of the big 3 in challengers. They're gonna feel like Fnatic, like when you watch them. They're just gonna do everything really, really well.
Your Sky Flash so early, but now that they have another flash
I feel like
available,
OXG is more
they're
willing
not
to
feeling
kind of
the
pick
A side that
weird
kind of gathered
comps
a lot
and
of
get
M80's
creative.
attention over
And
there.
I feel like
so,
we
use
have
the dog
super
over at
creative
C, but
takes
that's a loud
on,
dog.
like, default
M80
comps.
heard that, and how they were ready for it.
And
I
that's
like
the
how
thing,
easy
they're
it's
instant
a-
pivoting right now
Now
for
watch
M80.
us.
It's the call for TSM to see
Ooh.
if they're going to fall back on this.
What?
And
Dude,
that's
that
another
is
showstopper
such a
shot. At least
hard
it drops
showstopper
one,
to
but
get.
now they know
What?
it's confirmed it's a fake no matter what.
Is that
Usually
his
with the
second
dog coming
one,
out,
by
it's
the
like
way,
they
in
have to commit towards
6
the C side.
rounds?
At least they waste that.
Didn't he
showstopper
get the one on
TSM,
C?
which could allow for them to take the A side a little bit better with
30
the
seconds
Seekers.
left.
Oh, the paranoia, Xander, and the Seekers. M80.
Good kill.
Can Xander get
Damn.
out? He can't. The
Oh.
trade. Nitro wasn't ready.
Dude,
And
they weren't ready for.
TSM
Oh no.
break through after an extended delay, but
Spike
the
down
spike
A.
didn't
Still a
get
2-on-2.
planted. TSM have 2 people left. A Proto, GMD.
Bro, he uses these
with
paint
Nismo
shells so
holding
fast.
the top sites, and it's all up to 1. GMD 1
Oh,
versus
he's
2.
cooked.
Koala Noob with the paranoia picks up the shorty instead of the op. And GMD, okay. Position revealed. Ring around the rosy. Who's gonna lose? Death is the reward. And look at the
Oh, he had them like even lined up. No.
TMD at this point could have had some redemption, had the perfect timing to get behind him, and somehow just felt that there was somebody on the top of the ropes, and he flicks over to that side and just gives his position
Dude.
away and also couldn't get his.
Yes, Nismo is literally smurfing. Like literally, it looks like he is smurfing right now. It looks like he's in a elo lower than his actual elo. Like, what the fuck? He looks insane on Raze.
But this man
His
is a
util's
proof,
so
a living
good.
proof as to
Placing
why he
swamp
was
grenade.
one of the best players
His
in
util's so
challengers,
good.
and also why he deserves a partnership spot, but also decline these positions because he
Challengers
believes in what
Osboss?
MED has.
I don't know, because he plays like Raze and KO and like he flexes, whereas like Osboss is like hard carry duelist, you know? A little bit different.
He really wants to have a strong start and a strong victory in the first split.
How about the show get
What?
started? Wait, how did that not hit anybody?
What?
Sim was sacrificing his
No,
life
that's
for the trade,
robbery.
And now you got a collab with the yacht from Koala Noob.
No way,
It's making
dude.
a third epic.
This team is gonna be really fucking good.
And there you go. The yacht coming out from Koala Noob from an outlaw. I mean, he had round before, but now they finally know for TSM that Koala is bringing it
get
out
this?
this time around. They get to collat in a 3K out of that. And that's also something that I'm loving from Koala Noob. When I was watching Koala Noob back in the Ghost Gaming days with that Nismo, the Brock, the Proto,
Like
and the
I feel like we were all a little quiet on M80. Everyone knows M80 is gonna be good. Like people give M80 the respect, but like we just hadn't seen them since literally Ascension Finals, bro. July 9th was the last time we've seen these guys. But yeah, they are fucking crazy. They are so good. Hold up. Like around this time frame, these stats, dude. These stats that like, dude, look, Nismo. I knew it. This is what I was gonna show you. Like, bro, look at the agents this guy's playing. Like, look at the agents he's playing and look at the numbers he's putting up. all of M80 was up here throughout like all of challengers. They are fucking insane. Unironically, the 3 players they retained. Like what? It's kind of crazy.
Sorry, I giggled. My bad.
Nitro.
You're usually a
is
hilarious
the
person, but
IGL.
I was actually
funny analysis, silly.
Nitro is an S tier IGL from CS:GO. Won fucking dozen tournaments, big tournaments in CS.
Hello, and this is a
IGL
quick push
100
for TSM,
Thieves, they
already
won
shut
first
down
strike.
Koala Noob got the first blood last time. Got
He's
a
fucking
paranoia up.
The GOAT, dude. I love
TSM.
Nick.
They still want to cook over at Sand, and they're getting blown up. What a paint shell from Nismo. 7 gets 3.
There you go.
And
That's
hey,
what you get.
that's
That's what
halfway
you
to
get for
7.
calling him out. That's what you get for calling him out.
About time.
Nick is
I
literally
need
like
4 more.
my GOAT. He was born and raised. He still lives there actually. Louisiana, pretty close to where I grew up and where my family is. And
So already the first one. Oh, the shot's coming across. The snake bite to come through. And now they're going to double up. And this is going to be perfect right here to just hold this lockdown. And because the cross came over, they know the rotate's coming towards A heaven. They can just
shit,
focus
bro.
on here.
One enemy remaining.
The high-low
Oh
with the Odin up. That's the new
God.
strat. Nitro comes out sacrificing Xander.
yeah, Nick's literally like, he's loved by like everyone, bro. Like Nick is insane. He's like the GOAT. He was like when I was a CS pro, he was like an up and coming insane entry fragger, like an insane entry fragger. And then he learned how to like lurk, and then he learned how to IGL, and then he was opping on Liquid. Like he's literally done every single role at an S tier level. It's kind of fucking crazy.
A C's Nate from Nismo and from BCJ once again that actually had contact and success on the mound. I haven't seen so many contacts of C's Nates in such a long time. I'm actually bricked up about this of how good their utility is right now for M80. So I'm actually really looking forward to the rest of the season so far. I mean, it's too soon to talk. We're only map number 1, but M80 definitely looks unstoppable so far in their defensive half.
I
And now
mentioned
that we're like bilingual, we get to actually use our French to like secretly communicate within each other. And I was actually teaching chat the other day that brick in French is just brick, but with an accent. Brick.
Exactly.
that's okay.
That's exactly what I meant.
I like that.
Yeah.
A lot of bricks and
Well, there's an early
bricks in my
pick.
servers.
There's an early pick
A lot of
over at C, and I would teach you my TikTok meme about
bricked
I'm
junk.
gonna be in the pit, but it's too cringe for right now. Maybe Sarah will laugh
Okay,
with
we're
me
talking
later.
about different-
But TSM,
different
looking at this
bricks.
pit, like I want to get all up in that, and I don't know. I'm kind of criticizing it because the last couple of times of C did not go well
What
for
is-
TSM.
Could still be pretty decent right now, though,
I've got
because
your
7 just picked up the Seekers, and I was going to say, they could use this right away and start using util to break the cage of util. Now you find information of where both players are at on
That
C,
got
but they weren't
nothing,
close
bro.
enough to get damaged,
What the fuck
so
was that?
they're just going to pull away. But there was an opportunity.
That was like throwing the Seekers into like a bonfire. Like what the fuck was that? That was so
You're
weird.
gambling towards B.
30 seconds left.
Okay, lockdown. B is theirs, but
They
waiting
literally
for that to take its
just
full effect, kind of hanging
threw
out,
the
throwing in
Seekers
some
into the
util,
bonfire.
Sky Flash, getting some intel. M80
Cook some
respecting that
marshmallows.
space, ready for the
Oh,
retake.
like that
TSM
it
have
is.
a window of opportunity. They have to take it. It's a nightfall from the defense, but
Oh my
BCJ
god, they held
sacrificed their
that?
life for it. So the spike did not get
Oh,
planted.
they're
They have
lucky.
4
They got it.
seconds left. It might just be up to kill.
Oh, go-
They got it.
Koala Noob
They got it.
loses the up, and the spike is planted in time.
Oh, he has the molly. He has the molly. Oh
Xander,
fuck.
1v2.
That molly's
Dancing
gonna
around.
segment them off.
We hear ya. Around the corner is
Oh
one.
no, he
Crossfire
knows.
for TSM.
He knows one's there and he
This is a
wants
big
to
round
peek.
for them to get some
Oh, he knows the other guy had.
and forces
Oh,
out the swing.
dude.
28 HP. And
Oh, it's so close. Oh my god, dude. He was literally playing it so well.
Threw that orb down.
I thought for sure they were gonna fucking lose that.
angle to isolate those two 1v1s. Xander came out, or GMD came out. You saw the spray miss on the first time. That was an opportunity for Xander to come out and punish on that second time. But then GMD at least is able to close that out.
These people don't give a shit, and I love it.
Expensive round for them to win, though. They got the second round on the board on this half for TSM, but they're still broke as a joke. Two small shields, one Spectre. They have some okay ults,
I like the
but
C's in the
Nismo, his
middle.
third rocket
I
already
really
in the
like
half.
the C's in the middle with the
That's not
molly
size of your
there.
armor, it's
Most
just
people
your
see is like right or sees rubble,
Let's see
but
what
that sees you could see it like perfectly like
Sky Flash
combined with the other
mid.
util.
But when TSM take these slow, fake, delay approaches, M80's still
And
down.
also, if that sees hits, by the way, the ball, you would see like which side it goes to, right? You would know if it hit. It's a really good seize.
No one's hanging up there, so maybe a safe cross for TSM.
Yeah, definitely. An opportunity to take rubble control, but at the same time, they still have to be wary and careful when you walk up, because I mentioned this is also Nismo, who was trying to peek up at first, peeking at
Dude,
as
these
well.
teams are
And now
fucking
with that
insane,
shot,
bro.
you know that there's still pressure towards the A side. Where does he pivot? Towards the A side. So it could actually
Dude.
help out with a showstopper. The more that they're winning
I promise you, this M80 team is bodying franchise
this
teams
rocket,
in
and he may
scrims. I
seem here at this point that you might
promise
scale up to A, break the baby door, and try to plant towards the B, depending what Poise gets out of value. And
Not
he
100% of the
spots
time,
now
obviously,
that
but
swing out from Nitro, wastes
I
out that
would
utility.
Be
Be willing to bet a
Here
lot
to
of
try
money.
to
It's
go
more
for
than
that A to
50%
B.
of the time.
Okay.
They'll win.
We got
scrims against
TSM
BCG
opening the
teams.
B door just to get some attention, and it's a quick push for TSM.
Holy
to
shit, that
free
facial is
showstoppers
wild.
Exchanged. No show has been stopped. TSM have 15 seconds.
Oh
It's really
my
coming
God,
down
the
to the
swing
wire.
right.
The crossfire from M80 hoses
seconds
them
left.
all down.
One enemy
GMD
remaining.
can maybe make entry, but Sim has like 2 HP left and a 1v3.
Pass the
It
stick
may
this.
be possible. A few
Wait.
more seconds left. Can they get the plant
Wait.
off? It happened, but not for long.
Yep, not for long at all. And again, Nismo just waiting ADSing from that corner. If it was a jiggle, he was instantly there, ready to go for the spray. If not, his teammate was there for a trade once again. But that showstopper that didn't get any value, at least was good enough.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
slow
Let me know
down
if it.
the paranoia that was
I'm gonna do
from
this,
Tree.
so
That
it's
could have
down for
actually
you,
hit,
but
like,
the same
43
for me.
players over at M80
Let me
on
know
that
if
A
it's
side.
good.
But then a beautiful haunt was thrown there by BCJ. It really slowed down TSM on that last-minute hit that they're trying to do towards that A side. And really, again, it's just I'm like a broken record right now. There's really no answering to TSM's type of M80 defense so far, except here.
Immediately traded. Come on, GMD. You
bad.
can't peek
TSM
that like
maybe
that.
got their first blood, but it was immediately traded, so you're not feeling great. But with the difference of buys right now, maybe you're not expecting much out of this round if you're TSM, but with the showstopper, the dog, Koala Noob is dodging and is fighting his demons right
job
now.
popping that
Managed
orb for
to
him.
safely go back to the site. TSM really caused a ruckus at C. Do they still feel committed? Last time TSM
orb
went to
couldn't
C,
have
though,
come at a
that
better
door got
time.
open and they got crunched by M80, so they gotta be aware of
Two.
this. And as soon as they even try again, 7 gets picked off. This is not looking good.
This is fucking TSM's pick, by the way. Oh my God, the haunt over.
Judge.
Yeah, yo, that was sick.
And
Oh,
also
dude.
spiked down. Good luck, Sim.
This is my favorite map to play Judge on. And Xander, I'm taking notes. This is what the pros do.
Bro.
Give me that Judge. Give me mid.
It's like it looks so effortless, you know? Like I don't even get it. They're doing everything so well. Like they're not doing anything super crazy, super like mind-blowing with util, but everything that they do is really well done, and their aim is fucking crazy.
Oscar was put together. Maybe
BCJ's util's been goated too. Low key, like BCJ's been pretty insane.
But this is what we have so far, and they actually have to try to adapt
Ooh.
on the fly pretty much at this point. Nothing's working.
Man, he shouldn't
I
even
like
got
that
that.
teleport from Koala Noob. At least GMD was ready for the trade. 4v4 TSM. They really like to just take their time and almost stress us out. Like they
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
even
Big
get to
Cock
plant
Johnson.
spike in one of the rounds. That's how long they took.
Holy
So,
guys.
TSM, I'd like them to get
Seeing
comfortable
this?
with these faster executes. Maybe
Seeing
that could be
this?
how you punish the macro out of M80.
This guy
but
Dogs
so
here
far, it's
is
a 4 versus
so
4.
over.
TSM want to knock on the door.
Are you seeing what I'm
Retreat
saying?
possibly, but want to deal with this player around Baby Door.
He's
And
dogging.
Nitro
He's
is
dogging,
like,
bro.
watches them
Oh
play.
no.
You gotta check your corners,
Oh,
kids.
he got out.
Easy see
He got
double for
out.
Nitro.
2 rounds in a row where they haven't checked the box, but thankfully
I wasn't even paying attention to Nitro's UK because the timing was fucking insane.
Unfortunately, no
It's okay. It's
ults
over.
coming through from the plant, but at least they have position until
It's
Xander
over.
potentially gets
Right
his
here.
backstab.
I'm so sorry, Xander. I am so sorry, Xander. I will buy you a drink at the next land for that. What I just did to you right there. That was insane. That was insane. Xander's never whiffed like that in his whole life. What the fuck was that? Every little spot, by the way, that these guys like use, like the Xander judge spot, all the spots always work.
They actually only got 3 rounds on the attack, and this is going to prove a little bit more difficult for them to hold their defense here when they're playing a Sky as well on defense. You can't delay as well as you would have with the Season 8 combos that we've been consistently seeing coming out of BCJ and Nismo. So they had to figure out some sort of game plan around these flashes that could...
Wait, is it Gucci or Guck? I need to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Is that the saying? I don't even... It's a fucking random thing.
Very important for TSM, and they're spread across the map. This is not good because it allows M80 to really work together towards this B side and take control early.
It's about playing the game of follow the leader, aka follow the Prowler into the side. But with that Viper wall there, it's not looking so cute. So M80 gonna open the door. It's not a fake. This may be for real. They're gonna grab the orb, and no open smoke really blocking their way. So it's easy for M80 to walk in right behind the boom bot. No one on site. TSM want to aim for a retake.
Oh wow, he still has like full kit.
And they might have
this shit is over, bro. Season 8.
TSM might have enough utility to retake it. The paint shells is going to be important, but it's head-to-head against Xander in the front of the B site. Needs a heal.
Got out. Big kills.
Oh, TSM.
Okay, they could do this now.
Big kills by Poise. Dog, but a great time swing to use the dog as bait. The flash is going to Killjoy. And what a turn and burn by
Shoot! Okay, we're shooting the bodies. We're shooting the bodies. We're letting them know. We're giving them the bag. Holy fuck, we're giving them the bag.
Like that with some nice little flicks off the ghost. And yes, you are right here, Lemon Kiwi. Be able to get those type of shots, land those type of shots, and have such a clean retake with 4 players still alive. This is a great way to kick things off your defensive half. You could snowball a couple of rounds coming through here with the amount of kills that Sim has. They have an opportunity to control orb on A or C quite early with the amount of utility that they have, the aggression they can have in their composition.
Gucci, I'm so disappointed I didn't get the Sage comp yesterday. You made me fucking excited with that history on Ascent. I had someone in chat saying you guys were scrimming on Sage like 2 days ago. And then you put me to sleep with the Bedge comps. Unfucking real. Unfucking real sights out of you.
A lot being dumped into A lobby. Paint shells, smokes galore. Nobody could see anything but M80. Their vision is
that was crazy watching the trick
in. This gets the attention of Poised, who's just gonna play
Alarm
further back. You never know how far extended M80 are gonna be.
I always keep these paint shells, bro.
Now Paranoia hitting Nismo, staying stern at this
They
door.
seize nade like post plant. So
TSM
insane.
gotta find a way
oh,
around
you
this.
just
M80
literally put a ball and chain on this man. He's so scared now that someone's gonna lurk out. Look, oh fuck. The pace. His pace is all fucked.
Swing, at least it's traded. Xander playing peekaboo on the low ground.
Sim is just coming indoor, bro. He's so late. Oh, bro. Koala played him. That flash literally kept him at long for so long. Dude, they won this stinger for us. Fucking hell, it's over. It's over.
That allows for them to convert this into a map, a round win rather, and even weapon going into only...
I'm fucking with you, by the way.
Shambles right now in terms of economy for TSM. They only have the Vandals that they saved from Sim on that.
Love the one way, by the way.
They're pretty much going to be at maybe if they want to buy around this with.
That was actually a defender one way to flood the site, and you could see the players on M80 when they saw that one way. They knew immediately, like, we have to stay in front of it. And then Sim is locked off. I mean, Sim is fucked because he's scared of someone coming this way and he's scared of someone holding door. So he kind of needed that.
On this first map.
It's great to see the impact of Nitro's IGLing already. On this offense, I feel like
Blind
M80
in
look
hand.
really decisive. They go in with a lot of confidence. They go in fast. They don't play this kind of map dance between all the different sites. And M80 come out on top using the close range rifles in B site. But Boombot and the Prowler is going to reveal someone is close, especially with all that stomping from Sim. So M80...
So with a one-way at the corner, couple things. Like they had the lurk out there, but with a one-way at the corner and this Boombot attaching, you know that like that is not just a single player out there. That is a huge risk. So they immediately roll off.
TSM have a good handle
What
of
a
the
fucking
B site.
shot.
The Sheriff is popping off for a Proto.
Molly to
but BCJ
just
is
hold this
planted.
line. Wait, is there a
It's
line?
Alex Proto
They're
Pappas
through.
pretty much at this point with the Sheriff. Let another one.
Oh.
Let another one. Let's go, Proto. That is the
Oh.
type of play you want to see coming back from a Proto. From
The old fucking Moist Boys. Sheesh. Wait, that didn't sound right.
it doesn't matter about his util. What I like to commend him about is about his boss crosshair that he had, that he coined, and also the way that he shoots that Sheriff. And those were
A
some
Proto
key
Sheriff
shots to save the
still
round there for TSM.
hits the same, dude. All these years, a Proto Sheriff still hits. That's crazy.
With like a 1v1 or maybe a 2v1 at the end, but having all four
This
players
guy's had a
alive
goated
is
Sheriff
nice. You got
forever.
a showstopper from Sim. I'm excited. I would love to see that slammed at A lobby, but you flip the
Moisty
coin on the wrong
boys.
site, and he's looking to be aggressive at C Mound. Meanwhile, M80
So
taking their
just
time,
sounds so fucking
just seeing what will be thrown at them
What?
at A lobby.
Yeah, they just want to wait it out.
Like,
I
the
mean, they
only
have
other
no money to work
context
with,
those
so they
words would
wanna
be
make
set-
sure to see
like,
if
set
there's any
in
type of util that's
would be
coming up for TSM
fucking
on the A side.
awful.
Now that it's quiet, they could anticipate that it's just
Like,
a cage
I'm
that
with,
potentially
like,
just
a really
holding
select
passively
few
towards
people
the A
probably
side,
have said
so now
that.
they could group up as a death ball and at least
Honestly,
try to get a plant
good
right now
company.
and flood the A side here.
What the fuck are we talking about?
All right, Prowler in. Not
Buy the
getting
send
really much
bundle.
info. M80 stomping in.
5v5
Really
retake.
getting the plant.
Spike planted.
Okay.
You got the showstopper from Sim.
Right in his
Right in
face,
Xander's
bro.
face, poised with a great follow-up. M80, how will they trade through all the smoke, the fire, and the flames? TSM hold on to their half and challenging through the
Oh,
smoke was a
uh-oh.
risk, and it doesn't pay off for Sim. And now a Proto, maybe the king of smokes, manages to get that revenge on a Nismo, and now it's a 4 versus 2. Kwanu with not a lot
Oh, he's got
of
some
help,
kind of
but
lineup
M80
with a
are so
nano.
far from their own spike that a good
Dude, they were trying to play post with all the mollies from long. They have that in them. That's kind of sick. We know that they have it in them. A lot of teams don't have that, like the post lineups. That's pretty cool.
With that Sheriff that stopped him in his tracks. And you'll take a small dub on this side, though, for M80. You were able to waste out Sim's showstopper when you had a lower buy. You get a plant on your side, and now you have an opportunity to work the econ into your favor. You have a buy here. You're
Dude,
close.
I don't even think it's like LG a Proto returning. Bro, a Proto was good on Moist, man. Like, every time the core of Moist has made a change, it's not like the player they've replaced is bad. Like, Thief, for example, when Thief was replaced by Odorous now, Thief is not a bad player. It's just, it's like dynamic within the team, you know? Oh, wow. Yeah, LG Thief too. Oh my God.
Probably gonna try to
We're like literally talking about this, the people that played on all the same teams. Wow. The good hair genetics over on the TSM side, they're kind of popping off, right? Nismo's really balancing M80 out.
Now it's M80 showing power of their
Some
IGL,
hairy
taking
lads.
Their first time out, and talking about, okay, they've had a lot of preference towards A and then a quick rotate to B. Where is this Nightfall going to go? And we could see TSM even creep up through that C mound with Sim
I love
having
Nismo.
that op.
I'm pretty sure Nismo's the sub.
So right now they have the
I would
Nightfall set up
never
on this
talk
B
shit.
Side. They can even throw the Nightfall, see how many they
And he's
can
a
beat, and
father,
maybe
dude.
pull
A
it.
fellow
It
father.
depends on his battle. Now they know that Sim has an op on C side. That plan to maybe go for the B to C, let's forget that. And we'll just maybe just
And he
plow the A side
somehow
with the
owns a
Nightfall.
restaurant
So the
while
whole
doing
pivot
all of
comes
this.
down at the mid round,
Quite
for
frankly,
M80.
I don't get it. but
Oh, TSM have already downloaded the strats.
it just
He'll
shows
lead
me
the
that there's
strat.
people.
Going over to
What?
A.
He
No.
got him.
Okay, Sim.
Oh my God! What a
And
pick off.
that up is gone for now.
1
But
HP.
M80 still
He
holding their
collided
way
them?
through A. They kind of fake open the
Did he
door. Made it
collab
look
them?
like they're in tree. And TSM have bit the bait. They threw even a flash at tree. Didn't get anything. And M80 are quickly running to C.
And that's fine. They got rid of the op there at the beginning for Sim, so they have
I'm
a feeling that-
fairly certain though, like Nismo has some kind of thing that like stops time. Like
Other end, they're gonna open this door when actual use of Nightfall initiate in the site. It's gonna be open. And TSM
So,
has to
Nightfall
leave
lets them know it's
Thankfully, though,
clear.
Molyneux has 1
I don't
HP,
think they should have
so
thrown the
it's very
haunt with
doable
it,
for
but
TSM, despite them having
it is
the
nice when you throw Nightfall with the haunt because they don't really hear it landing, you know?
Well, nobody
So,
needs to live. That might
It's
be a
pretty
tough ask
fucking
with the
insane.
1
Like
HP.
Fade is actually
You need these
so OP. The more I see her, the more I think Fade's
and
OP.
M80 doing just that. And go and sacrifice Koala Noob if we have to, because 1 HP is not a lot, but
That's
Xander lives
Oh.
with 8 and
They don't
gets
wanna lose
the
this shit at all.
Viper's Pit. That may just seal the deal. TSM are trying to push through.
Holy fuck.
And it's up to a Proto and how they win this engagement.
That's it. They
That's
saved
it, yeah. Good pit.
That's such a crucial
Dude.
kill that Xander had.
Yeah, the pit, getting the kill in the pit like that from Xander, holy fuck. It looked like TSM was going to win the round. I mean, the shot that collided Koala got him to 1. This is a super winnable round without
Does
Xander.
not allow Poise the Proto to come back, especially when you have an op to try to retake with. And that's a beautiful round for M80 off what could have been a huge TSM flood on that retake. And that, at least now they save the op and the rifle for TSM. They could try to bring that back in this round here. But M80, once again, man, there's...
He
I gotta stop
sacrificed his
fanboying for
hair
this-
to
for this
gain
Navy squad, but
control over
they're looking
space
good.
and
They're looking
time.
good.
I
That
like
is
the polar bear
fucking
watching over
wild
them
lore.
from behind. Poise, I know you're hydrated, but that's a lot of drink on the table. Anyway, 11-6, M80 teleport on the high ground just to see is someone wanting to be aggressive from TSM and
Breaking
with the
KJ
up,
shit on B
not
here.
so much.
Oh, so
But
much
M80
ground
gonna
here.
respect that, respect C, and throw a boom bot through mid. So M80 wanna explore B. And TSM ain't really there, but it's okay. You can play for the retake at B. It is such a tiny site. It is so hard to protect. Better to
Ooh,
retake.
good line,
Door's
good
gonna
line,
open,
good
and there's
line.
an op there. Do M80 no? That elbow
Alright,
just got
Sim.
taken out. Nismo don't want the smoke. The door
Sim
is
is
closed.
activated.
And M80 are safe for now.
Let's go. Show that op right there. That's a good fucking pick too. Holy fuck.
Like
Okay.
some sort of operator.
They're
buy
going
this time
into
around,
it.
but they've done
Wow.
it before. They had a perfect trade against the opera on that staircase, but on a revolving door, a little bit more difficult
ults
there.
here.
M80 still in a
2
try to
off
pivot
KJ
towards the
ult, though.
site. The only thing holding them back is a proto with the orb and a snake bites as he jiggles across. And that's gonna
That
give them
timing
an
is
opportunity to pull down the
fucking
block.
sick.
Drop the spike.
What
Oh,
is
with the
that?
snake bite, it got Nitro low enough
Uh-oh,
that it was
uh-oh.
an easy pick. And usually a pro
Back to
doesn't
flipped
like
around.
to stay on site alone.
3
They
on
play
4.
for retake, and now they get overwhelmed. M80 in a 3 versus 4, going for the plant.
Smoke for the flood.
BCJ needs to be protected. TCM all funneling through the same lane. This hallway is gonna get loud. The smoke dissipates. GMD gets ready for the paranoia, and you got the sky flash, and then Koala Noob does their best to hold their
One-on-one,
own.
one-on-one.
Xander from down low. Heard the footsteps from behind, but
he had
Poise is
him.
just better.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, that was so close. Yes, just
Okay,
better, but
TSM are
a-
fighting, dude. They are clawing in this game. I have never seen this cat on the wall, ever. Is that something that I need to have high settings to see that? What the fuck?
Economy as well on top of that. Just having that one single player, Koala Noob, TPing across the molly and getting the timing against
That shit just,
Proto
like,
allowed for
fucked me
them
up.
to almost win a what?
Timing on
one-player
that was
disadvantage they currently
fucking
have there on the full
incredible
side.
by a proto. The molly timing, I don't know if that's like a... I'm going to go back actually and kind of watch for a second. My second monitor. Trying to see, like...
Playing outside to get some rounds together, but I don't know if it's too little too late. I mean, if you're looking at the history of the second half so far, every single time there's been a spike plan for M80. They just haven't been holding their post-plan opportunities just like TSM before. But
Oh,
thankfully on their
shit.
side, they had so many rounds to work with, a 6-round lead.
Ooh! Nismo's been off 3 rounds in a row. He has to be so tilted.
Now he's gonna leave. You hear the boom bot, you're usually gonna see a lady satchel in, so you don't really want to play on that
All 3 of the
side.
kills
I
too, kind of
understand.
fucking
M80 have
cringe.
established themselves on C. They got the lockdown from Nitro going down. TSM coming through the top. They'll have some people mid-cut. They got ults. Poised has his own lockdown.
Yeah.
Is he gonna want to use it?
Of course, they're gonna move towards
Was 7
Waterfall,
on
trying to use it right now, and at the same time, they have
Ever?
to work with. So playing outside
I think
of the
you're thinking
site
of
is not
Dicey.
a good idea here for M80, which is why you're trying to get this look around here from Xander. He's gonna have to be quick here.
What a shot.
All right, the lockdown.
Oh.
Engage from the defense. The retake ensues.
Oh my god, they don't realize it's broken.
Take care of the takes care
Oh.
of the lockdown. Poise is aware. Get out. The pit is activated. Proto will get the defuse. TSM holding on. This has been a much more
fuck.
successful half.
Sorry.
Is this where we're gonna have to start hopping off
Oh. I mentioned at the start of my stream, but I woke up with a bit of a scratchy throat today. Well, not really feeling too good.
Maybe a little bit less flashy in
Ooh.
terms of wombo combo in terms
Ugh.
of utility. But when
That's
it
why I'm
comes
kind of
down
like
to
low energy
aggressive
right now.
position and trying to get first blood picks for TSM, it's looking great. And their retakes are just standard fundamentals that works perfectly right now for TSM. I mean, again, another plant down for
Half
M80,
armors across the
another
board,
successful
but
PRUs for
shouldn't
TSM
matter
coming
too
through, and only
much.
2 rounds away of tying up the series,
Nismo's
and
all.
this time finally
It's crazy that
and
Nismo was
why.
first blooded 3 rounds in a row, by the way, and he's still 22 and 15 at the top of the scoreboard, like by far. By far, it's not even close.
And you can already see it. He's holding back at the entrance of the spawn behind a pillar so he can try to fall back as soon as he can if he hears the global.
It's a huge
pulse
fucking
of the
round.
showstopper
Hard
on the
round
attack
for the
side.
defenders here. Very
Smoke
hard
from
round.
M80. They were hoping to walk into C when there was nothing in their way, but
We could see something like the K
Viper
Court
smoke
play.
back up for the defense.
Ult here.
If you cross, you're
Omen
gonna lose a little
blind,
bit of HP,
pinch.
and you also don't know if there was a snake bite
Doesn't
on the
look
ground.
like it
That's what
though.
happened
Just
to
looks
them
like a
last time
pop.
they tried to go in.
He might want to try to
Nothing
hold this
seemed
for
quite.
post.
Paint shell,
Nope.
satchel, ready to go. Nismo
Very
pulls
poppy.
the trigger,
Very fucking
showstopper
poppy.
pulled out,
If you're in
then
that
no
site,
one's
you're
home.
fucking
Ooh,
dead.
nice little jump over the snake bite, and well, there is really
Wait.
no one here, so you got to throw the showstopper.
Wait, it's possible to get Vuln like that from a Viper mod, but take 0
We
damage?
were able to get that space. It all
Oh, it
depends
hit him.
on this retake. Now, beautiful
Oh,
paranoia
shit.
from TSM.
They know 2.
Poised,
Oh my
the
god,
last bit
Nismo
forward,
got
and
2
they're
anyway.
dancing. It's a 2-2
They'll never
trade.
expect this guy close.
3 versus 3. And the spike has been
Kidding.
planted. Time is not on TSM's side.
Oh, the
And look
flood's
at the
good.
crunch through mid.
2 still
7
there.
is just that guy. And you got the op from
No
Sin
util,
too.
no
This
util.
is one shot potential. And he's trying to peek
Oh,
around that
where are they
corner.
gonna defuse from?
Now through
Ledge?
the smoke,
They're trying to go
M80
ledge.
hope to defend as much as they can.
That's
Maybe prevent
a
this
good
defuse.
attacker smoke.
Already
Good attacker
halfway,
smoke by Koala.
and can't stick it. It's only up to GMD,
Wow.
and this is about to explode. He's gonna try.
Wow. Wow. What a play. I said they had no util. You know what the only piece of util they had was a fucking smoke from Koala. And I mentioned it on Sunset. The Sunset B main. For those of you that have been watching the co-streams in Madrid. Similar scenario, right? As B main on Sunset from a few days ago. This is a good scenario to drop an attack smoke. So that way you can just keep spamming. I mean, they're going to smoke the spike anyway. You're just blind fucking shooting pings anyway. Make them come through the smoke to kill you. It really fucked them up, actually.
For M80,
They had to push
the
a
one
smoke.
round away from taking map 1. Ooh,
Holy shit.
early aggression from TSM to take control of A lobby. M80 splitting up. Now going towards C, throwing some smokes, and this KJ, a poise, has to be ready. Here's the boom bot, and that's usually been the sign that someone is about to satchel in, so TSM call for reinforcement.
Yeah, it depends what your vibe is, Queso Killa. CS allows
At this point,
a lot more story building and narrative discussion and even like just banter because the teams start here every round. There's no barriers. So there's a lot of time to like set the scene, right? Whereas in the freeze time of Valorant, you have to be like on your fucking toes. You have to be like, where are they setting up? Is anyone close to ult? Like, what the fuck is going on? So there's a lot of like, it feels like you're going full throttle for the whole fucking game. Like you're just flooring it. It feels very different than a CS game. I agree.
Engagement through Baby Doris, what can help M80 try to stabilize?
Oh, what
That's
a
3
kill by
versus
Xander,
2
man.
now. Oh, like jumping around.
Oh!
Gets the gun.
He settled.
Boys
He
hold it
settled.
down. Knows there's someone on the
Dude.
corner.
Oh my god, he fucking chilled out and still fucking won the round. Like, I enjoy Valorant because of what I said. The fact that we're just fucking redlining it the whole time in a Valorant game. And the amount of variables are immense. In Valorant, I feel like, as someone that like has been in the pro scene for both the games, I feel like in Valorant, there's infinite solutions to win a game. They're infinite solutions. But the question is when you pick a solution, is it going to be better than the enemy's solution? Like, whereas in CS, it's like, we know exactly what the util that they're going to have is. We know their characters. We know where they spawn. We know their capabilities. It's just a game of who makes the least mistakes. It's, can I do this default fucking perfect? Like, seamlessly. Our spacing to a T. While they're fucking harassing us.
Good if you're M80 trying to walk into the A site.
That's what CS is.
Yeah,
So,
it seemed like a good sequence.
it's
at
just
first.
about
You know,
perfection.
you teleport into rubble, you get the prowler going, and M80
Whoa.
swing into the sight line.
Oh, fuck. They were lining up so much right there, bro.
Killed everything. Sims like, why'd you
This
steal
might
my
get a kill.
spotlight, man?
This might get a
And now
kill.
the Viper wall's in the way, so
Oh,
you
no, it's
take
not
the
gonna.
risk if you go past it. And there's a lot of cooks in this kitchen, but TSM put them all out.
There was an attempt there for M80 to try to seize Nate back against a showstopper coming out from TSM. But another round here with M80, at least with the lower economy that they have, they were able to bait out the showstopper.
The Viper Molly
attack.
only
But
has,
at least for
this is fucking tech. The Viper Molly only has 12 damage ticks per second. So if you only stay in the Molly for around 80 milliseconds, you don't take damage. Brim's Molly has 60 ticks per second. Holy fuck, dude. I would make fun of you, but honestly, I'm impressed. I had like so many cool jokes planned, but honestly, like, that makes you cool in my mind, and that's kind of cringe if I make fun of you.
80 having success at A, you know, minus the fact they didn't win the round, but you gotta just win your gunfights. You gotta
Apparently,
shoot better,
like,
that's all. And just
apparently, like, the EG coaching staff is like last year. I don't remember if it was like Zix or someone. Someone was like that with like the info.
So I
or
think
the
these
intel.
are
win
ready.
that round.
Yeah,
That's, like,
points
not
in the
really
round, thank you so
my
much. Boombot, looking
shtick.
the wrong way.
I don't even know how to
Taken,
obtain that
and there's
info.
a flash and a paranoia. Nismo barely gets out.
Oh,
no way.
dude,
And
no
Nitro
way. Just a
got
blind kill
pick
through the smoke.
over
Through
at C
smoke.
somehow.
Through smoke, that's gotta
Bro,
hurt. That's
brutal.
definitely gonna hurt.
Absolutely
Look at M80
brutal.
fully pivot towards the A side. They thinned out the
Oh,
defense
bro.
position on the A side for TSM. They could pick up this orb right now. The tap comes in first.
Holy
They're
fuck.
trying to bait
Oh
it
my
out.
god,
Get the kill.
poised. Oh! IGL! Oh, shit!
See, you just, you
Oh, sorry. Oh, my voice can't do that.
So now he has to pop off.
Yeah, but you know
What
what?
Oh,
control.
good jiggle.
Yeah, he's my Vietnamese brother, you know, so he hears my fight, he's
Damn.
gonna have to step up to the plate, and he does so. And now TSM is one away of pushing this into overtime.
Oh my god, dude, that was sick. Poised is so good, bruh. He's so good. He's so good. So much respect for that guy.
They're walking into tree. That's so unfortunate.
As a father, you never leave your baby alone, so they got to start
Yeah.
focusing on that baby door here from M80 when they're trying to take control of that 8 site. At least, though,
A tech
the
pause.
silver
Ooh, I thought we were gonna
lining
get
is
like
that
a.
through these deaths, they have some very strong ults to work with, despite a lower buy here from M80. But man,
Dude,
this
they've really taken Nismo out of the game in this second half. And it's not necessarily like a lot of his deaths were his fault. This one kind of was when he got killed on the orb, the first one. I will put the blame on him there, right there. But like the other ones where he got opt here, he got opt here, and then sim opt in. Where was the fucking third one? Where's the fucking third one? I don't even remember.
challengers and a great way to start a series one more time. Two goated orgs.
Yo,
just like
BCJ's setup is fucking sick. I want my mic coming from above.
Well, happy to be here.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not your Vietnamese brother. Okay, I don't get to. I don't get to be hyped up like that. But I was
You could
hyping
be
up the
my,
you
you could be my honorary Vietnamese
Whoa.
sister.
Slay. Okay.
Slay.
Talking about poison, you know what's big brain? You don't have to.
That
worry
was
about your
the
mates
best
right
response
now.
possible.
You never
Best
made in the
response
first place,
possible,
so
actually.
Keep that in mind,
Slay.
M80 or TSM.
Best
But
response.
that was a timeout by M80, and there's a lot to
I'm
talk
digging
about
this
with all the
duo
ults
right
they
now.
have, too.
What a
Yeah,
response.
definitely. As I mentioned, right? They have
Now that they
that
got the
showstopper.
audio
Nismo
balance right,
has
initially I feel like they had the audio balance all
success
fucked up.
on Showstoppers and Guardians this round, and are using his Guardians as an mini type of
He's
Odin
through.
spray against TSM.
Disrespected
Potential
the one
aggression
way.
on the A side, but unfortunately,
He knows
they
it's
won't
fake
find
stall.
anything there. So they're keeping the players
They're gonna
at
come
bay
back to
on
him.
the A side. They're trying to
Yeah.
potentially leverage a little bit of
Ooh,
pivot
scary,
towards his
scary,
B side.
scary.
And his side, otherwise, after TSM has not thrown any type of utility, they try to regain space towards Rubble. Gotta get ready for this BB door,
The
though.
Guardian though with the pit.
Yep, someone's there again. But hey, the Viper
Does he
wall's
have a
blocking it
shorty?
off, so
Or no?
could be checking out who's in tree. TSM ain't holding on.
I feel like right now we might see like an Omen ult for. Oh, they're gonna pounce on this guy. Oh fuck! This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. They're gonna fucking raise ult this guy.
Right onto this raise. A new baby door was a problem before.
This is
Nismo
gonna
has
be
the
insane.
Boombot
Ready? Oh,
Ready
if
to
it
wait for the
latches.
Viper wall to
Come on,
drop.
come on,
Just
hit
gonna
him,
see
hit
if
him.
they're
Come on,
playing
come on,
close
please,
to the
please.
baby
No.
door
Yes,
corner,
yes, yes.
and they are not showstopper. No one
He got
wants to
out.
be in this club
He
right
dipped
now.
so fast.
And the showstopper did scare away the competition as M80 make entry into B. Nismo had to throw that away. The pit activates for Xander, and the spike is planted. Is everything
fuck,
good
the
for
lockdown.
M80 to take the round and
The
the
pit's
map?
good
It's a
though.
lockdown.
The pit is so good.
Flush out the rats from the sewer.
Yeah, but at the same time,
It's the
pit is
perfect pit to
perfect
deal
so
with
that you
it.
could stay in a
He
range
found a
of the pit
good pit.
while the lockdown
This is
coming through.
by
So
design.
everybody's still in a great spot. The spike
Oh,
turned
are they
up
gonna
the
clear it?
side.
Gonna clear it?
I don't know. Oh, detained. Wow, the luck of 7.
Uh-oh.
And now you get to just spray through this
3 on
pit, even
3.
though you're at
That's
one.
kind of
TSM
troll by
have to
Koala.
live. It's all up
Oh,
to
they're good, they're
7.
good.
Now the GMD is dead.
What a map, dude. What a fucking map. That was a really good game. You could see, like, they're just
My God,
relieved.
you're on the edge of
Getting that first map off their shoulders. Look, oh, man.
down to that last little pixel position that they had outside of the radius of that lockdown that was placed by Poise. You can already see it at the beginning, though, that
That's okay. That's the hardest one they'll ever play. That's the hardest one they'll ever play because they have the most pressure ever. They didn't play any games in the entire offseason. They know everyone's like, what does M80 look like? What does Nitro look like? How are they going to look with BCJ? Do they still got it? Is Koala going to look good? And everyone's fucking watching them. Like, they know that. They know we're all watching them. And so when they start, you know, like getting down to crunch time right there, yeah, they feel that pressure. They definitely feel that pressure. I think so. I think so, Griffer. I think that pit was fire. Really good. It's perfect for the C-Link lockdown. It's perfect. I mean, I don't know what would happen with the Heaven lockdown. Not really too sure. Let me see. Maybe it would have been different.
Who's leaving, who's not. It could have been all 5 of us. It could have been 3 of us. It was ended up being 2 of us. Whenever we decided to come back and just talk, we wrote down some names. We had some really good players on in the trials and stuff like that. And Nitro
Heaven
was
gets
going to be the
it.
one from the beginning. But as for the initiator role, is Brendan probably impressed us the most. He brings what we need, more strict voice, and I think that's what he brings sometimes.
What have the past few years
in
been
the
like?
span of the last couple of years, I've learned the most about being a leader, and really nice because now I can say I can apply that to my current team. Because before I was like always on the core of Liquid, so and 100 Thieves we kind of built our team, me and Hiko. So it's been interesting. I would say like it's my first time joining a core of players, and so it's been a lot of learning and just learning about how the guys function and all these things. So it's been really nice.
As of right now, it's a new team. We're still working with Happy, the old coach. With 2 new players, especially a new IGL, it is a new team. So we're not going to be at that level we were at like last year, nowhere close. But we're going to work towards that, and I think
They're
we're
so
getting there.
good.
I feel like with time, this team probably has more ceiling.
It's been really nice. Like the guys have obviously been together for a while, so it's been more about teaching them about myself, figuring out structure-wise with Happy on how we want to approach the team together because it's not the same team. So far, it's been really good. We've had really good scrim results. It's all we can work for right now because the season hasn't started. We've been scrimming for like 7 or 8 months. It feels like at this point, so we're dying to play.
I I kind of just want to pretend like, hey, we did that last year, just reset from it though. Let's pretend we're behind and work harder and like get better and all that stuff. I think that's what made us so great last year, because I feel like you always have to have the grind mentality no matter what. I feel like that helps us.
Dude, how often does he punch this bag when he streams?
That #1 spot, but we're not really thinking about that stuff. We just want to win games and all that.
Tilt. Go punch the bag.
I know that these guys have been together for a while, and I know that they have a lot of chemistry together, so it's more about me just being able to like integrate myself and also teach them everything I know.
He's got the
what I'm
shield,
feeling,
dude.
and they wanted someone
The
with
baby
more
gate.
experience,
He's got
and
the
I have
baby
a lot of
gate.
lane experience, so that's
Based.
kind of what they're going for. And I was kind of just like, for me, it made the most sense to join this team if I didn't have any like serious VCT.
Keep
offers
those
that I was
fucking little
pursuing.
shits
They were
away
the
from
next
you
best
while
thing,
he's at
especially
work, you know?
considering how good they did last season.
Bro, it is. It's the dad team, dude. They got 2 dads on this team. What the fuck?
And get that franchising slot. I think we're super motivated to get that slot.
It's not going to be the same old, style we played. It's going to be a lot different. I feel like it's going to be like a fresh new M80, and I think that's always exciting. I think we're still going to be that puggy team that just runs at you and shoots you like better than anyone else can.
Dude. Man, I obviously have to root for the boys like MXS, but it's kind of fucking sick that there's a dad team. That's kind of crazy. Should we get M80 something for Father's Day? Yeah. Nah, I bet Nismo's got a minimum. I bet Nismo's got bangers for days. He just seems like one he's got it, trust me. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something. Hold up. Holy, that looks so rough actually. I didn't think it was like that. Oh my god. What the fuck? No. What? Where is it? Why? Yeah, why is there no VOD? Like, why is like the whole channel removed or something? Is that what happened? Man. Wow, that history's just gone or what? It's just gone? Cool. Alright, well, I was gonna show you guys after we lost this game. This was a very, very, very painful best of 3 for me to lose. Very. We had just beaten NRG, and bro, this team was actually really stacked. Holy shit. What a stacked fucking team. We just beaten them, and we go into this game, and if you look at these score lines, bro, like, this was great. Dude, this game was insane. This game was the wildest thing ever. Okay, so we end up winning on Breeze, and then Ascent. This is what happens on Ascent, dude. Haven, though, this comp, bro, we won every single scrim we played, and we never once played against another Sage. Not once. And then we played the match. I picked this map because I was like, oh, we're going to blindside them with this comp. We're going to run them over. Our Haven is so insane and gimmicky, and it's going to be a free map. And then they locked in the same comp. And I was like, dude, what? I couldn't even like, bro, I'm not even joking. I was like pissed. When I saw their comp, I was like, what? Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Like, did someone, I was literally mad. I was like, did someone leak our VOD to them? Like, what is this? It was fucking weird. It was really weird. I feel like our comp had to be leaked or something. Like, something weird had to happen. Either that or, like, me and Poise were on the same wavelength. Because this was the weirdest shit ever. And then we lost. But when we lost this game, back to my main point, Poise did the post-game interview. And, man, like, he basically said that the team had, like, weak mental. And I was like, let's fucking show the players that shit. It's like, bro, I think that was, like, the biggest depression after that game.
For TSM to take some
Luckily, we
good
ran
control
lowers.
on their attacking half. But again, it's because TSM had a game plan going into it. They maybe had a little bit of miscommunication, or the synergy wasn't the best.
We watched that Ascent game. By we, I mean, like, I made us watch that Ascent game so many times, guys. When I first came in to practice that day, the next day after we lost that game, I'm not even joking. This is how it went down. So I come in and I'm so pissed. And I'm just thinking about, like, exactly how I'm going to lay in everyone and, like, what I'm going to say. And, like, first things first, we got to watch the VOD. And the boys were like, you sure? We've already watched it. Like, we've all watched it, like, twice. I'm like, we're going to watch the fucking VOD. We're going to watch this fucking VOD. Like, and not only did we watch the VOD, we watched it at, like, a painfully slow pace. Like, you guys know how I get. Like, we watched those. It might have been a 2-hour VOD review.
Even if this is a loss,
And it was for one half, because the first half was 9-3.
that has been so known and established here in Challengers, I think
It was like,
Yeah, M8.
dude, that day was hard. That day was hard. Honestly, like, I think Dan lifted us out of that day. Fucking, because I was pissed. I think I need another day to, like, mentally recover.
Round of the second half to really stop TSM from getting momentum.
That match
Because
literally was
exactly
my
what TSM
nightmare.
knew was momentum. M80 were always there to take a round here and there. Never
2
let
hours
them
for
get
one
on
half.
More than a 2-round win streak. The economy
Yeah.
is very balanced in that regard. So
That half was
TSM really couldn't
painful.
choke them
I
out.
mean, we made so many mistakes in that half. So many. So, like, people will be like, oh, you had the stage comp with no duelist on attack. Bro, we were blowing people out on attacks in some of our scrims. Like, our attack was fucking incredible. And even in this game, our attack, honestly, was getting all of the ground and all of the situations. But what would happen is like, Baby Bay would get, like, 3Ks. Look at this. He was 20-2. Like, and there was a round where Poise, like, got, like, a 3K where our spacing was so bad, dude. Oh my God. I was livid. I was so livid.
Look, he's bald, he's 30, yeah, he's still dropping like
Felt like Alex.
14 kills in like 3 rounds and like 3 ults. Yeah, the bald buff. Come on, you gotta know.
Yeah, we beat him in the rematch. I don't
gotta
remember
get
what
rid
it.
of my hair,
Let me
apparently. My bad.
I mean, I believe in the Valor and Bold buff, honestly, especially after that game. We'll have to see, too, if M80 can continue that going on forward. We are going on to their map pick, though, for a second map here. Will be Icebox. I'm excited to see this because, of course, we haven't seen an M80 Icebox in a long time considering out of the pool.
So here's the
But it
loss.
definitely
Wait, no,
was a
here's the
strong map
loss.
for them. So I'm excited to see
And then,
what they're
yeah,
gonna show
we
us
played them
there,
again
what TSM
in
is
lower
willing to
finals.
show us this time
We
around.
3-0'd them.
I'm excited to watch Koala Noob and Nismo. Nismo usually
And the
picks
map
up
we
the
lost
Wraith. Koala
on,
Noob is the Jet main. When they were
You
previously
best believe we
competing
fucking
together.
didn't lose a
So
single
if
attack round
I
the
would say
second
Jet
time.
more popular on Icebox
And they
plays
knew
for
it.
next
They knew
map,
they had to
Koala
comp
Noob
change.
is going to be able to fill those big
Because they knew
shoes
that
Nismo
the way they beat us in that game, they could never do it again. So they had to go. People were wondering, like, oh, why would they go Phoenix? I'm telling you, bro, like, the things that we did wrong in that half, were so stupid, and they were terrified probably to rematch us. Like, heads up.
Because you kind of just needed a Sage Wall planner. And when you're looking at the reintroduction of Icebox, and there's been, I'd like to say, minor changes that really happened to that map, it's still hard for you to take mid control, and it's still hard for you to take kitchen control on the attack side and do mid to B splits. And you're just making it hard mode for you if you're not using.
Like someone else asked, how do you keep a comp a secret when scrimming and making sure that no other team leaks? Yeah, I don't know. That's something that maybe I should have, like, truthfully, like, probably been more aware of, or I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, because it is hard. Like, I have never been, like, everyone kind of like knows me in the scene, right? Like, they know me. Like, if I'm on a team like 100 Thieves, or when I was playing in CS, like, people at the top, like, they knew me, but no one would ever message me and like tell me like a strat. Like, I don't have those kind of relationships with like random people in the scene. I'm not that person, but there are tons of players that I know that are that person. And like, there's so many people in CSGO or CS2 now and Valorant that do have those kind of relationships with people like all over the scene, where they might come in like a Discord at night and like people from 4 different top level teams are playing like fucking some random game, you know? They might be playing like Pummel Party or some shit, you know? Like, and during those time frames, you can definitely be saying things to help out your boys. Like, but I've never had like those kind of like vibes, right? Like, I've always kept it with my team. And I've also never had the players to have that. Like, we've always kept shit within our team too. So I don't know the answer to your question on how to hide the comps. I've always kind of just been focused on my own team for my whole career. But I do think you can get huge edges from being social and knowing people on the other teams. I think it's fucking a massive benefit. Do I think I play? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, so it's not like when you play a match, like for example, these teams are playing each other, right? What's the map we're about to watch? Icebox. So BCJ, they're running Harbor Viper. They're running, you know, like no duelist, right? This is like kind of like a cringe comp. Okay. So like TSM has probably scrimmed Icebox, you know, like 5 times at least this week. Well, that means there's fucking 5 opponents. That means there's 25 players. That means there's 5 coaches, maybe 5 assistant coaches. Maybe even whoever has access to the team VODs that knows this comp. And so there's a lot of people that can leak it. You know, a lot of people.
If you have a chance to watch the games in Los Angeles, do so. It's quite fun. Tarek can actually attest to that.
It's part of the reason why you don't see like cringe comps picked more, in my opinion. Like, you would probably see more deadlocks picked, but if someone fucking leaks that shit,
Owl drone to continue to clear out towards the back of yellow, but still there's no real timing towards the back of yellow. There's still somebody that could sneak through this when Xander pulled that orb up, but decides otherwise.
Cool exit coming in mid.
Try to play the retake here with M80.
Dodged it. Okay.
M80 are even looking at
one.
A.
Only one. Only the
looking through
Sova,
mid,
actually.
like, they
Great
don't really
knife.
believe this is for
Oh, he has
real,
to back
but
off. No stall molly.
TSM are so for real. They're already so close to planting. They got the high tide in
That's a good
place. The
take.
Viper wall is down. The
Really
site
good
is
take.
theirs. And M80 gonna hope to retake through the top of
Oh, they're
Snowman,
staying.
but this engagement against
Dart
the
still.
Omen
Dart still.
could be
Here we
big.
go.
Koala Noob needs the assistance, needs the swing of Xander,
Ooh.
and Sim is in some trouble and gets taken out. That's 2 for Nitro. And almost a full team wipe for M80 coming through that mid cut. And now they're just running after a Proto. Suppressed and put to rest. Oh, unless.
It all
Doesn't have
rhymed.
enough
Like the way, I
bullets.
think it
What
was
was your
multiple.
last sentence to finish like rhyme, dude? Yeah, I was listening to haiku
was
of
dropping
your
bars.
cast in there. Yeah, dude, Lemon Kiwi. I need to hear your drop your demo tape. That said, M80 did a great job to you
Oh,
saw
it is
the
just
knife
part of
that
the
came
game.
out from Nismo.
Yeah, that's why I've never bitched about it. You know, like, you should be aware of that. Like, if I know, like, if I'm playing fucking NRG in the game I showed you, right? Say like it was like with Ethan and Sam and fucking all those dudes, you know, like, At that time, I think FNS was on Envy or some shit, maybe, or Optic. I don't remember. But I'm not scrimming FNS and running my strats when I'm playing Ethan and Sam in a match that week. You know, like, I'm just not going to do that. You just have to be aware. But some people aren't that aware.
An outlaw. They wanted this to pop off, but
Like, all those dudes are boys. Like, you know, like, yeah, Sam, Hayes, Ethan, EUTEX. Like, they're spread out over several teams now at this point. You know, like, they got eyes all over the place. So I'm not saying that that does happen, but it's very easy to happen. And I wouldn't even consider it like cheating. Like, honestly, it's just comes with the fucking game at this point.
Interesting one. A very tough one to go against, if might I ask, because, or might I add.
There's no way you could even
just
police
before we
that.
see
Like,
these
can't
beautiful
can't police
faces, which,
that.
by the way,
Can't.
looks definitely a lot
There's
less
nothing you can do about
intimidating.
it.
They're team pictures that we just saw at the beginning.
Sending
of the game.
VODs, though, that's fucking scummy.
You
If
also
anyone
had
does that,
Koala
that
with-
shit
with
should be
the
punished.
Outlaw in this round. So you're force buying for TSM at this point. You have Stingers and a Sheriff trying to play distance against an Outlaw on a map like Icebox. This potentially could spell bad news for TSM.
Yeah.
But like, when we were, shit, whoa. Okay, when we were at Champions, who was in our group? It was Fnatic, DRX, and a Brazilian team. Was it Furia? Someone like that, maybe? It was Furia? Yeah. We obviously had like a few days to scrim when we got there, but I wasn't about to play.
Here's the force by TSM or in the A site.
I was questioning whether it was a smart idea to play Liquid in scrims, even though we did play them a lot. I was like, is that a good idea? Is it a good idea to play Liquid? I don't know if like Boaster is close with these guys. Boaster's close with everyone.
all types of stuff on the ground at TSM.
I felt that way. Like, is it smart to play like we were scrimming against fucking Paper X? Is that smart? Are they close with DRX? Like, I have no fucking idea.
Like, kind of how they had a commanding start in the last round. TSM gonna play all thanks to that cove, and Nismo gets 3 for free. Look at that bar. And M80, well, they lose one at
Forced
least.
up too,
so
man.
this is not gonna be
Rough.
that easy. You got to defuse from the little man
Huh?
himself. TSM hope to.
What is this?
I think they have, but they weren't sure, so they ran into the smoke. So a proto kind of fumbled there.
Ooh.
1v3, not doable, and M80.
Damn, that was a force too.
It's the last kill out of that, but another round where round number 2, you just see Nismo pop off, having the perfect timing against his opponents to actually get 3 kills with a Guardian on that second round. I mean, he's already at least halfway, must I say, in terms of getting the null command ready. Literally halfway right now at 4, and BCJ's 1 away, I think, from his own ult. So it's starting to snowball quite quickly here for M80 because of this force buy that you have from TSM getting no return on investment. They're gonna have to be into a sheriff round here, and gives a huge opportunity for M80.
Yeah, they did
to
line
once
up.
again
It was doable for a
use
sec.
This Guardian and this Outlaw to
Hard,
their advantage
because
and
already
really
used a
find
lot of
off
stinger
the
bullets, you know?
rifle to the Bulldog and then
Holy fuck, they're
Well, the Outlaw was originally at B and now
Ooh.
shifted over to A. They're like, well, TSM seem to like this side a lot. We should stack more over here.
how crazy is
And
it that we have no
TSM
duelists in this
faking
server?
it, going over to B, using a cascade to kind of block things off, have the Viper wall protect them, but it doesn't feel very safe to walk up right now. At least you have a proto in
The
mid,
Omen
keep
one ways are
eyes and
so
ears
oppressive on
out,
Icebox,
but
dude.
TSM really playing the mind games.
Especially when you don't have the cloud burst to like
that map, the
kind
Outlaw
of get
might
on,
give it
get
pressure
past it.
for M80 to stick around towards his B side. Even a knife confirms that
Hmm.
the aggression's coming out from TSM on
He purposely got hit by that, so that way they use extra util to clear yellow right here. Just pointing that out.
and that does not allow TSM to get a good timing to try to punish the yellow hold that you had originally from M80. So
Cycling
TSM
one
decides
ways
to pivot
here.
back, and so far it's been looking pretty good. M80's rotated all the way out to focus more on a mid to B control and to play the retake on that side. So TSM has an opportunity for another plant here.
Another one way here from the
TSM making
Omen.
their way through A. They got the high tide in place, and they got
Here it
the
is.
flash.
Bro,
on
I'm telling you, there's so many
Nismo, who was
so many Omen
such a
one ways.
pain last
Good
round.
good
Also
cascade though to get by
remind
it.
you, 4 flashbacks. TSM trying to pull it
Very
off their
well played here.
sideline and have their
Very
eyes
well
and ears
played.
peeled for that top entry.
Game on staying
Great first
super
blood out of
up and
TSM,
forward. 2
planting
in screens right
beach,
now.
and Nitro
They're
is on
playing
the flank,
so
but it's trying to
forward.
Stomp it around too, so I think the play
Oh,
may have been
fuck.
foiled, and GMD was looking at the right place at the right
Oh,
time with a
shit.
paranoia message
A proto got 2 from the corner. The proto sheriff
but
is
M80 won't go down
insane.
without a fight. It's a
Oh my
1v3
god.
for BCJ.
The Dizzy is the only thing he can't one-shot.
Guarantees him at least 1 kill. And he's got his buddy back, but that
Oh,
might be all he has.
I'm scared.
He's gonna rope on over. The double swing out of TSM takes care of that.
That was such
Damn.
a nice try, but a beautiful round for TSM as she goes
That's
down, where, again,
that's
the
fucking a big
Proto
round,
Team
actually.
this time are able to hold down.
Going down 3-0 after that second force, that would have felt real bad. Now they get the damage of the second force, and it's like they just won the bonus. They're just in their normal situation. Fucking TSM's in a good spot now. Ooh, forcing back. Holy fuck, what an early force this is. One off of so many orbs. They're going to challenge with this one way again.
Such a forward position by the screens, by the back of the site, creating
Baits
no
that
room
up.
for M80 to retake here. But we have a gun round. A heavy pressure
Oh, the
towards the B
blind
side,
would go
and Clones playing a
fucking
perfect
wild in this
position
hallway.
Off the off angle. What happened before? They don't check for these.
Perfect
Teleport
TP. Perfect TP.
And just like that,
Sheesh!
M80 get the first pick too. A great reaction off of the
Hard
orb
roll,
grab.
though.
I thought maybe he was gonna want to paranoia and set up his team and maybe even get more than
That
one kill.
that
but
TP there was a hard one to
TSM
get.
Still committed.
If anything, he keeps the paranoia for a strong retake, right? Just get your one, play the numbers. I kind of like it. Good discipline, and we've seen the same story as from
Nice
Lotus.
peek.
You know, they don't check the corners, they die. But at least there's a reckoning coming out,
Uh-oh.
allowing TSM to get
stall
a
is-
little bit more space towards B.
Stall is good here on B.
A little bit more space.
Trying not to
run up
push
and
the
get
wall,
plant.
maybe.
Ooh, and Nitro.
No, they're not.
Spot. He has been
Oh.
spotted, and GMD couldn't react fast enough. And Xander lurks through
3 on
the
2.
cove. Now
Our Proto
Flashing
has
has to
ult,
back
but
away.
does he want to use it
Numbers
here?
in favor
He's
of
going to
the
use it. Oh, no,
defense.
no,
The
he
M80
can't use it.
retakes have been successful so far.
He debated. Dude, I'm so glad he didn't drop that all in the 1-on-3. He really fucking analyzed that situation like Mach speed and decided not to. Holy fuck. He was about to. Let's see. Like he had it in his hand. Watch. Second this guy dies, he changes his mind. He was about to do it right here. He's like, nah, that's gonna get broken. It's fucked.
Have an opportunity to plant there on the B site, you definitely want to take it. But M80 continues to be
He was
very
so
good
close to
on
wasting it.
util retakes for the team. They didn't need to use the thrash.
Yeah,
on the
Sim
retake
doesn't
this time
die
around,
ults
so
for
they have
sure.
Two very strong ults once again for flood retakes for the defensive side of
One way again.
M80. TSM, a lockdown to work with, only Sheriff and a Vandal, a hero rifle for 7 because he can buy in the next round. And he's pretty much solo with support from an owl or support from Poise to try to get some sort of
Not a
damage
good cascade, by
done
the
on
way.
this B
Gaps on
side.
both sides of this.
TSM throwing down some pings at A, and they're gonna have a two-man split at B. Use the owl drone.
Oh, Sammy
That
got
may
him.
spot the one Viper.
And they know they saw
Seven
Gecko
swings
too.
at the perfect time to pick up that kill too. So this may be a weakened sight, but TSM also got picked off.
What a way to get a kill. So no one is going to come this side, right? Because the one way. So he's top over here behind his one way looking over here. That's such a sick way to get a kill. Feels so free.
Side, they could group up, make a lot of noise, and then try to just go
Alright,
for
they got
the
the
instant
pit.
trades. They pick up a Nord for an instant ult for a plant, but I think there's still utility here. There's still a thrash to work with to delay.
Surprised that maybe haven't rotated yet from the A site, and this
Alright,
is
pit
maybe an
lineup.
advantage TSM can work with.
It's not the
They're all
top
pitted
great
out.
one though. Come
They
on.
got
Oh,
the
I wish he did the top great one.
Nobody on the high ground to worry about, but man, the picks from M80 are clutch when they need it to be. Now a diffuse being tapped by M80.
Oh my God.
TSM surge in to deal with it. It's GMD's zone, and
Holy
you're just
shit.
living in it.
They
Now the pick
almost
comes
had
down,
it,
now the
dude.
GMD is taken care
They
of.
almost had that.
Diffused, BCJ and Nismo. Well, the corpse of Nismo that's watching.
player
But
standing.
TSM just playing their lives. M80. BCJ gonna tap the spike. Forcing out some shots with Sheriff and TSM.
Damn.
And the first thrash that came out, allowing Nitro to swing out to get the kill, I thought it was GG by then because it allowed the thrash to get more space and information.
Yeah, dude. When I see an Omen play like that, horse, like a really good use of Omen like this, man, that is so sick. Like I just feel like, bro, that's like my style of getting kills right there. That's like fucking the 40-year-old in the YMCA. That's like, that's just behind the 3-point line, you know? Like he has no game at all, but he can shoot a shot.
Shots in the end with
And
the
he's
share,
old.
so very well done in the end.
That's
On
me.
the attack side for TSM. 1 round separating these two teams.
Oh,
The game on a 3-3
fuck.
and almost. We got Nitro caught on the A side, so TSM picking up the pace, trying to work fast towards this A side.
Okay, they detected the Killjoy. and
Ooh, the scary ult.
defensive
Scary
play,
ult.
Great timing on this. TSM, we're just this close. And now the defenders are gonna throw
Oh,
down
shit.
a lockdown too.
Maybe a bit early here, dude. Using 2 ults like that before the hit actually came in, before the plant. Oof. This is kind of a steal for a TSM.
Have his knife up on time, or the dizzy getting thrown.
Very important round, economically
Now this is
speaking,
where, again,
which is why
the
this
IGLs
happened.
are gonna have to step up to the plate. What type of
TSM
mid-round
reacted
calling are they calling
perfectly.
from Poise? It's to work
They've
towards the C side,
reset,
and
so
even
they know
then, both
Viper is
initiators
stuck
are there,
right
getting
side
ready to
site.
find
That
information.
means that someone certainly has to be holding the left side.
The turret
Someone
makes
has
some
to be
noise
holding
in
mid,
grab their
and one
attention.
person minimum has to be
There's
B,
one in kitchen
right?
tube, and TSM, they only
So
have
this is
one
what they
site,
know.
one choice to make.
And the worst case scenario is there's 2 at B, so that's why they're going B.
Use the high tide at the
Oh,
back, and there's
fuck.
a shotgun up close and personal. Koala. Oh, he smells the prey.
Oh my
You
god.
don't want to step
Oh,
in.
no, 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 no.
M83 versus 1 with TSM. No spike, no love, no.
Jesus.
Well, I knew probably had that meme of that guy with the 3 question marks above his head, being like, "Where the hell is the spike platter? Where is everybody? I've somehow had the perfect time to sneak through 2 smokes."
I'm only 5 years older than Nismo. Damn. I still got it.
Thank God, I still got my 2 kills with the judge and had a perfect goal, a perfect delay here for M80. And
Koala did
now
cook there.
TSM has to be ready.
Koala's playing so well, man. He's looking real good. Omen both maps, by the way. What the fuck? That's sick. After last year, what we saw in Jet, we just see like double Omen here.
So this is early information that TSM could take.
He said
and
he
carry
loves
over
Omen,
into
by the way.
Following rounds, and as they do this,
Ooh, he TP'd up.
it's 2 hero rifles
Ooh, the guard player.
over for a proto and Poise.
They flash
but
for
still
him
trying to
early.
work slowly towards this A side. What does Koala do? This is a big deal.
So sick, bro.
Gets one, because you know there's the other.
Oh, no.
Sees those little toes and
Little
can't
toes.
get the double, but
For free?
he really shook
Ooh.
for free. But TSM, oh, good turn by
What?
a
That
Proto.
awareness.
He's keeping
Yeah.
around alive for TSM.
Crazy
Proto said
awareness.
that you gotta pay for those, son, and then he definitely paid
Gotta
the
pay
price
for
for that
those.
when Nismo falls, and a huge
this turret
advantage for
down?
TSM. That's
Might
2
be
weapon
down.
upgrades and an A site potential hit.
So many walls
Oh,
standing in their
dear.
way, and nobody's looking at each other.
All right,
We're just spraying.
So they're showing presence with 2. They're purposely doing this. They're like, we'll show presence with 2. They're gonna come back to you. Careful, careful, careful. Ooh, I think Xander should have talked, dude. They did such a good job of pushing them away from A.
we like about them.
But Poise
Now
is in a great
35
spot.
seconds.
He hears a rotate and sees the other one.
Last
Sorry about that.
player
He's just gonna
standing.
give good information, but lost his
30
fight.
seconds
So
left.
an advantage back for M80 for the retake.
Plant
Oh,
or
he's still
7
here.
will be successful. You know where they're stomping from. Trying to use high tide to protect himself, I
fuck.
think.
Woo! Shit, dude. Oh my god.
You know, my bad for calling you out last map. I
Oh,
think you deserve the spotlight. Yes, sir.
God
That
damn.
is a definite zippo clutch in my book right there. That was so
That was
nice.
sick. That
Nicely
whip
done when
up.
This type of round happened right there.
Bro, the whip up is so hard, by the way. I hate the whip up. Whip down, low-key harder, but that's a fucking hard whip to hit right there.
Yet with only 2 hero rifles and shares, they were able to turn it back around in their favor with a beautiful clutch coming out from 7. And that, even saving a reckoning on top of that, breaking the economy of M80, this is a much different start that we've seen here from TSM. Nonetheless, the game still stays
I can't
pretty
believe,
close as
yeah,
we
I can't
go
believe
back
Sim
and
has no
forth.
kills after we saw in that first game.
More of a level of
Maybe
excitement
uncomfy
and
on this carol.
BCJ managed to grab the orb and gets the Thrasher online. So a
All
lot
right, they're
of
using
this
the
could
they're
be
using the KO like a
explosive
duelist right now.
round. Despite M80 not
Really
having
smart.
the best of buys, and this
What you wanna
economy
do?
is tough. TSM taking the real estate for free though.
Gotta bait
We'll see
him.
how the plant goes, but there's so much being thrown at them. The Cove will protect
Oh,
7 for
fuck.
a second.
Good,
And
good
M80
reckoning right
already
there. The
going for
reckoning is so
retake,
sick.
poised above, lurking for his moment. He gets 2.
The reckoning on
Nice
floods
sniper
like that
from
is
M80. Now
fucking
just has to rush
GG.
through the main entryway. M80 funneling in, just haven't gotten an inch. And TSM take every single mile. A
Beautiful.
flawless round out of TSM.
Zenny flawless. So we have now all our sponsors taken care of in 2 rounds. First Zippo, now Zenny. But at this point, it's TSM that I'm loving it. Like, it goes back to that storyline where we saw on
How's
Lotus's
Nitro doing?
side,
He's
right?
looking good.
When M80 was able to
He's not making plays though. So like right now he's 4-8, but like he looks good whenever we see him. He's kind of the most passive player on this team. So he's never going to have a lot of kills, I feel like, whenever you watch M80. But that doesn't mean he's going to be playing bad. I can just tell how it looks.
And that's basically what they want to do here for TSM so far, because they still have another Hunter's Fury to work with in later rounds. So again, cycling.
That's true. He was
keeping
scaling
that
with the team.
economy
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
high in terms
That's a
of
good
the
point.
ult
Let me get
economy,
water actually real quick,
for
ball.
TSM has been quite
sure.
fruitful for them so far, at least on the second half, on the second map, sorry, of Icebox.
Yeah, I think M80 really got to talk about their A site retakes because it was successful at the beginning. Now TSM have already made adaptations. They're keeping eyes and ears, especially at the back door on that high ground. That's where Nismo came out of nowhere, got a 3-piece, and ruined everything for TSM. Now TSM are spreading themselves out, so they're keeping an eye on every entryway. And M80 all funneled through one area and just got obliterated. So they really got to talk about how they're going to go around these sites. Are they going to try to go mid and go for any kind of crazy flank? And maybe that timeout is where you talk about creative decisions like that.
The creative decision that they want to try to do here is try to use this op towards mid. So Koala Noob finally able to have enough money for an op, and he's using it to try to cut the rotates. Where you're looking at this early round, there was no Viper Orb being thrown here from GMD. He's keeping it in his pocket. So this is a great opportunity for a pick. Boom.
Nice shot.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Wow, you like predicted it. You got a little crystal ball.
Oh, you know.
I like that TP.
Well, you know.
Use that on attack.
Well, M80 got 3B, 2A, no eyes in mid except the KJ turret. That's going to be taken out. And now you got a big question mark as to who could be going through mid. And it's Poise going through kitchen tube, doing a bit of exploration. Meanwhile, the spike is
kill from
traversing
Bell?
Hey, you got to deal with all that nasty
Was he top
killjoy
screens? He was top
utility.
screens, huh?
And Nismo is fighting someone in kitchen and deals with Poise. And that's an important stop for M80 so that TSM can't creep up on them. But TSM are still doing good work. It's 2 versus 1 on the site. And at least the defensive Viper got 1 for the rest.
He's going to have time to set up here. He's got a lot of time to set up. But the wingman is such a bitch in this scenario, low-key. Like, this kid is going to be ridiculously hard to deal with.
Now his opportunity to escape is gone.
But
They know he
don't
needs a
know where
kill.
you are.
They know he
And
needs a
that's the
kill, so they're
advantage
holding.
Proto can work with. Don't move. Don't make a sound. Ah, it's too late. Presence has been detected.
Wow, this
the player's
util.
been foiled. They're behind
Fucking
you. They're
so
on
good.
top, and you're
Jesus, that was so good. That was so good.
There you go. So an opportunity to escape and waste util in the end. If you were able to pull back and play the distance.
They fucking dizzy all of like backside and underneath. So that way they're clearing out like all of under and backside. They knife the actual site itself. So they know he's close. And when they know he's close, they omen blind the lane. Fucking hell, that's insane. He said no chance. He literally said no chance.
I'm trying to run an overextended default. So I like how this was punished here by M80. This is a new look that we saw from TSM in round number 9. It might change their style looking in round number 10 because they're all grouped up this time for a B-side hit.
Oh, bro. Oh, the judge up on that one way. What is this bounce?
Tell everybody the best gun in the game.
No, it is not the best gun in the
Dude, if he got traded because of the way that Molly bounced, I would have been tilted
Range
for him.
games and tell me when you queue. All right, bet 5 versus 3.
I'd rather lock in with the Sentinels Classic and try to win myself a trip to LA.
Oh, nice. Koala Noob now teleports to the back. Oh, spotted Poised on the high ground. Wants to say hello. TSM very weak right now. 2 versus 5. And that's 3 for Xander this round with Poise in a 1v5. Hey,
Talk
you're in
your
a little
shit.
showdown. Take
Talk
his
your
op away
shit.
from him.
Maybe.
Do it. Challenge him.
You're also. They also rushed a judge at the beginning of this round here for Xander, right? And look at their health and their armor. Not a single lick of damage done for against M80 on how.
I so badly want to see the Omen ult in fucking attack spawn right now. I want to see it so bad. Or like the Omen ult here on the A hit. Just because it's so far that no one can hear it. Like, no one hears it. That's like the weird thing about Icebox. And there's not really anyone in these zones to see you in a lot of scenarios. It's like, the problem is that it's kind of obvious. But it's okay, because he has a fucking op. I want to see it. I want to see him just do it and just kill everyone. Yeah, dude. Koala is sick on the Omen, man.
Kick him where it hurts, you know?
Yeah.
Just for in
He's
the
using the
1v4,
TPs.
you do what you can, what you got. But this has been another close map. Here's the judge in action. Everybody take notes. Not the op. Go back to the judge. That was an easy shot.
Nope. I still stand by. Get rid of that gun. Keep a stinger for that
Who's
range.
usually the
That'd be more-
duelist?
It's more- what's more
Koala
fun to see
will
that
be
when you
like
get
a
2
jet,
kills and then you run out of bullets
like a
'cause they run out of
chamber,
bullets
the
instantly, and then
opper.
you're stuck on a reload.
Nismo will be the
But
Raze
with the judge,
always,
you get 4 kills
and that's
with-
about it
such a
actually.
small
Koala
clip.
will be the
Anyways,
duelist though.
This is not a podcast. This is a
Other than
6-4
Raze.
scoreline for M80 against TSM.
It just so
Now
happens that
TSM trying to
Nismo
work
happens
back
to
towards
be
the
like
side. Early
the most goated
information
Raze
trying to
ever.
get gained by BCJ by throwing up his Izzy. It's countered by a knife, which now allows TSM to move a little bit more forward here. But at least the information is there for M80 to start pivoting back towards his B side.
I've been waiting for TSM to punish BCJ, who's just been able to grab this orb so many times. And they like to drone in and do like the normal sequence.
Poised
get
can't.
information.
Poised feeling like he
But
can't
TSM
ult because of
now,
this KO ult.
After that lockdown, they pushed the defenders out. They got the high tide. They'll be able to get a safe plant. But how does TSM want to construct and stop the retake? Well, you caught one
No.
beacon out of the high tide, but Nismo went two.
Oh!
Has been a nuisance.
Oh my god,
With
that
the
was
clutch
fucking
almost.
so
A lot of
insane.
damage to Xander, who's down to 30 and is up against GMD and Poised. And the vibes are off. He's not really doing much.
Yeah, they're
Last
just cutting
player
noise down,
standing.
waiting for the null
Hard
command
one
to
on
disappear
Sue.
so that
They have access to this orb,
the last 2 players are at. Not
which makes this kind of brutal.
Recon dart just to summarize and confirm that nobody's really pushing out towards the back of the
Spike
site.
planted.
Now they can play their
Fall
Hunter's
off.
Fury. It's pretty much guaranteed at this point that TSM moves around. Unless this happens, that
Oof.
Xander lines them up.
If he was looking over
Thankfully,
there,
he
there's a
didn't.
chance.
Poise saves around and saves once again to Hunter's Fury for round number
Last
12.
round before the switch.
M80 have been getting crunched going through that top door, and I think
Yes.
just the placement of the high tide made it so they staggered in, and they eventually did get the
Does
trade.
Nismo play
They got
Yoru?
7 showing us the lineup. That was pretty nice.
Yeah, that's
that
a
was
great
a very
shout.
close round.
That's a great shout, calling that high tide, because that's the second time that, you know, some players
Okay.
tried to go
Ooh,
through
aggro
or
play here.
escape through the,
Dude, I
perimeter
love his Omen.
where
You can
even if you're
jump
walking
from
through
here and
the
get to
side,
belt?
even if you
Wait,
make it
no
through
way
the
is this
other side,
possible.
that's
You
still
can
low
run and
angle,
jump and
you
get belt. Is that
basically
possible?
get picked off, and if
That
you
is
point
insane tech.
on top of that, you block vision. Let's touch
Oh
it
my
here.
god,
Let's
that's
hold it
insane
back,
tech.
run it towards the A side, and it's a 1-for-1.
Koala loves to sometimes surprise them and have these teleports close up. TSM will only sacrifice one lamb to this. So 6 to 5.
That was so
4
fucking
versus
sick.
4. TSM just playing the high ground. And Nismo has already been taken out. This is not a good start. TSM
Boys.
make their way
Oh, he got in the... He got inside of it? No way, dude.
An orb.
X-ray vision.
He went
It's like-
inside of
Yeah,
it.
they're coming through the orb down so he could try to get a quote-unquote safe plant. Was it too far out that he walked out into the rafters and got
That's
the
so big brain.
Smart there by Xander.
Finally, a cheeky M80 flank.
enemy.
He can't go through the top door, through the front, go through the back, and
Wow.
pick up 3. And Nitro with the masterclass.
Yep. Monitro, welcome back, Captain America, to Valorant. It seems as though your aim has not gone anywhere at all.
Damn, dude. What a fucking half. Both the teams looking pretty good. The Omen one-ways were, like, honestly the winner of the half in my eyes. I think Koala had insane impact just with the one-ways. It was really annoying and single-handedly, like, won or stalled out rounds with this one on top crate. We saw, obviously, the one top pipes. We saw one here. We saw one 410. TP, dude. The Omen was nasty that half,
You're
actually.
trying to work out a little bit more with synergy and communication to work the sites and scale up as
Harbor
your-
got good
as a
value
group
too, though.
with util.
Secondary
It's a
controllers
nice
both
little
got good
chess
value
match
that
we're
half.
seeing from both of these teams. Now, as I mentioned before, the question is M80 gonna
Like when they were using cascades to disrespect the Omen one ways. I thought the Harbor ult was really good to stop the flood. So I think both second controllers got a lot of value, actually.
Of whatever was being thrown at them, they handled that pressure well, whether it was Koala teleporting forward, kind of catching them off guard, if there was a flank through mid.
Playing back for like early
TSM
knife
always
or
had a treat.
anything.
Yep.
So they never went down too bad. Now,
Sim
if
playing
MED's
reactive, then a
turn on
knife
that
maybe?
offense, you have
Yeah.
that early
The late knife in B main, you do it like around this time frame because, you know, if that gets nothing right now, then you know a lot are working to A mid.
and now calls for reinforcements and maybe almost catches that gecko.
Oh my God.
sliding through the rope.
That Sims rotate, getting here
Dropping it
just in
off for
time.
position, a big win for GMD with 3 HP. Now
Wow,
M80
his rotate
are
was
bouncing
perfect.
Away. They do not want A after all.
Knife was goaded.
Yeah, that was tough. It was a nice little play there to try to flash over the Viper wall, and I think the knife potentially hit GMD towards the back. So the wall came down, and I think it flashed BCJ.
I typically avoid the question in chat of whether a map is sided. I don't think of maps in Valorant like I think of maps in Counter-Strike. I think of maps in Counter-Strike as sided. I don't think of maps in Valorant as sided. I think it depends on what comp you pick and your approach.
For M80, and the retake is already
I
around
can
the
make
corner.
any map
Shock
defenders sided. I can make any map attack
Xander
sided.
is so low.
Just depends what agents I
M80
pick.
trying to play as conservative as they can, as Poise is trying to flush them out from yellow box with those shot bolts.
Oh,
And
oh,
Nismo with the double
oh,
right
fuck,
click
dude.
classic,
What?
and he's going for a
He
third,
won them
and
this
he's going
round.
for the
No
paycheck, and the
way.
kids and wife, M80 are just on top. GMD, 3 HP in a dream.
All right, well, time to go in Tarek's chat and to hit exclamation point contents or something like that. I don't know how it
Dude.
works, but you could definitely post that clip in there, Nismo, with the right click classic, with the Sentinels classic right there. And I was mentioning that it was supposed to be the Sheriff long range that could maybe help here with to do like some 55 body shots against
That
the
was
amount of
fucking
damage
crazy.
that
Everyone's using the
the
same class.
was
Dude.
able to do against TSM
Oh my
on an attempt to
God.
hit towards
That's
the
not
B
even
site.
fair.
To turn it around to a
That's not
3K like
fair.
that in a gulag of an orb on that B site was huge by Nismo. And again, the veterans right now of this roster, being Xander and Nismo, are just killing it right now for this team of M80.
Yeah,
I'm
Nismo
calling
is
him
so
a
Xander on
comfortable.
15.
Yeah, and he's so comfortable on KO. A very well-known agent for him, and he kind of, I guess, played it like a duelist when you get to walk up into all that smoke, give him the business. So I like that Nismo's like, we're not gonna stand back and watch. We're gonna make them watch us. So M80 now go up a couple of rounds.
Yeah, they went no duelists in the
Slow,
server, actually.
Very
Chat.
quiet approach towards A, and nobody's home. TSM are pinging as BCJ was just trying to spray and
Should've
pray
all side
through
with that knife.
wall, trying to see where these rats are hiding. And Sim gets taken out. Xander's already on the high ground, and it's a fake. They got all of TSM running for this one.
Yeah, they're the ones looking for rats, but they're the ones scattering. But the flash comes out, it's beautiful. What a read there coming out by
Judge is
M80.
better.
That's how you
Judge
know.
is better.
Get rid of both of those guns. It's all
What?
good. But if anything, that was still beautiful util by M80.
That's
anticipating the
insane,
round
bro.
on TSM.
That's insane. They
Flash
just fucking
approaching
KO flash
already in
that.
for TSM, though.
Okay, maybe this is good. See what the Bucky can do closer.
That was a
Little
perfect pop
jiggle
flash,
peek,
too.
Trying for the plant. Oh, a beautiful flash right in front of a Proto. He's gonna go for the swing, and Xander at least did good damage.
Bro, Proto share.
The Sheriff is a menace, and it's up to GMD with the Sheriff, and can't win out against the rifle. So M80 increased their lead.
Yeah, still a great job for TSM to make it expensive though against M80, right? They went for a gamble stack towards the A side despite all
Must
that, despite
win.
them losing a player early on the A side stack.
TSM need 2 straight here, minimum. They need this one, and in order to not be broke, they need the next one. This is the game.
This sentinel role of Alex Protopappas. But that said, he was playing the Viper before, but this is his role. On those maps where he played double control,
Koala looks like he wants to lurk
then
this,
he's gonna
guys. He
play
might drop a
Viper, if not,
TP
he's
and
gonna be
hard
sentinel
lurk
role,
here.
and he's
Maybe a
always
fake
pulling
TP.
out aces with the Sheriff.
Smoke to block vision.
Okay. Cascade.
Meanwhile, they're
into
showing
this is
pressure
my
over here
orb,
with the Gecko.
And M80 are fine with that.
So they just
Simple default.
smoke
just
and
to see
hold.
if TSM may be creeping
Just
up,
jiggling this push, jump
extended
spotting,
through B,
knife close.
But now making
They're
noise.
just slowly making sure no one can push B, slowly making sure no one can push A. and that's just literally all they're doing. They've gotten this and this for free right now, just by doing like very minimal shit with rechargeables. Knife, smoke, dizzy.
Able to get away fast enough to not get damaged.
Good setup with.
TSM are doing a great job controlling the A side orb.
Oh, I got scared.
GMD, I thought
Little
he was
early
gonna get
there with
flushed
that
out from
nano.
yellow box, but the smoke helped it so they couldn't get around it, and GMD will hold firm with this fellow Killjoy at the B site. And now the attention from M80 has shifted to now High Tide, or actually not High Tide, but M80 trying to head
Yeah,
towards
the Viper
A.
wall still. So they're just cycling right now, so they can cycle the wall if they want right now.
Respect that space, but need to get set up.
They're
near
not.
that
Oh,
top
fuck, that
door
wall's
and
late.
hope to pick off M80 before they get the plant down. But Xander with first blood and couldn't stay on the high ground much longer. The smoke blocks off the top door. Boys swings at the right time to get the trade, and it's a 3 versus 2 with the spike planted. M80
Qual has
now
blind.
distance themselves for a second.
And they have
That's
double
gonna be tough, too,
mollies.
'cause Walden's in a
Damn.
position at jail right now to just paranoid off the tap.
Yeah, he
This
has
is gonna waste even more time with
blind
the util
in
that we currently
hand.
have on spike too. I mean,
One
good
way
luck.
top side,
You're gonna run
probably.
into jail and a crossfire at the same
Oh,
time.
that's so brutal, bro.
Last player standing.
There's that trade. There's a kill.
Look, I want to see the one way.
Just as you
Dude.
foresaw it through your little crystal ball.
His omen's
And the
really
fire,
good.
though.
His omen is really, really good. He's instinctively using util like immediately in very high IQ ways.
In terms of communication in the pulse plant, there's definitely good protocols that they're putting in on this map so far. And TSM, it's looking like, you know, this continuous
This feels
hit towards
over.
the A side to start. Yes, if it's at the mid round or towards the beginning of the rounds, it's still very hard for them to hold against in the end. Yes, they're able to get the orbs, but that's pretty much the only thing they're able to get so far.
Well, Xander's one away from
Here's
the
that
pit.
smoke.
So
Dude,
they
you
might be
can't
all
even
pitted up for the
disrespect that
plan
smoke.
If Xander can come out on top, Koala almost had the headshot into a proto. GMD with a swing right into the crosshairs. Oh, that was a risky peek. It did not pay off, and M80 make their way towards B.
So methodical.
But Nitro keeps an eye on mid, sees sees Poised.
Knife
comes
clears
through
that
kitchen
yellow.
cube,
It's
and M80
over.
have good control right now. They got smokes placed back sight. They got little man's planting, and this is a good round for them in a 5 versus 2.
Yeah,
This
I think the
shit's
high
so
tide's not
over,
gonna do
man.
too much. They're
M80
focusing
looking
a little
great.
behind that, but you only got 2 players
Where's
in
this
the share to work
just
with, so
snowman,
you're
that's it.
basically blocking line of sight and allowing really M80 to be positioned on a pulse line with 5 players out there. You can't really use your reckoning. This is just on TSM to try to do some econ damage if they can.
Dude, as it drops, they molly back sight, so they get a guy to swing. They're triple over here. That's so cool.
They have bad guns and
I actually like that like tiny layer. You could almost like feel their comms right there. Like, yo, I'm gonna drop the wall. All right, I'm gonna molly back sight, hold for swing. All right, let's follow it. Dude, they're fucking really
and
good.
there is the ace.
It feels like I'm just watching a bunch of dads that know how to calm and use util like goats.
So that was a team ace, right?
This is just the dad team, man. They just make no mistakes.
Nemi
They're playing so calm all the time.
away with this on the second half. 4 rounds in a row. Much needed timeout. I don't know if it's too late at this point, but you know, you have to figure something out here. This way that M80 is working around the map doesn't really pay dividends for you. So far, though, as you're looking at the state of the game of how M80 has been working around the extremities.
Oh,
that's the name of
GC.
the game. B side often, A side often, but not too much towards the mid.
Yeah, Xander's like 19, but yo, Nismo and Nitro got kids, so I don't know if I've ever seen a team with 2 fathers. But Jamal was standing for a sec.
Flank a little bit more quickly against your opponents, because really Nitro so far on these in these situations, he hasn't really been contested by any flank pushes coming through from TSM. Maybe you want to try to do that a little bit more if the util is too strong for M80 on their attack.
Nismo is so chillin'. Just reclined all the way back. Got the bald buff. Maybe he heard you. He's gonna have some words to say to you. But what about the hair buff? I gotta say, TSM at least have really great hair on the other side.
I told you guys, man. Their hair is too good over there. Even she
You feel
noticed.
good, and you play good.
And
Play
that's-
well? Maybe?
It's too
Play
good, though.
And that's why it doesn't matter if you have hair or not, as long as you feel good. Because Nismo is bald, but he's still top, like almost top fragging at this point, but being a menace right now on this role of KO for.
Imagine having your death.
And you're in a good spot to win rankings.
Why are you saying
See how
that?
good they feel surging towards B. Not yeah, TSM don't even want to have yellow box
TP's across with
control.
that
They would
flash.
get out if
Oh,
they
I love
did.
it.
Teleport from Kalala.
Bro, these guys are such
with the
Get
dads.
an
flash,
early
too.
angle.
So they pop flash into TP's across.
Oh,
They could get a trap play
oh.
into some sort of early trap play into yellow. But it was given up by TSM. But that's a nice little way to take control there of that B side.
I love the narrative.
Okay.
It's the dad.
Maybe grab the orb on the way out. Why not? But M80 giving up on B when I thought they had some nice angles.
Sim got the
going on,
op
just
over
not
here.
knowing
Let's see
where
if this
TSM
knife could be
It's just
really, really
not
good
a fun
here.
way to look around the site.
Unless he throws
So
it too late and he
M80
gets
gonna
KO
fake
ulted.
it,
Let's
go
see.
To A.
He needs to get this knife off, chat. Chat, he needs to get the knife off. He didn't get the knife off, chat.
And this Harbor from 7
it's
better
over.
back him up. They have the Reckoning if they want to use it. What a pick from
Oh,
Xander.
no.
The pit is available.
The
They're
shark.
going to use the Thrasher to just explore the back site.
The
And now that
Thrash.
the spike has been planted, if they want insurance on this round, the pit could be activated. But with these 2 picks of 5 versus 3, M80 are comfortable.
That's crazy. That yes, off the timeout, they finally have enough money. They pull out a knob.
This
but yet
doesn't
you get
work,
driven by the way that you did.
I don't think it's Sim's playstyle. I mean, it was fine on Lotus. I think Sim looked great on Lotus, but this does not look like it fits Sim's playstyle. Like that's not what I want my KO doing on Icebox. Like I want him playing with that knife out, you know? Like you want your KO playing knife out right there for KO ult. But if your KO is opping, you can't do that.
I think at this point, when you want to try to pull up the op, I think you have to move up all the way up towards belt and pipes, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just a scuffed scenario with your
Yeah, sorry.
personnel and the
No
comp.
Icebox was M80's choice. It's match point,
Oh, yeah.
series point.
Yeah.
TSM, where you at?
Oh,
You can't
no.
wait forever to-
Lime popsicle. No. We don't go there yet. We're not going to increase Gecko's ult orb count until we all experience the hell of having Gecko play the new Fracture when it comes out. And he's eating like 4 orbs around, planting and fucking diffusing. And he has all every fucking other round. We're going to experience hell for fucking like 2 months.
Lose it early. And there you go. They finally bring.
There's going to be
some
so many
position
thrash
on
kills.
Op. But thankfully, it's Sim still moving towards the A side to grab the orbs. They have double ults to retake here. That might be able to help.
There's going to be
TSM flood for
Dizzies
retake.
clearing out
I
like
this
every
at least in terms of
quadrant.
a game.
Like Gecko's, dude, think about Gecko's kit on attack, just clearing out one of the 4 quadrants. He can just go clear one out, get the orb, pick all of his shit up, and then go get the next one. Like, bro, it's crazy. He's going to fucking eat
I'm
on
not sure.
Fracture.
You got a lot of time to think about it.
He's
though.
going to be insane.
Now we're just spraying through the water catching strays. M80
That's when he catches a
ready
nerf.
to take the A site, and TSM are ready for it. They got 2 on the high ground, 1 near where you would usually plant the spike, a Proto who's watching the flank. You got some presence mid. TSM are set up, and M80 gonna make them real
Great,
antsy
man.
for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be an instant null command on the first piece of util that comes out. And 7's not placed to play our recon or retake.
30
All right, they got
seconds.
the-
7. Just that guy. At least he takes 1 with them.
Got
A
Proto Sheriff
with
again.
2 with the Sheriff. It's now a 4 versus 1. TSM have quite a gap in the score to close it, Xander. Wait a
Wait.
minute. 1v2.
Ooh, close.
You had me going in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. But TSM keep themselves alive.
Against Poise, I mean, it's very tough so far, man. This guy is still crispy with the shots and able to anchor it down and keep the dream alive, as you just mentioned here for TSM.
Oh,
But
dude,
that
insane
was dangerous.
pose.
As I mentioned,
Yeah,
first
I
piece of
bet
util, the
he's
document
insane in
instantly was
pose.
gonna come out for sure from 7. But that positioning you had on the top of the A tower, you're not in a place to play a Reckoning for the retake, so you're pretty much at a 1 and done. But they're ready. They wanted to use the null command as a Cypher Cam if he died, and then it could allow for the rest to just have the crosshair placements and the crossfire
What's
set up for
happening?
TSM to win the round and then capitalize it on a weaker buy. So that's,
Just
again, we
peeking.
mentioned it, a great start. Now they have 3
Oh, up
ults
in
to
that
work
line.
with. If you could
Oh, he
cycle
might
a
kill
couple
us,
of
get this
these,
kill.
or win a couple of these rounds without using so many of these ults, you're in a great spot here to continue the storyline of a
I thought
potential comeback. But
7 was
not
top
count
pipes. He
our
could have
ticket before
overextended, but he
they hatch.
didn't.
They're still eggs for now. They're still incubating to see if we get something fruitful in the end here for TSM. As for M80, they're starting to have a different type of play style. 2 players playing towards the Curry spot. They're playing basically the safe route to try to punish TSM on trying to find heroic plays at the minute mark. But now it's their turn to move out. They're splitting here towards a B-site hit.
Anything.
No recon bolt for Poise to see if anyone's in kitchen tube. He likes to kind of throw it there or mid. So
This
I
turret
was
will
wondering
see
if
the
Xander was
Viper.
gonna get cheeky. Kind of thought he had some
Ooh.
freedom to go up there and see if he
He
can
thought about
provide an
that.
alternate angle
Going through
to
two right
watch
now.
over the B site with.
So
Now the
big, big
plant
turret.
ensues for
Good ult.
M80, and they got the pit. The Hunter's Fury might have just managed to prevent that. Yeah, it prevented it for a second, giving an extra second for
Good awareness.
TSM to stop the plant, but at least G&D is making work through the mid cuts. And Xander almost surprised 3, but a good turn
Jesus.
from Sim stops that from being a hemorrhage.
Oh,
TSM
God.
4 versus 2. And the turn, Nismo makes it winnable.
Nismo.
4-3. And it's
Oh
Poise
my
that can
God,
keep
Nismo's
it going.
crazy.
What a clutch from Nismo to give
Holy
the team the
fuck.
win.
Oh, I also missed that. Look at BCJ with the way that he just cheers.
Dude, yeah, I missed the BCJ fucking let's go.
Getting
Same,
victories.
still the same.
I wonder what he's going to see this time with an M80 win, because last time he swore when I remember the iconic interview of Xset, but I wonder if he's going to do the M80 one.
Bro,
We'll
Nismo's
see who
attack
offers
pistol.
here at the
Show
end of
me
this match,
again.
But nonetheless, putting Nismo, this is like so
Bro, Nismo had to be top fragger this series. Had to be.
annoying to see that
Oh.
Nismo is able to play an off angle that doesn't get checked, and he gets 3 kills out of that to help M80 to win the
Throw
round.
some more.
That's been the story so
Yes,
far.
son.
3 pivotal rounds that went in the favor of M80.
I don't know. I think TSM would have made this look a lot better against anyone else in challengers, maybe. I think here's what I will say about M80. Like, just like Fnatic, I think running like this style, just like default comps with like goated util, I think there's holes in it eventually. Like, especially if you're like sticking to the meta comps. I've never being careful with my words, but I've never loved sticking only to the meta comps.
Go for a small little walk.
Until
and then we reach you.
it's-
I need a minute. I need a minute. Hey,
Exactly.
well, we'll give the teams a minute though, because this is the opening week. So I do want to see some great gameplay coming out from the teams. Of course, this is the tier 2 looking to make their way through for that ascension to be that next tier 1 squad. But we got to give teams a little bit of time. We did have a long off season when we're looking at these
Oh, I was
roster
that
changes,
young.
teams coming together. I'll give like. Lemon, I'm willing to give them a second to breathe, kind of
Jordan
come
never
together.
IGL'd.
Maybe I'm
Oh,
going
actually,
to be
when
a
I
little bit
left,
more on Van's
when I
side.
first left, Jordan IGL'd. I think when they first picked up Stewie. Yeah. And then Stewie ended up IGLing, I think. That's when like Stewie was like DMing me a lot. Stewie was like really like putting in, dude, it's crazy. Like I knew Stewie was going to be an insane player and succeed. I was telling everyone in the scene, I was like, no one has ever like just reached out to me blindly in a DM and just asked me questions. Like no one. He was like, all he cared about was improving. And he was just like, I will do anything possible. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll message anyone. I'll watch anything. I'll play DM. His like improvement rate was ridiculous back then.
In terms of like, let's get the synergy going, and you play the exact same thing as potentially your teammates used to do. In the past.
Stewie back
For
in like
TSM, they
his
had to
come
redo
up
everything,
phase.
right? You had pretty much what, just
When
EMP
Stu
and
Stu took my spot, actually, he took my spot on Cloud9. Yeah.
after the challengers, they didn't play any off season, so they had.
I'm
a
sure
lot
they
of work
tried
to
free
do,
because
and,
I go.
You know, at least they're able to show that they have some sort of fight for them.
Oh,
When
I
it comes down
left.
to the first map of Lotus, maybe Icebox is something different. You're trying to cook something hard out of something that.
We experienced some pretty hard losses where like I lost confidence in the team, and just how I am with competing. Like I couldn't compete like at that time. But I immediately like probably like 6 months later was like, probably like would be okay, and I didn't. I ended up competing again. So like I didn't realize that it was just like kind of like a short-term phase where I was just kind of like, bro, I've just gotten burned so many times in these close fucking games.
That series, we do have an interview with none other than Nitro lineup after the short break, so
Captain
stay
America.
tuned.
Oh my god, big fan.
Nitro.
Nitro interview. But yeah, I mean, it was the Kingwin game. I've said it a lot. Like, it wasn't even because even after the major, we still like won a tournament. Like, we won 2 tournaments actually, like Power tournament and like the RGN tourney, and we looked really fucking good. But I'd already decided like it was over. But yeah, dude, it was painful. That Kingwin loss back in the day. We'd scrimmed them in our boot camp because we were in Europe for like maybe like a month. Bro, I played so bad. It was such a painful one. Right here, this is the one right here. Oh fuck, dude. Scream, Rain, Makalele, Fox, Dennis. We had scrimmed against them, and we played them on Dust 2. And I told all of the players to record demos when we scrimmed them. And I rewatched the demos that we had, the ones that we managed to save, because I think some people deleted theirs. And I watched it with like the in-game wall hack on. So I was obviously, you only have your perspective when you record a demo in CS. So you only have your perspective, but you can see through the walls from your perspective, and thus you learn how the other team plays. But so I was like I was literally calling their strats for them. It felt like, and we lost, and it was just so devastating. It was so devastating to lose a game where I felt like mechanically I fucked up because I was so focused on like the anti-shrouding side of the game. And then it was also disappointing, obviously, that we couldn't win when I knew what I knew. And that loss just stung. That loss really stung, like, bad. It's like, you know how like I break down the games, I can like predict what's going to happen? That's what that game was like, dude. That's what that game was like. I was like predicting what was going to happen, and they would still win the round. I was like, this is not happening, man. And we just had like an incredible boot camp where it felt like we were going to win the tournament. So yeah, that was a painful one. Those losses fucking hurt. Well, like that's why like I'm always talking about like how pros feel in like a lot of the times, because man, I know what those losses feel like. The losses fucking are crazy. When that's all you do is play the video game and all you want to do is win, and only one team knows what it's like to not lose. Everyone else is going to have that feeling. It fucking sucks. I always took losses hard. Is it like a Zippo ad? Is it a Zippo ad? We're watching right now.
Nobody else will light your way. Start your own fire and keep it burning.
Why did you think I was shirtless? I don't know. I mean, Twitch is a wild place these days. That's probably like more common. Grandpa's war stories, yeah. No, I don't want to coach right now. No. Sorry. Fuck you guys. You guys don't even know what it's like, man. I went to a fucking boot camp in fucking... What was that company, bro? What's that fucking periph company? QPAD. You know what it's like to fucking live in the QPAD offices in Sweden for like over a month? Do you know what that's like? You know what it's like to live somewhere that wasn't meant to be lived in? Fucking... Bro, I felt like I was in the army. We were bunked in one room. It was insane. So imagine like this was the room, this box right here, this box. Bro, we had like a bunk bed here, a bunk bed here, and a bunk bed here, and suitcases everywhere. Just everywhere. There's fucking shit everywhere, bro. And then we would go out and we'd play in this tiny fucking room next to it where there was 5 PCs. And then over down the hall, there was a fucking, just a random room that they had to turn into a shower. They turned this room into a shower because they realized they could get a lot of money from dumb North American esports teams that are staying there for 2 months instead of like a hotel or something. So like instead of buying a hotel, the orgs were paying QPAD, and we all lived there and take showers there, and the fucking whole office would flood and shit because the shower wasn't a real shower. Bro, we'd be squeegeeing the floors. It was crazy. So yeah, bro, old school fucking days were insane. That might have been fucking 2015, actually. That's not even that old school. Bro, that's not even old school. That's like 2015. Things were good. The money was coming in, dude. That's when there was money to actually go to the boot camp. Bro, if I told you the stories from like 2006, holy fuck. Yeah, Swags.
Challengers, M80, back to their old ways with an explosive start to the season. But talking to one of the new things coming to the roster this season, I have Nitro on the line to talk a little bit more about his addition. First, I have to say, welcome back to Valorant. How are you feeling? How are you enjoying being back in Valorant so far?
It's been a lot of fun. I've had great guys to come back to. Obviously, they had a really close call last season. Coming in second, essentially, so I know they're super hungry, and that was part of the reason I joined, because I wanted players who were really hungry, and I could teach a lot of like the CS kind of fundamentals and help out. I knew that they were super skilled, so, and they've also been super welcoming, and they're all really nice, humble guys. So it's been nothing but great, to be honest.
I'm glad to hear it's been good so far. And you're saying that joining this crew is working out well. I have to know, did they approach you to join, or did you go to M80 when you were looking at coming back?
Yeah, they approached me. I had some offers, like some franchise offers, but ultimately I decided to go with the M80 because I believe in the project, and I believe that whenever we do make LA and win Ascension, that it's going to be, it's just part of like the journey, and I feel like it was the right call for me to make. So,
I like this choice.
I've had a long career in esports, and it's just another step, another chapter in my book, and it just felt like the right place to be at the right time.
You said a keyword during that was when. So we have undeniable confidence that this squad is going to be making it. You think this is the right 5 that you can make America's after this Ascension?
Yeah, I definitely believe that. I think on paper we have the best roster in Ascension, our challengers, and as long as we keep working really hard, like we've worked so hard for like the past, I don't know, we've been scaring for like 8 months now. It's actually incredible. Like even this first match I played, I was a little bit nervous because it's just been so long since I played
told you
official,
guys.
and it's been.
I told you.
It's 2024.
That first game was the hardest one they'll ever play.
100 Thieves, like LCQ.
They couldn't close it, and when they got that game closed out,
a long time ago, but I just need to get back into the rhythm of things and Valorant officials, and I'm super hopeful, and I know that we can do it.
I mean, you're definitely putting the work in. 8 months to scrim is insane work being put in for this. And I have to know too, because you're talking about bringing over certain fundamentals to this game. How much of it has you been helping M80 along versus adapting into what they've already built upon? Because this was a team that was actually already really close to ascending last year.
So they had originally last year when they had John and EU on the roster, they had Happy coaching as well.
I want to know how he
had
interacts with
already
Happy.
brought over a lot of CS fundamentals.
So weird
and they-
seeing Nitro with Happy.
the way that you think about the game and the philosophy and all that, you can apply a lot of the sim fundamentals to Valorant, even though it's abilities and it's like wizards and shit. But he
He's my
like brought over
man.
a lot of
Oh,
just,
this
like,
guy's
the
such a
basic
dad.
5v5 FPS style
Wizards.
fundamentals, which I think in this game is super valuable. And I see a lot of teams that just don't like. I don't know if they know and they choose not to do it, but I believe it's like the foundation of the 5v5 FPS gaming. So Happy definitely brought over a lot of those fundamentals, and it's been pretty easy to adapt to because
So
obviously as a
fucking
CS
funny,
mind,
just
I have a CS mind,
disrespecting his game.
and I think most of the guys on my team
So
play CS
fucking
at a decent
funny.
level. So
Can play this fucking clown ass
overall,
child
it's
game with
been-
Wizards.
it's been a pretty easy transition, and it's just about me fitting into their puzzle. It's the first time I've ever had to like join a core that's already been developed. So for me, that's been like a new thing. But it hasn't been too hard, to be honest. Like they know that like I was behind the meta, and they were completely fine with me catching up, knowing that we had so much time to.
They have a lot of
practice
faith in
and-
him. They know
it's
that
been
like
good, yeah.
even though he was behind when they picked him
I'm
up, they're
definitely
like,
glad to hear that
bro,
it's
when
just
this
as
guy
well,
gets
especially
caught
with
up,
M80 having
it's
so
gonna be
many
the
eyes
best
on them
decision we
going
ever
into this
made.
split. So I cannot wait to see more coming
And
out
I
from you
agree.
guys. Nitro,
Oh,
thank you so much
the
for
fuck?
chatting with me. I'll let you go hang out with your team, okay?
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
You. As for us, great series to be starting off our day, but of course we have one more on the horizon. QR going up against Together We Are Terrific after this break.
shit. Hold up. Do you know what that reminded me of when he said the wizard thing? And you can actually go back. It's so fucking ironic given the fact where I am now. It's so ironic. It's like literally comedic gold, and I can't believe no one's ever done it. After the Cloud9 won the CS major, after this game, I was working the analyst desk. So like I was watching this shit and it was magical. Like it was fucking magical. Obviously I played with Ska, like I know these guys pretty well. I just got done playing with Cloud9. And so I was just, oh, bro, it's the most magical thing I've ever seen in my life in esports. It was fucking crazy. It was so crazy. And I was like, fucking the desk. I remember saying something like, you can keep your games with your fucking like abilities and your wizards and your payloads and like all that other shit. Like we've got the best esport. Like I was so euphoric in that moment. I was just like, dude, this is the best esport. Fuck all of those other ones. Fuck them all. Keep the payloads. Keep the fucking magic. Keep the wizards. Like, we've got the best one. And if you go back and listen to the desk, I definitely say, I don't drop F-bombs, but it's just so funny that I'm fucking balls deep in this game with abilities now and wizards and shit. And that's what he said. When he said the wizard thing, I was like, yeah, we were literally fucking dads. We think the same. So funny. He said wizard. Oh, but someone, I did see someone when I was talking about like the old CS days. Okay, time to take you guys back to Grandpa's old stories again. Buckle up. All right, let's go down a little bit. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I think this is the stretch. I think this is the stretch right here. This stretch is fucking crazy. So I think we boot camped before this. Let me check the date real quick. How do I get the dates? How do I get the dates here? What does it say? Am I blind? Am I blind? Am I blind? There we go. 10/26. And then Yeah, I think we stayed there. ESL1 Cologne. No, we didn't. We didn't stay. Okay, ESL1 Cologne was, I think, the last one. This series was such a scam. Oh, terrible. So this is the last tournament with Semphis, so it's not there. Okay, all right. Dude, so this is home. We're in Milan, Italy. And from Milan, we go straight to Paris for this. And from there, we go to boot camp at the QPAD offices in Stockholm. And we stay there. So we were in Europe for this whole time right here. And this was the game that I said was like brutal. Oh, dude. And then we had to go home and we played this. And this is when the last game that like Hiko and Semphis were on the team, I think. Yeah. And then the fucking run happened, the summer run. And this fucking tournament hopping was literally incredible. It was insane. Hold up. Where is it at? It's over here. All right. Dude, this is insane. So we went from London to Pro League Finals, which was in Germany. It was super hot. I think it was in Cologne. To ESWC in Montreal. So we go from London to Germany, somewhere like Cologne, to Montreal, which is obviously across the fucking ocean, and then face it in Valencia, Spain, the very next week. We're never going home. We're not going home. So we go straight from Montreal to Spain, and then from Spain, we go straight from Spain to fucking Ohio for these finals right here. And then from there, I think we actually go back and we play this. And this was where that brutal game was. That's where the brutal game was. So we're literally going across the ocean, like literally every week. Every week we're going across the ocean, bro. It's just, my brain was scrambled. It was so insane. It was ridiculous. I've been to some insane places, though, in my life. I've been to fucking, like, Aspen. Bro, Aspen is probably the prettiest place I've ever been. Aspen is so fucking pretty. I don't think I've ever been to a place prettier than Aspen. That show was insane. Bakersfield. My esports mental is permanently in 2014. Dude, I've always wanted to go to Alaska. Yeah. I might have to be like one of those dads, like eventually at some point in my life, that drags the family to somewhere they don't want to be, like outdoors. Because I'm kind of cringe like that. Like, I want to go see, fucking, what's that? Is it Yosemite that I want to see? There's this also this park in Canada I want to go. Dude, Alaska looks fucking sick, though. Alaska looks really cool. I've always wanted to go to Alaska, actually. All 24 people. Swindon. Let me get a map here. Let me get a map. Like, I can't believe I've been to countries like Dubai, bro. Like, that's just, that like blows my brain that gaming has taken me some of these places. Like, who would have thought? All right, where am I going, by the way? What's the name of this fucking place? Swindon. Dubai is. You know what I mean. That was bad. Where am I looking here? Laughing at myself. No shame. Where the fuck is this place? Near Bristol, Southwest. Where's Bristol? Okay, here it is. It's gonna be down here somewhere. No, I don't think I've been down here. I've been over here, I think. Definitely been like over here. I think I've been to Birmingham. Definitely been here. It's you pronounce it like Leicester or something. I don't know, bro. Leicester, bro. I knew it was something weird. I knew it. No. Ah, no. I knew it was something fucking dumb. A disaster unfold. Do a the Vikings did that? Oh, Jesus. Ooh, what the fuck is this one? Okay. It's spelled, this is not what I'm going to go with, but it's spelled like Etobicoke. Etobicoke. But that's not what I'm going to go with. That's not what I'm going to go with. How the fuck would you guys say that one? It'd be like Tobicock. Tobicock. You guys would probably say like Tobicock or something. Like Tobicock. Something fucking insane. How do I say it? How do I say it? Give me Etobicoke. 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 What the fuck? I was really off there. Oh, that's a guess. I'm getting literally. Etobicoke. Etobicoke? What? Etobicoke. 4 syllables? Damn. Oh, I would have never got that. This is crazy, bro. We're getting fucked up out here. Getting fucked up by the language. The Queen's language. Wisconsin? What are you talking about, bro? You didn't even know I lived in New Berlin for 2 years? Milwaukee? What's up? Yeah. I lived in New Berlin for 2 years. And, bro, I got torched for my accent, by the way. Because that was... Oh, man, I think I was like 12 to 14 maybe or something. No, maybe a little bit older than that. But, dude, I was born and raised in New Orleans, like from 0 to 10. and my whole family is from there, so you can only imagine what my accent might have sounded like probably around then. Bro, it was rough. I remember just getting fucking grilled for my accent from those Wisconsin people and their bakes and their eggs. Holy, bro. Not actually from New Orleans, but Metairie. Metairie. That's what I was saying. Like Nitro, that we just saw. He's actually from the area too. I think he's living in Baton Rouge right now. Oh, Zell's from Wisconsin? I didn't know that. The cheese state is the cheese state. And beer, yeah, and beer. Wait, we're in the wrong HLTV clone. Good game here. Well, assuming that one team has 5 players, it'll be a good game. That's a pretty banger fucking. What is that? Logo? That's the word I'm looking for. I know, I miss Mini Boo. Mini Boo is seriously the truth. Speaking of, let me show you his Lotus retake. This is what I forgot to show you guys a couple days ago. I remember I never actually showed you. Must be here. Let's see where they're on attack. It's next half. Okay, where's he at ult-wise? We gotta wait till he gets ult close. Might be this round, depending on if he gets a kill. No, he dies right away. Okay, it'll be this round. Please don't start the game yet. Just give me like 1 second to go over this retake. So they have a really good like setup where if the Neon's kind of just playing an offhang. Omen's holding straight ahead. Door's not broke. But the Neon can obviously stun this in such a way where like, bro, I bet Miniboo will tear up B hits like this with his stuns. His util is so good. I will not pronounce his real name. What is his real name? It's insane. It's an insane name. Their last name is crazy. What is it? Bro. How do you even say some of those letters? Like, I couldn't even tell you like what this sound is. You know, like I couldn't even guess. It's fucking crazy. I don't know. The C like that is the CH. It's actually pretty clever to have something like that then in your alphabet, right? I like it. I like it. That's I'm sold on their language. Okay, back to the fucking god damn it. I'm so ADD. All right. So check it. They lose the site, but they're okay with it. He's holding the stairs. They were going to retake heaven, so this is actually probably their second retake. Oh wait, actually, might be the next round. Is it the next round? Fuck, it's the next round. Still an insane stun by Miniboo. All right. It's right here.
You're looking back at core at this time too.
Okay, why is this guy not using his fuck? I'm so mad. Where is this alt use, bro?
Potentially wash or not? No, I think this is an opportunity to wash up the
Surely
rust,
it's here.
that built up on you because we haven't seen a couple of these players play in a very long time.
Why? Why is the game doing this to me actually right now?
Shinobi on top of that as well. That
When does he
is
use
the
it? When does he do this?
of players that actually existed when Valorant first came out, and they actually put up a huge impact in that competitive.
I guess it wasn't this game. I thought it was this game, but
Ocean have known each other from way back.
where did I see it?
I guess on teams like DSG.
Did I see it here?
Academy. So you love that you find yourselves back on a team in challengers, hoping to prove yourselves as a unit. And then I look towards some of the personalities that are meshing here. I've been hearing that Zip is, cool, relaxed, calm, collected. And you got T-Dog, who's yapping away.
Yeah.
The vocal Sova player, ready to talk trash. I love
I don't know, man. I don't know where I saw this shit. Maybe-
Maybe
I guess it could be Paper X.
Whoa,
No
don't boss them.
caster bias on my
Bro, their retake was sick, and I can't find it. I'm sad.
Cutting this off. Your band stop this. We're talking about the other team now. Fans, you already started talking about some of these members on Together We're Terrific. And
Yep.
looking at this team, I mean, we're talking about players and challengers that are looking to move up. And this team already had, I wouldn't call it quite a scare, because it's not a scare. It's
Very
exciting times if a player is
Maybe
leaving,
this
but
round?
They had a player leave right before their season starts,
Oh.
bringing up this one tweet. We have to talk about the departure of Icy here, who, quote, leaves us for a better opportunity. Well, they have the sad face. Icy's gone, man.
I actually love this tweet because if you read that second line and it says quote tweet unrelated, it was actually an old HLTV tweet from like his season.
I'll look over here. This is so tilting to me right now.
Makes a lot of mistakes.
This is so
it's
tilting.
a nice little Icy, props to him, right? Icy switched out from CS:GO to come into Valorant, and he joined the
I've never had such difficulty finding a clip.
and all basically had a chance to really
Why
form a
don't-
partnership, maybe
I
potentially.
could have sworn it was in this end game.
Rumors has that he has the potential to play it under G2 now at this point, so more power to him. He's gone through the grind, he's done it.
I found it.
To find a way or a player to replace him.
Okay.
Who's gonna be, nearly Arizona.
Jesus Christ. Okay. It was against Paper X. This retake is sick. Okay. It's definitely a set play that they use when Neon has ult. So they don't have the Omen. They're hard retaking through stairs. They have the Viper wall. They're going to cut the Viper wall up and they're going to start the retake. So Neon has ult. Gets this kill. For those of you that don't know this, Neon has her stun. She'll get it regen if she gets a 2k. But she'll also get it again if she pops ult. So like Mini Boo will use a slide and then pop ult and then get another one and then slide around the next corner. And the way it looks is it's fucking crazy. Watch. So the stun is really good because it's going to make no one want to peek into him as well as get default. Gets Wingman out in the open, and then Wingman's going to clear this deep line, right? Like this. So that way no one swings into him. You saw him... Let's go one more time. So he slides that corner. You see him sliding into the box. So he's crossing. He's doing it in a very safe way, like crossing like that. He then pops his ult and slides around the next corner. And then these players are following him. And Benchy Fishy knows he has to be super passive, right? Because in order for him to come out heaven, this player has to be distracted by looking somewhere else. So he's being very, very, very cautious in heaven. You can see he's coming through right now. It's just such a good retake, actually. And then they have some kind of crazy pit lineup, which actually isn't very sick for this. But I really like how they use Neon, dude. Like, they use Neon so well.
When we saw it when he was playing under Together We're Terrific, the original roster, as well as Envy, he was opting a lot, but on Astra, on Omen, he really wanted to play some Jet, never had a chance to. You gave that role to somebody else, but with Will coming in, is he going to play the Raze? But he's played a bit of controller too, so who's going to play what? But also, at the end of the day, I noticed that you mentioned that they might be able to pick it up in round week 3 or so. I unfortunately have to be a little bit loving these guys. I think they're probably going to be a team that's going to fight for relegation at this point because it's so new in terms of what they're bringing to the plate. Yes, Shinobi has a great mind to the game, but they have so much to work on with especially a last-minute sub to come in and play the rest of challengers for split 1. They're going to have to be on the drawing board every single week and fight some very close games every single week if they want to prove a point here.
Well, hopefully they can prove a doubter on this desk here wrong. At least if we can see, I'm looking for the promise of the team. I'm looking to see what these players can bring to the
I was
table.
like, I have something on the other
Even
monitor.
if this series, no matter how it falls, if we get to see that potential, I'm going to be happy at the end of the day. But heading into our map picks and bans for this series that we have here ahead of us, we're going to start things off with a nice tropical vacation for us Canadians over here because you are taking us to Breeze. Breeze is always such a fun map to watch, in my opinion.
Yeah. Narrates clutch versus Sen. I think it was insane, but I also think Sentinels really misplayed that round. They played it really bad. Particularly Saucy and John. They should not be double swinging that. Let me see real quick. I'll find the round.
They're 2-0
Their
on
Breeze
this
let us
map,
behind.
100% win rate, and a very dominant wins against Blinn Esports and Wook's Academy. So
Wonder
I
if they're gonna
think
be running a
this pick
Yoru.
for core makes a lot of sense.
I feel like the teams that are picking Breeze typically are playing the Yoru.
Especially when I said, like, together we're terrific. They have to be a team that almost has to pug it out in the first few weeks because it's so new in terms of this team that they built together that playing a map like Breeze just allows for you to have a couple of
You can
players
do
that
that.
can just op you and out.
Your slide can like carry over into the round if you time it right. Is that true? Seems like it would be true.
Still have great firepower overall and good
Ooh.
ways to play individualistic
What?
plays,
That's
to be able to
crazy,
win,
Tech.
some gunfights and maybe turn those rounds over. On
Is
your
that a
side.
glitch? Is that legal though? Because you're using an ability for free. That seems kind of like a glitch for esports, but okay in ranked.
Build out this type of synergy and out of the world Sage composition that they had on Ascent for the longest time and being undefeated for so many maps. You definitely know that they wanted to cook some more stuff up there on Ascent.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing I worry about is maybe like
He can TP at the start of the round, and Neon can slide at the start of the round, but he can't like TP after the round starts, you know? Like that would be like using a raise satchel to get like some kind of crazy momentum, like right as the barrier went down. Or if like jet dashes worked in freeze time, like popping a dash and like dashing out of the barrier and having another one. Like that seems like a glitch. It's just Neon's the only one able to do it right now.
This where I think even Northwood kind of used that over in the collegiate side to be able to find some good lineups to take control of Rubble with arrest, maybe use some good recons above the Viper walls, but you got to be quick on those lineups.
I mean, Raze could, but you don't get your satchels back. So, like, what he's saying is, like, Neon is sliding off out of the barrier and then has another slide because that one was used in freeze time and then could pop ult and then have another slide. Like, that's what he's saying. He's saying you could have 3 slides like that, like, without even seeing anyone, potentially. And I was like, that would be fucking crazy. The timings you could get doing something like that would be wild.
Surprised if they tried different roles or different agents rather to fit still a winning recipe.
You would just literally be fucking
I wanna
drifted
throw hardball
the whole
for both of
round.
y'all, because Vance was already with his honesty of, oh, well, looking at this TWT squad, I think they're a team that's going to be fighting for relegation, not to be losing their spot here.
Oh,
When we're looking at this core roster, I mean, we've already talked about the highlights of the team, the players, what we've gotten to see from them through OQs, but this is a really stacked challengers that we have ahead of us. We've already gotten to see some really talented teams. We know the caliber of some of these teams. So whereabouts do we think this team stacks up? Not just against this team that Vance is already, you know, this is where I think they lie, but how do we think they fit in the overall scheme of challengers to split?
you guys are
well,
cooking.
I'll just rely on what Ocean said, and he said
Oh
he
shit.
knows the team.
Oh, dude.
I don't. And Ocean said he doesn't think there's a team they can't beat. I think he alluded to in the interview that when they can focus on their play style, their planning, and they don't have to make crazy adjustments, they think they're strong enough to beat anybody.
Deadlock?
But their weakness and
Breeze?
where inexperience can
No,
show
no
is
way,
in these
Mama
panic
Jet.
situations, maybe these 11-11
way.
score lines or overtime, stuff like that. And you gotta not wait for your IGL. You gotta go for the play yourself.
Surely
That's
not.
when inexperience can hurt the team. And so if Core can instill, or Ocean can instill that confidence in his players to go for those plays, and maybe they don't even have to worry about those stressful situations if they can stick to their game plan and get ahead early, maybe they don't have to stress themselves out.
Yeah, if anything for me, I could make it even more simple, and that is you're looking at your group A. There's what,
It's
6
such
teams
a
per
fucking
group?
nice day
So
out today,
if you're
guys.
looking at the top 5
So much
teams
shit
in
weather
the group,
lately, but
and
today is
if you're
actually
looking at
sunny.
the group, it's Moistex Shopify, YFP, themselves, Thinking Men, and Oxygen Gaming. So if anything, I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
core. Dude, I do this every time with this team. Every time.
Perfect.
Core,
Although, if they
core.
lose this series today, though, against
I'll do it
Together We're
again.
Terrific, then that changes my whole perception of the potential that TWT could already bring off the rip here in week 1.
Yeah, we'll have to see if there's anything in this series that can be changing that perspective, whether it's for the good or the worst here, as we do have our agent select ahead of us for our very first
Anything
match. So I'm
crazy?
gonna send,
Breeze?
Lemon Silly
Yoru?
up, or I'll catch up with you guys after.
Any Yorus?
Bye Van Silly, have fun at
Wait,
war,
what
I
did you
guess.
say bye to me?
Oh, she's sending you to somewhere.
Oh, but Lemon
Astra,
Silly
though.
sounds like a very nice
Ooh,
silly
dude.
sour.
Ooh, another Astra. They're like Gen
Something
G.
like that.
Yeah, well,
They should
together
sponsor
we
this,
are terrific. You were
event.
talking about, well, there may be, who knows if they can stay in the top 5. But the name says together we are terrific. It doesn't say together we
Wait,
have to win.
Will's in this room?
Or we are going to,
Facts.
together
Oh
we
my
are
God, I
going
didn't
to
notice
lose.
Will was
You know, that
playing.
would be a longer acronym, but
Facts.
facts.
But yes, indeed, and looking at it so far too, even in terms of the question marks that we had in terms of what they're going to do for roles and whatnot. So you are going to
Yeah,
put
tough.
Will in this permanent jet role.
That
Ortiz is trying to
logo
bring
goes
the
so
role of
hard, by
Jet
the way.
back instead of trying to play controller when he was trying to grind that tier 2 scene after losing his position. as,
Together
like,
we
a
are
Raze
terrific, and
over
that's the
150s back
logo?
then.
That's fucking
But
sick.
then Mummy is going to have to play a Cypher. Although I'm not against that because we've seen a shift of operators going back to what worked in the past or what works now.
I don't
that was
know.
tested in the past
I
by-
don't know if I would favor Twat over Core, but they got some good names. I don't know how pracked they are.
Executions of Together
Core has disappointed me in the past. I'm not gonna lie, they've fucked me up,
and
but they got here
ready for an A-site hit to
without
start things off.
losing a
mean,
game, I
they're
think.
looking
Just
to
didn't
move
look good.
this quite quickly because Nerve is already set up to go for a wall, and 4 of them are looking for a Recon Dart punish, quick push up into shops.
Flash dart,
Well,
maybe?
Ken Pecky was the one who recommended Will and knows his potential. And hey, Jet Duelist, probably one of the easiest roles you could just kind of slot into. Hey
That's a
guys,
sick
I'm
dart,
smoking,
wow.
I'm dashing in. Follow me. And Core, well, they're the ones who are actually going in. And they've got the
Okay.
plant down. Ken Pecky putting
Playing
down
post
some
now.
suppressing fire. Through
Viper got the
smoke.
mollies. Yep, 2
Now
mollies
Age
on
is
Nerve.
up. It's the battle through the pyramids, and it's a first pick by Zeldris and Core. Have time on their side. They got the spike planted. They got real estate, and TWT don't know what to do.
And even enough time to set up here on the pulse point before the wall came down. This is big for them.
Big kill.
Okay.
Okay, they got the sight.
Good swing,
What
Mame,
what?
helping out.
That
And
didn't-
Core
what?
Only have 2 left, 2 versus 3. It is winnable. Can Pecky is gonna get the defuse to half, and whoa. Looking to God on that one. Good lineups, and Zeldris pops out. Defuse being
Damn,
procced,
the
and
Larry.
Zeldris finishes off in style with 3.
And that is a player we didn't have a chance to speak about yet during the pregame. It's Zeldris, an up-and-comer, potential to make it into partnership, a diamond in the rough pretty much, and put up some great numbers under OR last season. And this time,
It wouldn't
dashed
let you.
to break the timing off
You
the right
tried?
thrown in the front,
That's funny that you
gets
tried.
forward control and even clutches in after these skills to get the dash in. Great delays coming out from Kempeki, and it's a great way here.
He was
for
gonna
Core to
say
start things
Pencata
off,
or what?
playing lineups on the pulse plan, not allowing TWT to set up here on their retake, and they're forced on an eco in round number 2.
Okay,
Dude,
recon
I'm
bolts
really
to
digging
the
this
right
dart, by the
side.
way.
Of the A site, not pinging much. It is gonna force that Cypher.
That's not the one everyone's
Mermaid
using,
back.
right? The one everyone's using is the closer one. I've
This
seen.
will be a free plant for Core. They just gotta keep eyes on mid. They've already
Ooh.
see the rotations, and I could even see the pixels. I need a better eye prescription
Oh.
to get kills like that. It's
Oh my
Zeltrus
god.
putting the kills down. 3, by the way. And
You
Core
might have Blade Storm.
are looking fabulous.
Farm them up right now so that Zeldris could potentially get Blade Storm is
It's either one off or he has it.
and really open things up for Core in
Bit of a
round
silly
number
one, bit of a
4
silly
or
one.
5 here going into this first half. A great push forward coming out on the attack once again. Imitation. It's mirror matched and what they did on that first round to just bust in towards that A site and
Dude.
get that plant down, and Zeldris.
That was
they're both
drip.
farming one away from
That was crazy drip. He's got the airplane vandal with the snow globe. That's drip.
the buy going into the next. So that now is going to put
I'm digging it.
Core in a different type of state of mind in round number 3, looking that
Chat
it's
don't like the
looking
snow
they're
globe.
gonna default a little bit more.
You guys hated
to
on
try
me
to
when I
see how
picked
they
that.
could fight.
Actually, you hate on the
Core,
airplane skin
TWT,
too when I picked that.
potential flash to peek towards the main,
Some
but it's
real
only Will
skins,
with a
finally.
vandal. Are they going to try to go for a pick this way? And no, it's just going to be to react behind a knife and then push
Double
forward.
hall swak. No
I
trip,
was gonna
guys.
say, it won't work a third time,
No
right?
trip
for
and no
Core. Like,
body.
they gotta change it up.
Ooh.
TWT had to stack more on
Huge
the
gap.
A
Center
site
map
just to
here.
try and have this stop. As Core
Sure,
going through this hallway that has
spawn.
now been cleared up thanks to the most recent patch, or that patch that happened. Now Core
Sketchy as fuck right now,
all
by
the
the
way
way.
towards the back. The spike ain't even with them. They're hunting
that
for
timing.
blood, and they hear Pancakes
on with that dart.
running about. But nothing-
Timing.
Oh, just
Oh,
spotted with the
no,
last second, but there's
Pancakes.
two there, and
Oh, he
Core,
whiffed.
2v1 overwhelmed that. And they start throwing some flashes down towards A.
This is
and
a terrible
TWT
setup.
are looking to where those flankers are.
Yeah, and unfortunately there was a great opportunity to time and get a backstab onto TWT
This
on the A
KO's
defense, but
gonna
that
have to do a
spike was still
lot.
down towards the bottom mid. They couldn't
Like,
react. off the
probably gonna have
first
to
pick that
get
they'd
a first
gotten.
blood and then
Now
underhand
basically
flash
plays
and
towards the site
peek
now
the
towards
opposite
spawn
direction.
for
Like,
defenders. This still gives a lot of room here for Core to
he's
group
like
up and
one
work
tap
together
from
on this
someone,
A-side
but he's gonna
split, where
probably
it's
get
only Neptune right
darted
now
here, drunk,
working
yeah.
this map. But again, Neptune's Vietnamese. He could
30
pop off.
seconds left.
bro.
Right? All right, it's all up to you. Vans, Vietnamese
There's
brother.
the one. All right,
Cypher,
underhand flash. Here we go.
man.
Here we go.
Everybody is holding it down.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
you
he's not
stopped
doing
the
it.
lurker from B. TWT only had one defender on A, and they're able to
Wow, he
trade it
held
out
it.
in time for rotations to come in. There's only 11 seconds left, and
10
Core don't even
seconds
have the spike. It's all up
Damn,
to
what a
Snarly
hole
in
by
a 1
Neptune.
versus 2, and they gotta act quickly, and they can't. That's 3 for Kanpeki.
Anchoring alone on 4 players pinching against him, and he gets
Ooh,
2
yeah,
on
stream
top of
title
that,
is
and the delay
definitely not
long enough
updated.
for
Thank
the
you.
rotates to come through. Well done there by Neptune. Of course, like I said, it was jokes aside. He's definitely a player that can really step up to the plate here. Has done a great job on his very map. I can remember him casting him when he was in the LCQ with FaZe Clan in 2021, where you know that
Tech. Zeldris
kind of
has
event almost
ult.
didn't happen. Technically, we had to bring it back online, but that's a different story. But definitely coming back here with for fruition rather, and helping TWT to get that round against Core's bonus. Although it looks scary to start things off for QOR with the opening pick that they got towards the back of the halls, but they had to really take
Official
down the
matches.
anchor player Neptune on that
Wait, what's
site when he pinched in on that area.
I wonder if Core are gonna go back to a faster execute, because they made A site take look real easy, just dashing in off of Zeldris, who gets like 6 kills.
Wait,
within
why did he
2
leave?
rounds.
Why did he leave? What happened? I don't know this. What's going on here? Oh, G2 is picking him up. For who? Oh, that's like the whole net thing. Oh. Oh. I heard word about the whole net thing. I didn't know if that was real or not. So you guys are basically confirming it right now. Okay. I didn't know the replacement.
All right,
Right, but-
telepathically then.
I don't know. I can't believe they would drop net though. I feel like net's comms and overall map presence is pretty fucking good. They're gonna lose a lot. I feel like this. Yeah, I feel like this is this. Oof. Yeah, it's like their core now is falling apart. The core of the guard is crumbling. You know. Oof.
here we're gonna look for some way to disable.
It does feel
Really
knee-jerk,
set
yeah.
by Mame in towards this B
After,
site
well, I
and
mean,
have Zelda's hopefully
the
open
offseason
things
didn't go
up
well
for
for
Core
them.
to take over
You got to
the
remember the
site.
offseason too.
And maybe Core can try
Didn't
and
go too well.
execute over at B. They haven't really
All right.
tested those
Quick
waters.
flash
They've
here
only
for
had
quick
a
elbow play,
lurker
maybe?
there that got dealt with in Core. We're not successful there.
Yeah.
But man, this
So
is a
they get
quick
this ground super quick. Drone
mid-approach. The
very
Owls realm
aggro.
there, and
Huge
Ziv
skill.
The
picking
pick
off one
hauls
from the
is-
tunnel is
oof.
big. TWT have to rethink how they progress through that A
That's a
side.
very good play.
And also
The
Core
orb
have
right there.
Seltris, Blade
How
Storm,
quickly they get
rolling
this
up
drone.
mid, seeing what's up at B, putting the pressure down, and that is another pick by Core
That might
to
be
stop
R.
any flankers from getting through mid.
Ziv with a
Wow.
big brain. The
Based.
first blood, and then anticipating a second walkout from Halls to get the second kill onto Will. And you talked about Core or TWT having to reassess a little bit after that first kill. It's Core doing the same thing. Originally, you wanted to go aggressively towards the B site, but having that first opener and a second one to confirm an open A site, it's easy for you to pivot back towards an A site plant. And even then, potentially, you have an instant save for the last 3 players of TWT.
Well, Core, spike planted, and look at this long flank from Ken Pecky. Hope you got the good
Yeah,
branded
true,
sneakers on, because your team needs you fast, and they won't see this.
Good run by
coming.
Ziv.
At least Ken Pecky looks like they're
Should have
coming
won
north,
it before
so
everyone
will TWT,
was around.
Yeah, they it's
So
taking
hard.
too much time.
It's just so hard to retake a 5-on-3 with no information, especially
Good save.
your camera set up on the B site. Your knife, yes, maybe could get
Looking
a little bit
by.
of information of in the radius of knife of where your opponents could be, but you have to retake a site against at this level with how these players are set up for crossfires. Becky, the best he could do is exit kills, and then now that he gives his position away, he might die from it.
Yeah,
He
yee.
called it. Man.
Oh, you know.
3 versus 5. I know economy, guns, money, whatever.
Oof.
But I
That
really
was-
believed in that Viper flank, Ken Pecky. I thought you were
Man.
cooking something.
Now they got
cool.
nothing.
But this map is rather
They could have
large.
done
It
something
takes
this
a
round.
lot of time to run around, and if you want to cut noise, it takes even longer. So
It was not
Core,
worth.
pretty much flawless on these A side takes.
Yeah, might continue this way too. As I've mentioned, when you have stronger weaponry,
We keep seeing this
against
cam. This
Core
cam is
Vibe,
fucking
just going back
sick.
to the pistol round.
Holds halls.
The
I don't
dash
know if it's the one that holds feet here. Probably not, since they're popping. Wow, there we go. They finally challenged. Here's the dart. Holy shit, what a take.
This is just that guy. He
Get
dashes in, You
fucked.
called out the players, and he said, "Who? I don't see nobody."
Oh
Only
my
corpses.
god.
Make that 3 for Zeldris.
Zeldris ain't
Is
losing
he
this game, bro.
smurfing? Zeldris is kind of smurfing this lobby.
I wish it was Smurf in my rank games. This guy's awesome. Help me
You'll
out.
have to call him out. for the
Jesus,
joke.
that
Get me
looked
out of here,
fucking
hell.
crazy
Zeldris,
snappy.
Slide in my DMs.
So what is Vans on about?
It's not even that much to analyze when Core get to dash in and kill 3.
Whoa.
Let TWT try to adjust and play more forward at the archway to cut them off. It's
Yeah.
Core just better.
They've tried. They had 3 players out there, and when you looked at round number 1 and 2, I don't think there was a pop flash that followed over the bricks.
So
All they
snappy.
did was throw the recon dart towards the right side of the palm tree, and I even think it was knife actually at the entrance. I could be wrong on that one if I
Not saying ooh because the util, but just how he threw it and how good it landed.
Together were terrific on their attempt to try to shut down
Just on the
Zeldris'
fly.
dash. So well done on that call. Little flip, a little switch there on the fly.
Could
and
could
allows
die
Core
here.
to
Oh,
go straight
okay.
and now they default again.
Honestly, a
Opportunity, though,
bit of a
but
win
together
because
we're
like the
terrific
drone
on
is
the
gone.
turnaround over on their side, turn the map over on their side. They have a knock for a will. They have a pit out already. So an opportunity to really shut it down.
Gonna be
and
hard to
start moving
challenge the
momentum back in
pit
their
with a
favor, and
potential grab well in the middle or stun.
Yeah, that's gonna lock down beat.
Also here too. Just like
Especially with
threats
extra
of
utility
trap
in
plays,
there.
you know, like everywhere.
So, I think from the Astra. So, Core, I mean, they tried to spray through just to see if the Viper would be
Big
silly
opener.
enough to peek. And speaking of silly enough to peek,
Zeldris here, he's
TWT
fighting.
maybe having more success going through this tunnel.
Yeah, they
Last
fell.
time they got double killed by Core,
Yeah.
trying to beat Shiki. So,
Challenging the pit?
they have a one-man advantage.
Like I said,
TWT, they don't have to really rush.
if you quote unquote have
They
to
might-
work it out at
are
some
they gonna, like,
point,
Hunter's
like
Fury the
this, you
pit
have
and try to
what
just
it
hit
takes
it?
In terms of aim at this level for TWT along this
On
whole
knife
roster,
charge maybe?
and it's okay for you
Or
to
did he just that was the
aggro and ego
defender
and
knife,
drive
right?
to the halls and win that one, right? It
They
goes
might try to
hand in
knife
hand
him so
with
he
what
can't
you
molly
do
and then
from time to
just
time, at
ult
this level
him.
when it comes down to aim duels. So it's nice that they score first blood. This is pivoting core
Keep an eye on
into
this.
the B site,
30
where they
seconds
might
left.
throw a
It's the crab well.
Hunter's
Oh, I
Fury
think it's.
if they're able to put him towards the ladder.
Oh, there's
Zeldris
the
over
all.
top,
Damn.
backhands
Zeldris
Kentucky,
again.
deals with the
Backhands
win,
him.
and TWT didn't see this coming.
Ooh.
Oh,
That was cold. That was
what an
really
off
cold.
shot by Will, holding it down at mid. 13 seconds left. Core need to get this plant going
10
ASAP.
seconds
That
left.
He
Cypher
stood
will
in
be
the fucking
going.
Hunter's Fury
They
for
gotta keep
that.
their eyes on mid, and TWT keep picking
A
them
flood
off.
is money.
And now Neptune 2, Core, with the route
This
they
is Core's
traveled
pick, by the way.
and got crunched.
What a round there coming out by Will to start things off. I mean,
Correctly,
the play was
yeah.
perfect for Core. Dash over and actually try to take down Kempeki. Even
Huge
if
first
Zelda's
kill
died,
actually for
they
Will. That was
give
his
the
first
ping to
one.
know where the opponent is, so you could get a Hunter's Fury kill. Zelda's got the kill instantly, so you could focus the Hunter's Fury elsewhere to get
I don't think
pings
there's
elsewhere
a
on the
max
map.
age.
Yet, the kill
It just
coming
really
out from
depends
Will
what
really
your
funneled the
priorities are in your
plans
life.
that Core was trying to do on their site take towards B, and then they were able to flood back perfectly.
Like,
And Will,
eventually you
the
just have,
first
like, a
kill
lot
that
of
he gets
shit
in
you're
this
dealing
game
with.
was an important one, and he's gonna start steamrolling from here.
Neural theft
I don't
for
think there's an
Mame.
age
You can
that your
just
skill depletes in such a way where you
one
can't play
pick.
if that's what
He's
you're
actually
asking.
anchoring over at the A site instead of B.
It's the tag.
Hoping to push up, get something from looking at mid, pinging something.
They
maybe
got the
hearing
hull strip this
something at
time, so
from
even though
Core
this is a
at
patient
mid,
lurk, it's probably not going to
the
get
spike
much this
is
round.
traveling
Yeah.
as Core go back to their default.
They still have great
Late A
cover
hit.
everywhere. So far, they're just afraid of a timing up towards Nest, which is why you still have pancakes towards the spawn.
This cam is
archway
going to give
watching towards
really,
spawn,
really
while
early
Will
info on
will stay
either
positioned
side.
to watch the tunnels. So that part in the middle of the map is still a big question mark.
So
in
that
the
way
Nest,
these three can
and Core
move.
has an opportunity to really flood in this A site.
Oh, a
because
barrel.
they're playing so passionately
Huge
for the lead
damage right
until
there.
Lemmy spots the first, and that might
Where's
now
Snarly
start
at?
pushing the rotate
4.
over.
Snarly
Break.
at 4 HP after getting wall bang there for a second. Core trying
Big
to
flash.
make a run through mid, and they're pushing through mid. They want to crush on the
Oh.
TWT, but Mame or Mame is that
Mhm.
anchor
Mame.
you can depend on, and now he's at the back site waiting for rotations. The spike has been
Mum,
planted.
mum,
And
mummy,
it's a 4
mum.
versus 3 in favor of that
Mummy.
defense. And I think Zeldris can pop out and surprise him. But now with the neural theft, from
Big Viper fight
TWT,
here in
they
mid.
know where Zeldris is, and that is the threat you got to worry about. But you only
Wait,
have momentary
fuck?
information,
There
and
ran.
Will comes out on
Player
top with the
standing.
up, and
Oh, they
Mame swings for the
got
3rd
it.
kill. And Nerve, can you prevent the defuse?
Hey, okay.
That
Fighting
is
back.
So nice by Mame. We mentioned how they were thinned out across the map on the defense for Mame and Neptune.
I like the setup, by the way. That was really good by Neptune, getting the early info in the jump spot. So they get the early info in the jump spot. He peels off of the line and ends up getting the early spot on mid. So he's getting the early spot now on mid because this is now too obvious. He could get pounced on and killed. So he leaves that. But then they have the cam. So like even if he gets pushed off this line, they would still have to break the cam, or the cam would have to be broken on this line. So A will like never feel like
Mame, it seems like he's never skipped.
it's under threat until they've actually fucking hit the site, and then you've had to rotate in by that
Into the
point.
site. And Core, they go back to the tried and true. Dash in, kill, go next. Then what a flash
I know
from that
exactly
KO of
where
Neptune.
Oh, dude. Oh,
And he got it
fuck.
with a 1-to-1 trade. Neural theft this time from the offense. Core hoping to plant, but now that all the defenders are here, how can you be comfortable? Mame just keeps getting
Still no
picks for
plant down.
TWT and evening up these numbers in their favor. Now a 3rd one.
1v2 winnable. Zeldris is zoning.
This back-to-back rounds
One kill
for
dash.
Mame
Oh, fuck, they're fighting him.
absolutely popping off.
Oh, fuck.
And Core are all
Dude, they are so
dependent on
ballsy for this.
Zeldris.
They are so ballsy for this. This airplane man about to go crazy. Oh, you're crazy, Pancakes.
1, 2,
You were
3,
fucking
4. I
crazy,
can't count this
bro.
much. Oh, a little dance. A little shimmy. Jiggle peek.
Oh,
There's 2 there.
Jesus.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
definitely
man.
his last dance right there for Zeldris
Holy
with that
fuck.
last full power that he had towards the bricks. But yes, you've mentioned it. Highlight reel once again for
Scary.
Mame. Playing it.
Good discipline by Pancakes to never swing that. I was so scared he was going to go with that jump around the corner with the classic. Like thinking he could just like close it out with the jumping classic. Oh, if he did that, it was over. So over. Gets the dash back online.
Back against the Viper wall to surprise the opponents of Core walking into the site, yet Neptune still died. But because Mummy is able to do heroic,
He didn't reload, I think, because he knew everything I'm saying. Like he has Blade Storm, 1 kill, he gets dash. So literally, if that guy overextends and gives him that kill, He's probably popping Blade Storm, updraft dashing, and just getting the kill.
Even the orb missed there on the top nest, so that could have been very punishing, and thankfully nobody's
That was
playing
scary.
there for TWT.
Very scary.
And Core just owl drone through B, and there's so many little corners, and there's the whole left side of the wall you gotta take a look at. There's so many places to hide on that site, so
It hit earlier.
Core didn't
just
get
now.
much information. Maybe you know that they're playing at the back site, so trying to see what she can do mid, gets pinged by the Cypher camera, so T-Dog's gonna take a chill pill. And Core, I mean, have free control of mid, they can cut through anywhere.
And that's how TWT is currently playing, and Core is reading it, right? They're not putting so many trips in the back of hallways, which allows here this consistent lurk coming out
cringe
towards
Cypher
the
lurk.
walls.
Look
And
at
also
Cam.
why TWT is consistently
Go
playing
to the
so
end.
passively towards the back of the spawn. So this allows Core to initiate a little bit more towards the elbow. They broke the camera already, so they have an opportunity.
This is
to push the
open.
piece right now.
Why destroyed?
30 seconds left.
Zeldris testing the waters,
Going
jumps
A,
out,
though.
gets
They're
fragged by
overcooking this,
Mame,
chat. They're
who
overcooking this, I think.
so far is fragging out of his mind for DWT in several rounds in a row.
Oh.
If his presence is there, this defense
down
holds
mid.
on. This
Wait,
Core
why are we popping
didn't
our
want
wall
the
right
smoke
there?
as he tried to cross to A, costing them some
Oh no,
bodies.
Kampeki's
Hey,
wall.
they got the crunch, and there's 8 seconds left.
Good time.
2v2, spike in
time.
hand, neural theft by Mame as he tries to spray through the cage.
Last player
And
time.
Core don't have time to plant.
All right, they all
Ooh.
died at least there for
Ooh.
TWT, but there was no time to plant for Core, where they took too long to try to finally focus to work towards the A side as they went for some sort of pivot towards B, sell a fake, and then run back towards the A side. But no matter
I
where
know,
they go,
right?
it seems
They-
like they have to go head to
They
head.
removed halls and they were like, oh, my bad. Undo. They clicked like the undo button on the top left. It's back.
This guy's on fire so far in the last 3 rounds, and he's really directing the pace right now for TWT, or at least for this game on the first half. So I
Man.
gotta commend Mame right there.
TWT turned this around.
Yeah, he's been holding it down defensively, and I think Core are starting to figure out how difficult this
He has
match
believers?
actually might be.
You guys think Core is going to actually lose this? It's their pick. I feel like when you pick Breeze, like, gotta win it, right? No one picks this shit.
On their A site takes, trying to test those waters. And now
Although I
they're
think
getting
they have a
some
really good Lotus.
difficulties,
Let me
not
check.
always winning their gunfights between Zeldris and Mame, or dealing with that Cypher on site. Core
Might
have
be
to
wrong.
rethink their
Could have sworn I
approach.
remember that though.
They definitely do have to rethink their approach, as they can't really cross the line of scrimmages into these sites anymore ever since TWT got their off out for Will. That's
All right.
They
They're
still have
running.
plenty of money for TWT.
Oh, they're running a
by
Sova,
every year.
actually.
So as they
Well, that's
shut
kinda
down
fucking-
one portion of
all
the map
right,
with the
all right.
operator, they're funneling
They got the
everybody else towards
Sova.
Mame's rifle.
The Lotus
So now it's just
Sova.
on Core. Should we try to find
There's
some
no
way
I
to
like
just fight
that.
the op instead and just use that opportunity to take over a site from that kill? And it starts off with mid control, and the op is currently watching towards the A halls, where, as I mentioned before, where they don't really place trips in the back. They're allowing Ziff to lurk up a lot. They just want to post up a player there to just try to eliminate
That
lurk
flash
early
is like
round.
push off like an op on this line.
Ooh,
So that way the
TWT,
op would have to
though,
peek back
don't
into
have
them.
any
then they would be
eyes
able to
on
trade.
mid, as Core.
Oh, it's a good peek. Too much, Will, too much. Oh, he's too eager to get like the deep line.
You deal with Will.
He thought
He's
like
been having a hard time
2 steps
having
too far.
That same impact that Zeldris has had, and with that 1-man advantage, Core gonna send a drone at A and see where is Mame, because that is the real threat. And thinking, well, A looks pretty empty.
B is the
They're
wrong
hitting.
read, and it
But
looks like they're
Stress
leaning
gotta
B.
deal
The
with it.
Cypher is
This is the good thing
adjusted
right now,
towards
though. They
B.
stack 3 players towards the
Double
B side,
trip
so they're
still
careful
up.
this and
These
playing
aren't really
outside the
shockable
radius of
trips.
null command that Snarl
Good
currently
info
has.
from the
So if they're
IGL.
actually choosing Core to split towards this B
Oh,
side
does he
with the null
decide?
command,
What is he
he
doing?
still has some deadly trips. They're gonna put up this Viper wall.
No one to break a
where
dart
TWT
at
is
A.
not gonna run with any information into the site.
I
It
know
allows
exactly.
no trips to
Oh,
happen
good
for
ult.
TWT
Good
until
ult,
this
good
hack
ult, good
comes out.
ult.
And then bye-bye, that's strat.
But the Astra could go up.
Buff happens with the neural theft. Core had already used Owl Drone. Now with the neural theft, they confirm A site is, well, it's not hidden, it's empty. And they can get a free play, and they do so with time to spare. That's good to see. TWT now hope to cross through mid, and Core have control of it and continue to hold on thanks to that pick from Ziff. And it's a 5 versus 2. Kanteki has to be careful. He wants to conserve that op, but coming to the side.
very easy to get
is
flanked on
Nerf, who's
Breeze,
on the
yeah.
flank. And I don't think
Enemy
he
remaining.
knows takes care of that opper, and there's only one left.
They can't save it. They can't save the op. At least, hopefully, they'll save this Vandal, as you could still have
It's a lot of open
decent buy
space.
on the next round for TWT, despite them losing this round here. But you know, I love the look here from Core that they just slowed down the pace, knowing that TWT's been very, very probably momentum shifted after winning those few rounds out from Mame.
Ooh.
They actually allowed TWT
Ooh.
to continue.
Dude, I feel like they kind of need one of those, actually. One of those they needed.
The beat that he had on the top of the ANS, spotted by 3 guys and using the
Damn, those are big kills in the save, because now, like, Core almost needs to win this round or they're fucked.
Ocean called for the team.
Yeah, because Core had a hard time just getting information, knowing where people are, and then
All
making
right, I want to say the attacking KO ult's online. Yeah. So let's see if the Cypher gets the setup. Yep, and leaves site. Okay, that's good. They have the KO going through mid. Maybe so that way the pulse hits the Cypher no matter what.
null command. So we'll see if that'll have an impact.
Could just be a slow
Core,
run though.
that already been revealed.
Knife
going
mid, dart
through
top.
this tunnel, and Neptune is ready.
Flash,
This is a different
they double
approach
swing.
from Core, moving through mid, but hoping to have a more decisive push this time.
They're just leading up here. They're hoping for another aggressive peak coming out from TWT. But all they want to do is work the extremities here, focusing more on the entrance of the camera to look towards main. Mame's going to break this Al drone or stay into cubby. He's going to stay hidden.
Ooh.
So that's a good spot for him right now. He's pretty much at a one and done at this point.
Oh
Snarly's
no.
walking
Oh
forward.
no. Oh no.
Kind of a panic flick there, and the cage came up just in time.
Dude. No, yeah, that was sketchy as all fuck, bro. Cypher with no util on B, solo playing B. The KO has ult, so he's like has no util on his
So much
sight.
space for Core. They've just
That's so
dominated
scuffed.
everyone they've seen. So this will be an easy plan for B, and I don't think Pancakes or will want to say much about it.
Yeah. What of a rare miss here coming out from the star fragger of Mame on this first map, as a misplaced cage doesn't allow for him to escape. He already burnt out his 2 cages, and he definitely felt that
Gray.
and he was trying to at least isolate 1 kill, but he had no support coming out from the ANS. It was a little bit too late to
That reminds me of that
Just allowed
fucking
Snarly
like
to open things up here.
10 guy
A newcomer
meme. That
for
ties
Core,
all
by the way,
fucked.
who hasn't really had any type of real team experience going into this one. So when Ocean talks about one player or players that he's trying to bring in to coach, I mean, Snarly's probably the best example here, because everybody else that you see here on the right side of your screen has
Rotating
been
does feel
grinding
miserable.
this tier 2 scene for the longest time, and they've built that experience. And
It never feels good to rotate. It's like, bro, either I'm rotating and by the time I get to the other site, I'm so late that it doesn't matter. I'm in the post plan anyway, or I'm rotating and I'm getting juked by rotations because my teammates suck, and then I'm gonna retake my own site. Like, there's no winning. There's no winning when you rotate on Breeze. It's like a lose-lose. And if you rotate through mid, good luck, dude. Like, that is so dangerous. It's fucking so dangerous. Feels like you're gonna die every time. Just whipping all over the place.
Team like Core, and it makes you wonder how much are nerves playing a factor in, since there
I
is a
hate
lot of
leaving B.
inexperience
The
from
feeling
both
of
sides,
leaving B
that
on
you
Breeze
have a
on
big match
defense
like this where every
feels so
result
bad.
matters. Yes, it's the top 5 that qualify out of the 6, but
It's like, do I really want to leave B right now just for the sake of getting to A 5 seconds earlier after they plant the spike anyway? I don't know. If I stay here, I'm going to feel like an idiot. Like, I'm going to feel like an idiot. I'm just going to wait here during the fucking A take. Like, there's no, I hate it. Wow, that's a good shout. Whoever said the rotating part. I really thought about it.
Mid control, and when you're trying to play a little bit more
Feels like
passively
shit to
and let
rotate on
them
this map.
scale up, they're actually losing those fights, and then as they lose fights, they're caught on rotates, and everybody's just one-tapping them off different parts of the map here for Core.
Dude, Will's
So for
always been
TWT,
swole.
Will they try to rush up more and take more pressure towards the mid? And from the looks of it, it's more towards this A side and trying to find some off-angle positions because they don't have rifle, they don't have ops to work with either.
Here's that same default where they
Just
work
wanna
up elbow
leave into,
quick.
like, some sort
They have
of
the orb
let's
in
just
nest
scrap
spot.
the A side
Wait,
and
where
gamble
that?
that Core is gonna work and finish on A.
Oh, they threw it mid
and
this time.
TWT aren't doing stupid peeks. They're not kind of like looking around
right.
mid when they don't hear anything. So Core like
Ooh.
waiting mid
And
for
as you say
something
that-
like that, and
Ooh.
Pancakes turns around and sees, okay, we know you guys are walking around mid. and they had their eyes set at the right spot. TWT have a very balanced defense where, yes, they don't have eyes and ears on mid, but they have all their entries covered.
That is such a
Astra's gonna give this smoke, and he's got a trip protecting, right? So this will be a smoke here. They got high cam, so Will is like, he could really be cringe here. He can take some good timings.
Trying to get something out of Will.
And also out of this pit and the Hunter's Fury in this half core, this is going to be an explosive last round of the half. And it starts out well, able to even things up. And even when
Big kill, big kill.
When core were flashed,
Good flash, good flash.
out and still holds his
They have no
own.
time on this wall. This wall's gonna fall.
With a few players on the other side, he got some damage, a little bit of damage into Nerve. And Will has to call for reinforcements behind
My
him.
God.
Is Neptune. Will doesn't even need it. Few kills now, but Core still managed to get the plant down. Will is on the other side of this pyramid.
My
and
God.
he's gonna swing out, and that's
William,
the third one from
first-person
Will.
shooter.
Well done as well, not only from Will, but from Neptune to support him, because when they were getting overwhelmed after Mummy dies, those flashes that came in the front of the Viper wall slowed down any aggression that Core was trying to do towards main, which allowed Will to get that 1v1.
Yeah, true. Will's internet's so bad.
A second flash came through for Will to reposition. After here, look at this flash that comes across the screen. He gets to this position, then gets the kill into Ziff, and allows here.
Frames per
it wastes
second.
enough time
William
for
frames per
TWT
second.
to rotate over and just win like a 4 versus 2, no matter what, even if Will died. So great way to end off the half, off the timeout that was called out here by Mame and by
Dude,
Shinobi.
that is an outrageous amount of empty Dr. Pepper cans.
By the way, on the screen, holy hell! I know it's a meme because this
No,
is
it's
not
not.
a meme
No,
anymore, and he's still
dude,
punching.
it's not a meme. It is not a meme. I repeat, it is not a meme. I've seen it in person, dude. We did the Hot Ones challenge with wings. We're all drinking like water, milk, fucking whatever is necessary to make the hot go away. This guy wants Dr. Pepper.
Now, Core
Oh
at least
shit.
have some presence mid, and Zeldris peeking
big
up
pistol.
like that, catching TWT off guard off pistols, as Will has his opposition on the other side of that wall and wants to see if he's still lurking around. But TWT,
Dude, he literally
still
only drinks
leaning
Dr.
towards the
Pepper.
B
It's
side,
not a
but,
joke.
Oh, look at Neptune.
It's fucking
who's
crazy.
right on the other
Like,
side
I'm
of
pretty sure
Snarly.
it's in his blood at
And
this
now he's
point.
just crossing through this tunnel. Look for action.
That is a very bad
And
death.
this
That's a
could
very
be
bad death.
a big
Wow,
moment
you
for
cannot give that
Neptune
kill.
if he
You
gets
can't give that
through
kill in the
it, but either
5-on-4?
way,
Holy
TWT
shit. That's a
seem to be
bad
coming out on
death.
top.
Still a great answer back though from
Oh,
Will.
classic peak,
So
classic
both
peak.
duelists moving
Time!
and sneaking around and
Oh.
getting kills on important players around the map. So a 4-4
Fire, Asher Smoke.
pivoting towards this A side. The knife actually suppressed 2 players.
That was a
so they
bop.
can actually cross over without any fear of getting spammed here
that
from
pistol.
that second smoke that came up.
It's fucking
from
making
King Geeks
music.
on the bridge.
Oh, you hear him jumping.
Oh.
That shot, and
William,
after the
first person
smoke,
shooter?
here's
Oh
the
my
chase.
god.
And Core, the retake. Oh, the crunch, the crossfire.
Oh my god, William, first person
At least
shooter.
gets 1 for his troubles instead of 0. That's a silver lining, I guess. 3 versus 2 for TWT.
Dude, does he have to
with
do it
the
all
spike
himself? What the fuck?
planted. Now you know where Nerve
Oh,
is.
dude.
Who,
Shot.
I guess knew where you were the whole time too.
Dude.
Kenpecky's low.
Enemy remaining.
Oh my god, Kanpeki can do it 1 versus 1, but time
Backside right
is
now.
not on Nerf's side. Kanpeki
Oh,
just has to play their life and says bye.
spaghetti.
Wasting your
Perfect.
time. Hope you're paid hourly. The defuse starts. Kanpeki prevents it.
Big
Massive
pistol,
clutch.
man.
Dude, what
That
a
death on
round for
door.
Both Kenpecky and for Will. Will at a 4 versus 5 scenario evens it up on a 4-4.
No, Snarly's death in mid door. This death. Bro, you can't give that up right there. They had the 5-on-4. The 4-on-4 in Breeze is brutal. So many things to hold.
So one player and then play the clock on that 1 versus 1 to get that clutch out from Zipple. So well done by TWT to
What?
win
Wait.
that pistol where they had no business.
Did I say something? Why are you guys saying huh?
That
What
was
did what happened
fire.
actually? I actually went over my head.
Get to see what the outlaw can do.
Oh god, guys.
You know how aggressive Core can be sometimes, especially
He's playing
Zeldris.
anti-flash though. Neptune is.
So hungry for kills. Now you have the outlaw early peek, and T-Dog gets 2. Man, that was a showdown. And that leaves us with a 4 versus 3 on the defense, and Now they've really shooken up TWT, who made
They can and will. Oh, that's fire, actually. I wish I heard it. Oh my god, I wish I heard it.
With the cage allows
That's
them
a
to be
banger.
repositioned. TWT just wanted to see what they could get.
Yeah, you saw the idea that TWT was trying to do when
That's-
they were inside of the defense, right?
That's a
Having those players
banger.
in front of the A side to get the surprise kill when you don't get a pop flash to peek, and T-Dog gets 2 kills like that. 3
And he
on 3 on
clears.
Eco. Take this.
Oof. Seldris was waiting for Will to come out of A main
Dude,
and didn't
T-Dog.
win, but T-Dog, ooh, taking a
Maybe a
little bit of
fourth.
damage from the acid.
Here we go.
You hear him stop. Switch side.
Get the
Oh,
ace.
the headshot.
One
Ace
bullet.
potential for T-Dog.
30
Got the
seconds left.
recon. Does this reveal Kenpecky? Well, you heard the shots.
Oh,
and
Meat
oh,
shot,
oh,
55.
the headshot. But Kenpecky cutting noise. And the ace for T-Dog.
What a
He's
fucking
loud,
round,
he's
dude.
proud.
What a
He didn't get these
round.
Before, but he'll get it now and chug that duffer pepper. Get loud there, T-Dog, known for all the trash talk off these rounds. You can still see him stayed in spawn like he's not even moving right now. He's like standing up, cheering with his team. Look at these shots coming out from this guy. There's a reason why.
Damn,
he's
I can't
so
believe he lived
confident
inside that
with
whole
his trash
time.
talk, because he has these shots to follow up his trash talk. This guy
Oh.
walks the walk, definitely, when he trash talks. So I love it right
The
now.
doctor
Great
is
speed
fucking
coming out
in.
from TWT.
And he
Momentum
doesn't have the
back for more.
patience for
They
this
haven't
shit.
fought out. They have full rifles,
Bars.
and they can
Hashtag bars.
snowball these rounds on defense.
This is still so close. Pistols against rifles. As Core want to take this momentum and run with it. But TWT, together we are terrific, and together we will go down or fight trying.
Holy fuck, what is this play?
Grab the attention of
Oh my
Core
God.
as T-Dog sprays and prays, throws the shock bolt.
3 on
does
3 still.
damage to TWT, but they fire
Oh
right
fuck,
back.
big fight, big fight.
And this has been a close round. Snarly, good
No
lineup.
trade. Rough.
Win against Will.
Wait.
At least Pancakes was able to pick up a Vandal, so it's not impossible for TWT.
He has a timing.
Oh, what the
Caught
fuck
him
is
throwing,
this?
caught him lacking.
Oh
Going
no!
for it. Oh. Okay,
Oh
TWT
no!
have guns, and look, they're able to pull this off against Zeldris, who's now gonna save the op.
No, he's
Alright.
gonna pivot to B.
Oh,
He
okay,
knows
good,
right now
good.
that because Zeldris is towards the A site, that they're gonna
Wait,
oh, we have an opening.
he's got
Let's
good
pick this
timing
fight
right
and
now.
Rush towards this B site, and that's where Zeldris is going, trying to catch them on the rotate.
30
Yeah,
seconds
if they're
left.
weak, maybe it is winnable with Zeldris on your
That's
team.
so
1v2, certainly doable.
They'll have no idea.
TWT against
Plenty here,
pistols
of
against
all
rifles.
places.
Remember, this could be a thrifty
Oh,
for
they are
TWT.
so
They get a
lucky,
plant.
bro. They are so lucky.
Pancakes managed to get out before the op lasered in. Kenpecky watching mid. Zeldris
Bruh.
knows to check this corner. And this is so
Bruh.
awkward to do with an op at close
Bruh.
range. Slowly
Oh.
but surely finds the body in a 1v1 versus Kenpecky, who's got to just waste time. The spike is planted. The advantage is for TWT. But tap on the spike gets Kenpecky
What
out
a
of
play.
hiding, and Zeldris clutches.
That's a sick one on
clutch
two.
coming out from Zeldris. It was smart place on both sides. Yeah, buy the
Damn.
energy capsule with that spray on top of that too.
That was a
We'll get
fucking awesome
promotion
one
out
on
for
two,
partnership
dude.
capsules all over the place. But Zippo clutch.
That's a hard one to win. Like, he's over here. He knows that he's in a 1-on-2 because his teammates all collapse around him. And he, like, doesn't even hesitate. He's immediately running to B. And honestly, he got unfortunate that the spike even went down without him killing that guy.
To get this first kill and win this one-on-one. Perfect read of where Kenpecky was going to rotate
That's
over
insane.
and allow Core to scatter out of this. And
All right,
continue
Will
this
has
lead that they have
Bladestorm
against
here.
CWT, where again,
No knife coming
another
in.
one of those rounds
Wait, actually, it
where
is
he had no
coming in.
business winning.
It is coming in.
I like just the initial push out of TWT.
No,
just,
he flashed
you know,
over
you had
mid, actually.
pistols,
No
live
knife, no
together,
knife.
die together, and made that so close. Almost a thrifty. It's so fun. But Core now lead by 1 round and hope to save their economy, ride that momentum again.
Oh, shit.
And ooh, Will in 30 HP, got the knives, flies
Big
like a
leg by
bird, and
Zeldris.
crashes like a meteor, and Core
Oh, damn, the
fight tooth
trades.
and nail. 3 versus 3 now, and the
One
spike
off of
is
this
down.
ult.
Neptune
Can you give it
recovers
to Kenpecky, maybe?
but they don't want to plan because
They're
they
gonna give
don't
it?
know where Core could be coming from, and Core are taking their time.
I feel like they should give it
They
to
have the
Kenpecky right now.
Aldrin.
They're waiting for the next cycle of fuel
Yeah.
to come out here for Kenpecky. So they
They're
can
waiting
bring
for
up
the
ball
wall,
again,
but
and
they should
even
still give the
avoid this
spike
Aldrin,
to
but the knife
the Viper.
even pings too. So
That's
they can't bring
brutal.
up the
Now they
wall.
gotta wait
They have
10.
to just cut noise and just wait, and hopefully that the defenders don't close in the gap against them.
And Seldris has the op.
Knife
so
into
he's gonna
half
go
wall.
styling
Yeah,
in.
good knife.
It's just
Maybe he
gonna
should have
hope
knifed
that they
into
can
the wall.
draw them
Flash.
out,
Oh, good
get
flash
some
peek.
sight on
Ooh.
them, and what a flash! And Mame picks up the kill.
So
There's
smart.
only
Last
2
player
left.
standing.
Holy
And
fuck.
Seldris still has the op, and he says, "Please, someone look at
Damn,
me. I am
dude.
gonna win this."
I think this was from a 3-on-5.
Down for
Trey's skimming
TWT,
fast.
1 versus 3. Zeldris can't clutch this time, and it's 8-8.
When it comes down to just thinking
Ooh.
on the fly. And
After the 1-on-2, so they're broke. They got no money. Oh, dude. Twat looking like they're gonna win this game. They're on attack. They broke the economy early.
sort of way for his teammates to
Pulse
cross over
building.
plant and then allow a 3-on-1 to happen because he picks up another kill. Mummy's freaking insane. I love watching.
They're
this
in the
guy
driver's seat.
on these two halves.
Surprisingly,
And now they tie up an 8-8 scoreline where Core is currently
Like-
broke. And they're trying to go for an aggressive push towards B main. And the knife spots nobody, so it's a free orb.
super patient. Good default here.
Top knives.
Really good default.
Okay.
Very patient,
Knives out.
holding. Even the cam actually
Zeldris
holds
trying to be
this
part of
and
that
this.
sequel?
This is a gap, though.
No,
This is a
traveling
gap.
deep
This is
and
a gap.
I wonder.
Oh,
if
did he
Mame
hear? Did he
hears
hear?
this.
Did he hear? He didn't
Definitely
hear?
doesn't
Oh my god,
know.
he's so lucky.
And the knife
Knows now.
wishes best
Oh my god.
best
Oh god, he has no knives.
Dual knives left,
Holy
right,
fuck.
get
Honestly, it's a
that
win that the knives are
and
gone.
Mame
The knives being
doesn't
gone
get
is a
out
win.
alive,
These
but
2 mollies.
Bot's
Holy
time. It was
fuck.
a distraction. TWT got the place down at A, and this is a heavy flank core managed to all coalesce through this.
Oh god, oh god.
TWT
Oh,
at the
labored.
starting place. Ken
40
Becky
HP.
goes down 1.
They use KO all.
TWT
No way they
even
want to use
things up
KO
for
ult this
4
round.
apiece with Kanpeki having a pit, but obviously not even near the site to use it, hoping to just catch any other flankers.
Knives are
Core is in
gone
the
was like a
place.
win for,
But Core
like, even though they
not
lost the
pressing
pick,
too.
like,
Time is running
I think the
out.
knives were the big
Zeldris
threat.
has been spotted, and Will is not gonna push his luck, and he does, and he pays for it. But
Like, even though they lost
still
the
a
player,
round
I'm
for
sorry. I say
TWT.
round. Even though they lost the initial player, the fact that knives were lost, I would think that it's like a wash.
They wanted to use Zeldris with the Phantom that they picked up to do more econ damage, and as the rest
Yeah.
are going to try to escape through the radius of the spike, hopefully it's towards the spawn where they have to
Like,
share
those
the
knives are
more
crazy
econ damage.
on the
And
retake.
even then, if TWT
Updrafting over, like, the wall. KO flashes coming in and shit.
Orbs to get picked up here for TWT and more ult cycles to come through towards the later rounds because these are getting into very, very important swing
Ooh.
rounds, especially for core when you're
Anyone
investing
here?
so much every single round into an
Neptune, but
operator.
he's just gonna
It
throw a
almost
piece
has
of
to be
util and
flawless
probably
pristine
fall.
in the rounds moving forward.
I don't think
If not, they'll
Neptune will
see
give the
TWT
fight to
will win the
Zeldris.
first map.
Oh, Zeldris.
He has to be super careful
Already
here.
been revealed that he's close, and
Yeah, he's not
TWT,
crossing.
mad respect, not even gonna touch it. Trying a different angle though, is you see Pancakes going through that mid tunnel,
Oh.
not looking to open that door, not looking to test the waters quite yet, but does have some important ears around the A site, and that's something TWT have to balance.
It's a good spot to be
What
an Astral.
information can they get?
It's a really good spot he's in.
The cosmic device
Sets
they
up the
use
split.
to
He can
make
hear
the
his side of the
trigger
wall.
has been pulled,
Clean as
and
fuck,
it's all
actually.
to Mame, or sorry, Ziv, and the other to hold it down.
He's low.
And Ziv does a good job of at least
18.
taking one with him at 18 HP. He gets rolled
Ooh.
over, and TWT will get a plan.
That was a
That is
sick
so nice.
strat. That was a really sick strat. Because he can hear on his side of the wall and his smoke. So he smokes this at the start. Because obviously we saw the op like over here, right? But at the start of the round, the op being in halls is definitely an option. Like, you have to be aware of the op being in halls. And this smoke is so like forward. It's not like the smoke at the door, right? This is a smoke where like he can come up the rope and just peek this at the start of the round. And if there's the op in halls and the op decides to come through the smoke, he'll be waiting. I'm pretty sure that's how that would all play out. And he also knows that no one would have the balls to go hide in that smoke. So he's just willing to walk in it.
Being concussed. And getting pushed.
Oh, good hunt.
Still save the op. No, he didn't save the op.
Oi.
He didn't run over to pick up the op. They lost it. They don't have an op. They have an outlaw. Maybe.
Outlaw,
Marshall now.
baby up, budget up,
Yeah.
Baby up.
Marshall, not as cool, but
Yeah. Now that's like a pebble gun.
all right, Core. calling the timeout after that one. TWT definitely starting to pick up some momentum.
In the
after
driver's
Core,
seat. Really in the driver's seat right now.
We're able to halt the potential thrifty that came out, and it's been up to Zeldris, I feel like, to start clutching and going crazy. But
Dude, Mame
even he-
literally looks like he's on fucking Wall Street, bro.
How much?
What's his job? What was his job? He had like some, what was his job? He had like some kind of, was he like, he had some fucking like legit job. What is it? Someone in chat knows, I know.
Outgoing player, and you need the vibes to be good, especially in situations like this. Hopefully you're getting energized
Stockbroker.
from the soda, because
He's in
Core,
finance. Yeah, he's definitely in
I don't know
finance.
where their expectations were at least they think they could beat anyone, and I think if you look at a team as like inexperienced and less known as TWT, you should expect to come into this match confident, like you should be winning, and this is Core's map pick, and for this to not to be as close, I'm a little bit surprised.
Yeah, it comes down to very similar game plans that both teams are doing on defense, right? Just give up middle and try to work towards turtling towards the site. And
Ooh, that'll hit Ziv. Good knife. Oh, brutal.
Hoping to catch, lurkers around the rotates. With that,
Sick Molly. Oh man, great exec.
Love the fast execute. Kind of one of the
Pit
quickest
wasted.
ones we've seen out of TWT. To not let
Flank
Core
is
have the chance
D's.
to rotate in position to support
timing
Anchor
here.
and Cypher. TWT
Oh, brutal. Neural
able to use
theft.
that neural theft from Mame. Know where these rotations are
Uh-oh.
coming from. Mainly revealing Zeldris in mid and the flank from Nerve, who manages to at least preserve their life.
Definitely struggling over here.
Zeldris is taking care of mid, and the flank from Core is not working out.
Oh my god,
Nerve
he's
gets
shorty
overwhelmed in a
Nerf.
1v2, can't pull it off, and TWT have crossed their T's, dotted the I's. Great execute.
they had a great timing at least though on trying to pinch towards that B main for Core, but Nerve has to be so pissed that his stinger bullets were not connecting onto Will.
Actually fighting for his life down there, bro. His team was like, this is the easiest post plan ever. He was literally fucking sweating down there. Just fucking, whoo. Holy fuck, guys. That was so insane. Seems like, what are you fucking on about, bro?
The smaller buy that you had on the defensive side, they almost got something done with
Is
it.
that they're all
They
alone?
couldn't capitalize on too much econ damage.
That's just
which allows here for them to get
insane.
another off.
That is
And
an
with this
insane
other
amount of
off that
Dr.
comes out,
Pepper.
They're actually trying to call a timeout for TWT. The last timeout of this map for both of these teams. So TWT are probably trying to run Hail Marys against the operator of Zeldris and making sure here that, as
Wait,
you
are these guys
mentioned,
in the same room?
dot the I's, cross the T's, and just close out this map against their opponent's map pick.
And that's 4 rounds in a row by TWT. I'm surprised they're taking a timeout, because I'd want to bring that fire and keep giving it to Core in that way, because that was a great round.
Are his organs not screaming? Dude, no, he alphaed his organs. He literally, like, he basically, since he started this so young, I think his organs evolved to actually be better with Dr. Pepper. Like, if we did it, we would probably die. But it took years of evolution to get to this point. Like, he's good. Actually, he's probably fucking insane.
Continue to stop the momentum off the timeout that was called by Ocean to try to get something done here. And it's fighting towards the
Will's
halls
gonna
against
go for
Zeldris.
this.
Glass cannon op to start things off, but it's smoked out and they have to reposition Zeldris.
Now having some eyes over at A.
It looks like we're going to go
Be
with
a
the
nice
hall split
place.
here. And T-Dog is alone in front of this
To push
smoke as
into,
a
and
Sova. The
Zeldris
trade is, yeah.
Mid and could be
Oh.
picking off Mame, and great first blood by TWT.
Oh,
Now the
no.
engines are
Zeldris
go,
started
power
so
to the
hot,
metal,
but he's missed a
jump
few
into
here.
the A side, and the only one anchoring this is Nerve, and you can't escape, but you
Good
got
molly.
the support of Zeldris in the back
Both
line,
fallen.
and TWT trying to coalesce.
Oh.
And this is tough. 4 versus 3 now for this offense. And Zeldris now will be going on a flank, hoping to challenge Pancakes, playing through A main.
This might be
and
the
he's
game
stomping
here.
away,
This is
and
12.
This is an important engagement as Zeldris hopes to close.
Big
on
kill
TWT.
here. This is a
They are gonna
fucking
manage to
huge
get-
frag.
TWT can get the plant down over
Whoever
the
gets
right
his
side of
frag wins the
pyramids.
round.
They keep their eyes at the backside and mid.
Oh,
and
no.
Pancakes holds down the flank. Cosmic divide now from Pancakes to protect themselves from the backside, keep their focus on the mid.
Cosmic Divide kind of sketch, actually. I don't know if I like that.
By some KO utility, and Core
Risky
man,
as
just could not stop paying
fuck.
What a big round there by Together We're Terrific. How the play against the operator of Zeldris. They start with the first smoke to actually get him out of position from A halls to look towards A heaven, towards A nest rather. And as he rotates,
That's a good point. Yeah, all of Zeldris's like pop-off movements were like pistol and like rifle, huh? It's the op, bro. That's true, actually. Look, he actually has 17 fucking kills. It's just whenever he's opping, he can't get a kill.
if it was for that kill, it would have been a core round. But that triple kill,
Yeah, same Neptune. Same Neptune.
puts them at map point. So well done there on a full execution from A to Z. For Together We're
It's the
Terrific.
unbreakable knife for elbow. So the Cypher knows it's clear here. After the
As I
cam,
was
no
thinking,
one's
a
like waiting to
TWT.
timing peek him.
Yeah, and I was trying to
Scales
abbreviate
up.
it, but I'm afraid to abbreviate
Has
the
a smoke
wrong way, so
nest.
I'm just fumbling.
They have the
whole
orb that
Wait a
blocks like
second.
all
Together We're
info.
Terrific.
So like
Let's-
this person
let's not
can't
get
see
in more
and this person
trouble.
can't see.
But T-Dog got the owl
Smoke
drone
popped
looking
here.
around.
They go through the
TWT
orb, meet up with
free to
Cypher.
push up.
If anyone were to
They
be
got their
elbow, they're
KO
definitely
in
traded
tunnel
out.
Looking around.
Break the cam.
Okay, Zip
we go
might
in.
smell something
All right,
over
we're
at
trying to
mid
get
and
one
is
more
keeping
over
his eyes
here.
firm over there.
One more towards B.
TWT slowing things down, one round
Watch
away
that.
from taking the map. Dashing in is Will.
Oh,
And
what
he's
an
got the
entry,
Sova.
William.
And I think it got flashed by something. I don't know,
Yeah.
but that Sova got
Oh.
locked down. Perfect synergy out of TWT.
Spacing.
And Nerf picks up two with the
Spacing's
Guardian.
bad.
He hopes to anchor once and for all now that Zeldris is back up. You thought you were feeling confident, but Nerve could not hold on to pyramids in time, and it's a long-range duel between Zeldris and Pancakes. And Zeldris patient.
Oh.
and beautiful
Oh.
shots. As Core in a 3 versus 1. Need to seal
Wow.
the deal. And
He did not expect
catch
that
up on the
dash.
score.
I didn't
Beautiful
expect that
anchor by
dash.
Zeldris and Nerve towards that side, because you mentioned it was a beautiful pop flash to drop the first player. out of
For
the
the
dirt.
3 chances,
And then it
Zima.
was T-Dog. And he had 2
3.
Guardians just basically holding it down. For a
Wait, no,
grab
it's the other
and,
side, right? He
in the
Hilgi
back
does
heel
it
there,
for
T-Dog
the
dying
team
right
with
there.
12.
But after Nerve gets these kills in the front and back of the site, allowing Zeldris to really get free kills because everybody's so hyper-focused on Neptune. Sorry, not on Neptune, on Nerve at this point. That it was perfect there for Core to be able to stay alive in this first map. Change of pace for TWT. They're looking to do something very similar to Core on their attack side. Instead of a dash, it's a
Interesting.
walk-up
Are they
contact.
just like holding this?
Core be ready for this.
Oh, a lot of noise.
Good flash.
Dashing in.
Wow, sick flash.
TWT.
Fuck the
Start off
wall,
with
bro.
first
They put the
blood.
wall.
Will
Oh man,
picking
that's so
things up.
sick. They could do this with
Having a
Astro.
quiet start. Now he's loud and he's proud. And it's left with a 3v3 as the dust
Big lurker.
settles. It's only
Timing.
TWT on the A side, and can't Becky catches the
Snarly
mid
could get this kill,
rotations.
actually. There's a big kill.
Has Snarly to deal with, and can't Becky with the
GG.
second one. This round seems assured by TWT,
Holy fuck.
and it's up.
Bro, the Astra smokes like that are kind of sick. The fact that they could put this wall over here like that and do like this smoke and this smoke is pretty fucking clean. It's pretty good. Yeah, I actually think that was a clean breeze. That was clean. I mean, I don't think they started hot, and once they settled into the game, they were clearly the better team there. Holy fuck, that was Core's map pick, guys. Damn. Oh, the Will Raise? Dude, Will's Raise is clean. I wonder if he's going to play Raise for them. He plays so many roles that he might not even play Raise. Swapping the Jet for Yoru on TWT's comp. Yeah, it'd be pretty good. Doesn't didn't K Corp or some shit run that? It was insane. Someone ran that we saw. Who ran it? Someone ran like the Yoru. Wouldn't be there. Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't Cormy Corp. Who was it? I don't remember. It was someone in Madrid. It was sick. What they did was amazing. Who was it? It was Heretics? I was wondering if it was Heretics. did they play on this shit? Was it? I don't think it was Heretics, actually. No. It wasn't Heretics. It must have been like Gen G or something, right? Just fucking guessing at this point. Where did we see this shit? It's probably here. Here it was. This is it. They were doing some fucking nasty shit with this combo. Watch. Is it them? Not this round, but they did use, obviously, the shit for it to be exact. I'm looking for a very specific round. So he ults through, TP's out, flash for teammate. Here's that same Asher smoke. Lineup's coming in. Asher's looks a mile away right now playing grab well. What the fuck? I think this might be the play. No. Actually, he faked it. He faked the TP, but it is the play. It's like the same concept. Dude, the way they use Yoru is fucking sick. These teams running Yoru at like a high level, it's very fucking hard to play against. Like, dude, he's cloning through. He's typically sending great crashes over there, but I don't know if it is this team, but I'm guessing it is. You feel like they busted out like all their strats? I mean, that's a gnarly Viper's pit, by the way. That's an insane pit. No one's using this pit. I mean, look at it. The way it has this little fucking place to hide over here is really nice. It's like flush with the wall over there. Gives you like a pocket. That Viper pit's really good. But when you use it like this in the group stage, and I'm watching this VOD, I can counter shot the shit out of this. Like if I'm playing against them and I see this pit, I might fucking molly here, and if I'm where this KOs, I'm just like spraying this run out, and I'll probably get the kill. Like, especially if it's a Viper molly, like Volnum. Like there's stuff like that that you can do. So that's why you should never show like everything. But I don't think they did. They had a lot of really easy games. Might have been against Loud. Honestly, it might have been against Loud. Oh, I thought this would be it, but maybe it's not even this team, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it might not even be this team. Who was the other team that played the Yoru on Breeze that we've seen? Dude, we've seen so many games that I can't even fucking remember them all at this point. Genji vs. Super X. I don't think they didn't play Breeze. PX playing against like Loud. Some shit. Was it here? Might have been here actually. I think it was here. Yeah, it was here. Is it? Is it? Alright. Check it. Watch this fucking shit they do with your. Okay. So they line up over here outside B. The gate crash is going in right now. It's heading right towards this Astra Star right here. There's another Astra Star right here. There's a jet dashing out into a cloudburst. Sova is droning right now. Although he should have a fucking... Honestly, he really should be having a dart on the way. So the jet's out. Like, the jet is out. close, waiting for the Astra recall. Updrafts over. What the fuck? It actually wasn't even recalled. Dude. So see, the Yoru just went into this smoke. You see how he does this? This is fucking tech, dude. This is insane. Like, they cloud out half the smoke like this, so that way no one in the back lanes over here can like fight you as you take this back haul. Their dart is like clearing above. Their jet is like updrafting above this shit. Their wall's up. This is fucking insane. This is fucking insane. It's like you're double diving on you. This smoke tech is fucking money, actually. It's so good. The smoke tech is so good. I think he does it again. I think it might be a fake next time. Let me check. All right. I think this is it again. You kind of get to actually see the full exec. So this is like without Blade Storm. So without Blade Storm, he's updraft dashing here. Actually, this is a totally different exec. So this is a totally different one because this gate crash, he misses the gate crash. Dude, he actually misses it. It's supposed to go here in this triangle, but I think it goes into their spawn this round. Might be thinking of a different round. No, I'm thinking of a different round. I'm thinking of Nico. I'm thinking of Nico. That's such a good flash. It just gives you an idea for like the height of the Yoru flash like this. Like people don't realize how high it can bounce. Like that's like a perfect pop. That's fucking crazy actually. Maybe doing this B exec one more time. So he pings over here. I think that's where he wants to smoke. Yeah. So you can see again how it all plays out. So Molly's in the back. The clone's going in to like break any trips and also for someone to shoot. He could flash out of this smoke. In the same way we saw him flash off the ground right here, he could TP in right here and immediately just like flash off of the ground if there's someone in this zone. Or like even here. Like this flash would go crazy if the dart pings. But this round I think he fake TP by the way. Yeah. Pretty fucking cool, dude. Honestly, the Yoru tech is amazing. It's very hard to play against that. Like you pretty much have to guess. It's like it feels like Yoru's, as long as they put in a lot of work, could always have an edge. Which is why I like the agent. Probably why I like someone like Forsaken likes it too.
These moments where there's going to be some patch changes, some
Let the glade
changes, the playstyle or the meta. I think that this is also a roster that could really play a different type of.
He's always on my mind. I can't get him off of my mind. I don't know what to say. Like I don't know what to say. He's always on my mind.
TWT, because there was quite a few times like TWT on their defense had a 4-win streak at some point. They had a 5-win streak when TWT went on offense, and it was like, oh, economy was getting out of control. TWT got out of control. TWT almost got a thrifty, which that shouldn't even happen. So Core got a lot of thinking to do.
They do, especially too. That was their map pick that they lost here, and now they're going to be heading over to Lotus for a next map in the series too. And Core was this team that we're talking about that we've seen them go through the qualifiers. They're a known quantity. It was a quantity that like, hey.
I'm sorry, guys. I think I might end here. I think I want to take Ella to dance tonight, and I'm just gonna end. I'll send you guys any requests for where we go? I'll be back tomorrow for the Madrid games. Probably go Lydia. She's watching. All right. Okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm really sorry for like ending on like short notice like this. Her class is at 5:15 and it's 4:55, so I gotta go get her from school and take her right now. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow hella early. It is Madrid hours. So right now we're on NA hours. Tomorrow we're back on Madrid hours. Stream will start around like 7:30 a.m. PST. That's when the broadcast starts. The game, if you want to be here for the game, that's 8 a.m. Second game is the Sentinels Loud game. So should be accelerated schedule right after. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out, y'all. Have a good time.